Exciting NFL action this season. We'll stream live out-of-market preseason games on mobile and TV with NFL Plus. You can sign up today at plus.nfl.com. Live preseason games are subject to blackouts. Of course, Panthers and Patriots, not the only matchup this Thursday evening. Also see the Lions and Giants get after it after a couple of, let's just say, spirited practices together there in East Rutherford, New Jersey. You can watch that game tonight at 11 Eastern right here on NFL Network. All right, back here, Rhett Lewis, Daniel Jeremiah, Bucky Brooks, NFL Game Day Kickoff, welcoming Mike Garafolo to the party. Mike, let's begin here talking about this Giants team and which quarterbacks we expect Brian Daboll to roll out there tonight.
Not Daniel Jones. We're going to see Drew Lock. We're also going to see Tommy DeVito. Now, as Lock is concerned, if he plays well, I'm sure there will be some reaction from the fan base here. But trust me, he is not pushing Daniel Jones. If Jones is healthy, he will be the guy. As for DeVito, this is an interesting one because the Giants have not kept 3 quarterbacks on the roster. So Tommy DeVito very much fighting for a roster spot, but he also knows if they try to sneak him through waivers and get him to the practice squad after what he did last year and potentially what he could do on the preseason playing field, he could play himself into a job elsewhere. There was interest in him after the draft, but he decided to sign with the Giants. And then at final cuts, after they cut him and put him on the practice squad, he had interest from a couple of teams, including the Patriots, but decided to stay put for the Giants. So he has had interest in the past, and that's before he played pretty capably last year during the regular season. So this is an interesting one to watch. For DeVito, you play well. Maybe it's not so much to get on the Giants roster, but potentially somebody else's.
Yeah, I think that's something we got to remind ourselves. We think about guys making their own roster, but this is an open audition for the rest of the league. And look, competent play at the quarterback position is not easy to come by. I think there's some franchises that have realized that. So he'll find his way somewhere, whether it's with the Giants or somewhere else.
And on the flip side there, we get a chance now, Mike, to see not a rookie, but a player making his NFL debut, if you will, even in the preseason. That's Hendon Hooker, who spent his entire rookie year with the Lions rehabbing that ACL injury. What's the story there?
We'll call him a redshirt rookie. 628 days for Hendon Hooker since he last played in a live game. There you see him warming up. He's got to be ultra excited here after suffering that ACL back in November of 2022. The Lions using a third-round pick last year, knowing that it wasn't going to be till this year, likely till he was out there on the playing field. He's had an up-and-down training camp, but this is your chance, Hendon Hooker, in a live game to show the Detroit Lions that you have put that injury behind you and you can play steadily in a live game. Certainly an interesting one to watch for the Lions, as is Terrion Arnold, this year's first-round pick, the 24th overall, the cornerback. Now, my understanding is he's expected to play at least a little bit. And when it comes to cornerbacks, will we see him in action? Well, the Giants are going to have to throw his way. So please, Giants, throw his way. Yeah. We want to see what Terrion Arnold can do, especially because they just had a big injury at the cornerback position. Emmanuel Mosley going down with a torn pectoral muscle. Not necessarily out for the season, but that's a long-term injury. So they'd love to see the rookie come along and just have further confidence in that defensive backfield.
Okay, Mike, you know where we're headed next. It is the question of training camp, the question of the preseason thus far, the Brandon Aiyuk saga there in San Francisco. Where do we stand right now?
We sort of stand where we stood yesterday and the day before. I mean, it's pretty clear now that Brandon Aiyuk's preferred destination is the Pittsburgh Steelers, and certainly the Niners have had conversations with them. Now, we saw a couple of days ago the reports that the New England Patriots and the Cleveland Browns, those were where basically the 49ers preferred because there was potentially some receivers that could come back to them. What the 49ers are doing is basically doing what we talked about. Why would they trade Brandon Aiyuk if they're trying to win a Super Bowl? Well, they're trying to do a little bit of both from my understanding. And if they trade away Aiyuk to Pittsburgh or anywhere else, what can they do to then fortify the receiver position to help them plug a hole that they're creating by trading Aiyuk? Now, they did sign Robbie Chosen-Anderson today, the veteran, so that is potentially a little bit of help there. But I think they're going through all the scenarios here to see what they could possibly do if they decide to pull the trigger on the trade for Aiyuk, or of Aiyuk.
Well, I mean, I just think about Brandon Aiyuk potentially going to Pittsburgh and the thought of pairing him with George Pickens, Roman Wilson being able to play in the slot. I just think about how dynamic this offense could be. They're going to run the football, but, man, when you talk about a big play weapon like Aiyuk, that is exactly what you want to see on offense.
Yeah, no question. All right, Mike. Well, I guess if we're talking about where things stand, I do note that the agent for Brandon Aiyuk is not standing behind you as he was in Costa Mesa at Raiders camp when you were reporting.
He
for
better
us
not
yesterday.
be. I locked all the doors.
I thought we were out of polo season, by the way. I thought that finished yesterday.
No,
did you get that memo?
No.
It's still rolling.
No.
Yeah, just
I write my
just
own
not on
memos
set.
around here.
Mike, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Still to come here on NFL Game Day Kickoff. How about that handshake? First pregame handshake of many between Patriots head coach Gerard Mayo and Patriots owner Robert Kraft. Getting you set for kickoff from New England. Kickoff also on the way at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, where the Giants and Lions will get rolling. You can then catch that game here at 11 on NFL Network.
After careful review of medical guidance and research on pain relief, my recommendation is simple. Every home should have Salonpas. Powerful, yet non-addictive. Targeted and long-lasting. I recommend Salonpas. It's good medicine.
Thanks.
What'd you get?
Oh, I got another double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double hot, double calf, double sweet. Hey, did you know that Discover doubles your cash back at the end of the first year?
You are cut off.
You earn, we match.
Debbie.
Unlimited cashback match.
When your bedroom has everything you need, it's okay to give everything else a rest. Welcome to the Good Night Club. Find your dream bedroom at IKEA.
Being a cowboy, I don't know anything different from when I was 3 or 4 years old. I did tough things. I thought everybody needed to do tough things, and if you didn't, I didn't have time for it. I had a very successful career at a very young age, and life was fast. I was preparing physically. I wasn't doing anything mentally on the inside. And then I got hurt. I wanted to be better as a person, and I really dug into mental health. I start my day with 20-minute workouts. I live life 8 seconds at a time. Horses are so therapeutic. They know what you're feeling. When you're nervous, they're nervous. He won't say it back, but we're pals. I take a lot of responsibility in taking care of my kids, my family, and being there for them. You're gonna have tough days. Everybody does. Find a place to stop and just breathe. Love your mind.
I debate all day. It's what I do. But there are some things that are undebatable, like your mental health, my own mental health. I was in a dark place when my brother passed away in a car accident. I've never been more devastated than the day I lost my mom. I was depressed, miserable, in ways I never imagined. I reached out, and my sisters came. My pastor, my therapist. They helped me get through it. I found that the more I spoke up, the healthier my mind became. The chaos that was in me began to subside. I was more focused, clear. When you love your mind, you can go so much further. That's not up for debate. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org.
Families affected by disasters urgently need support. Help the American Red Cross provide help and hope to those affected by disasters, big and small. Please donate to Red Cross Disaster Relief.
Football is back.
I need everything you got!
And NFL Network has every preseason game, including 21 live games.
That offense is rolling.
Big names and new threads. And your first look at future stars.
You come to the right place. Oh, baby, what a run!
Your team back in action.
Unbelievable.
Oh, what a move! The NFL Preseason, live on NFL Network.
All right, taking the right up to kickoff of the Panthers and Patriots tonight from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And, well, if you need any more evidence, football is back. NFL Network has every NFL preseason game, including 21 live, starting tonight with Panthers Pats. It is time for football NFL preseason tonight through August 25th on NFL Network. Blackout restrictions apply. Also streaming on NFL Plus. subscription required for NFL Plus. Here is a look at that Week 1 schedule of those live games here on NFL Network. Panthers and Patriots kick off Game 1 of our 21 live games. Here's the rest of the ones that you'll see Week 1. How about Texans Steelers? C.J. Stroud tomorrow night, and then we get Caleb Williams on Saturday. A lot to look forward to throughout the weekend, all live here on NFL Network. Back here, NFL Game Day kickoff. Rhett Lewis, Daniel Jeremiah, and Bucky Brooks. Excited to kind of see some of these training camp storylines perhaps translate into preseason headlines, right? That's where we're at right now. So, DJ, which teams have your attention heading into the preseason?
Well, I'm looking at the team that won it, and I'm looking at the Kansas City Chiefs. And they won the Super Bowl last year, but I think they would tell you offensively, look, we did what we had to do. But that's not the way they want to play. They want to be more dynamic. They want to be more explosive. That's why you go out and revamp this receiver room. You go out and get Hollywood Brown as a veteran who can come in there, can really fly. And you go out and get Xavier Worthy, who's the fastest guy, not just in this draft class, but in any draft class. So to put that track team together around Patrick Mahomes, I'm interested to see what that looks like, Buck.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what the number 4 player in the National Football League does, Patrick Mahomes, since he's not number 1. I just want to see if he's motivated to get back to the top. And speaking of number 1, how about Caleb Williams, the number 1 overall pick in the draft? I want to see if he's ready for prime time. So much conversation about the Bears and the weapons that they put around him. This receiver core with Roma Dunze and Keenan Allen, DJ Morris. They got DeAndre Swift in the backfield. They have everything around him, including an emergent offensive line. How does he play the position? Can he stay within the framework of the offense and play at a high level like he did during his Heisman year? Or will he continue to try and do too much like he did his final season? Either way, it's going to be must-see TV. Can't wait to see what he does in a Bears uniform.
Guys, I'm kind of excited to see this new era of Seahawks football. That's where I left on Inside Training Camp Live just yesterday. And, you know, Ryan Grubb, known for pushing the ball down the field with the Washington Huskies a year ago with Michael Penix. Now
preseason NFL opener, baby.
Big-time throw capability. And that trio of wide receivers.
We're getting started right now. We got the Patriots.
Version of what Washington.
We got the Panthers.
Here, right? DK Metcalf and then Tyler Lockett, Jackson Smith. And
we're going live in a few minutes.
Yesterday has had a phenomenal camp and could be a big-time impact player.
NFL play-by-play.
Practice of the day, they can sling it. I'll tell you that much.
Wow. Football.
Smack that like button. You guys coming in right now. Drop the dice in the chat.
In Seattle.
Put your team right now. As the countdown's getting started. Hashtag who you think's going to win.
Miles Sanders.
In the chat right now. Hashtag Panthers or hashtag Patriots. Drop it in the chat right now.
Go. Take you back to Gillette Stadium now.
And hashtag NFL. If you don't care, you should watch some football.
Your season starts now with NFL Plus Premium.
Countdown right now, baby.
Coverage to all 40.
3 minutes ago, we're getting ready to get started with our live stream play-by-play tonight with the live audio coming through.
Biggest names repping their new teams. Stay connected through the preseason with news and coverage on NFL Subscriber. And relive every big catch, touchdown, and unmissable moment with NFL Game Replay. Watch the NFL Preseason with NFL Plus Premium.
NFL Preseason
today.
Who's playing, who's not playing, injury reports, live updates, what's going on.
In the game.
I know. We had Best Buy install it.
Easy.
Bigger's better.
So we went big with everything.
Wing?
What if game day was even bigger?
Where you guys watching the game at tonight?
NFL.
You sitting on your couch or you sitting there watching the game in a bar? Where are you at, including the live stream right now?
We're sealed with a pinky. And after 100 years, we're
good evening to everybody watching.
Community and their families. That's our mission, always.
2 minutes countdown as we're getting the studio all prepared, set up.
With demand.
Get your drinks ready, get your coffees ready.
The online lender that makes it easy.
Get your cigars ready.
And if approved, get funds as soon as the same day. Your loan is on.
Food, chips, all that. Get ready, popcorn, ready for tonight's season opener.
Even the mighty might not see it coming.
The depth charts are coming in.
Diabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1 minute.
These commercials are something else, boy. I forgot about
these. To know where
these.
you stand and prevent or delay
Check
type 2
these
diabetes.
out, man.
Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Check this out.
What I thought was a complete life was nowhere near complete. But it is now.
Get this all
Learn
lined
about
up right now.
adopting a teen at adoptuskids.org.
Get these computers lined up. Bring it all close. Get the depth charts lined up. We got the Patriots depth chart, the Panthers depth chart. Who's playing, who's not playing. There we go.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today.
Minute countdown. Getting ready for the play-by-play action tonight.
Anything different as a pill?
No.
Just coming in the building, hit the like button, leave a comment.
Fentanyl is being mixed.
You got winning in the chat. Patriots, Panthers on the top. We got the polls lining up already.
Naloxone.
First NFL preseason live stream in here. To the Hall of Fame game real quick. That was something quick just to pop in. This is our official first preseason game.
Really just all about the money.
Subscriber. As one pill could change your whole.
More kitchen now.
There we go. Live audio.
Fires to the corner of the end zone. Caught, touchdown!
What a beautiful thing to watch.
All right, back here on NFL Game Day kickoff. Yes, Bryce Young fully dressed out, but will not play tonight as he begins his second season. Quarterback there for the Carolina Panthers, who begin their preseason schedule in New England against the Patriots, which is where we take you right now to Foxborough and Gillette Stadium, where...
But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there. Behind his seat, and he's coming. This is a make-or-break season. He's got to make an impact. All right. We're back in the building right now.
Competition at the time with Kyle Trask. He said, Bryce Young is our guy. We know that. So they don't want to put him out there and risk injury. He had some injury issues last year. In his
live audio coming in for the game tonight, Panthers, Patriots.
Out earlier in the show. Certainly, you would like to see him because you'd like to see if he has made a jump. So the question is, will they play him in the preseason at all? As a matter of fact, you also saw...
Let's go. Let's get this game started. NFL preseason is back, 2024.
Injury, so it is going to be
the first time doing a live stream for the NFL on here. NBA all season went crazy. Now we're back at it right now.
He's going to be alone out there because
we got the depth charts, we got the injury reports, we got a lot coming to you on live audio. More importantly, you guys can hear everything.
To keep Bryce Young company on the bench, and hopefully we will see Bryce Young later in the preseason.
Yes, Jack Plummer of Louisville, Cal, and Purdue.
Good evening to all you guys jumping
for
right
the
now.
Carolina Panthers, Judy. This is not just Gerard Mayo's coaching debut, also obviously Dave Canales. What does he bring to this Panthers team, and what do you expect this team to look like out there
up here
on the field under his direction?
On the field, rocking and rolling, to see them loosen up right now, which is good.
Before the game, he is on the coaching staff here as an assistant DB's coach.
Get this light head, get all these computers lined up, ready to rock and roll.
Activity that Dave Canales.
Who do you guys got tonight? Make sure you put in the chat if you did not yet. Hashtag who you got, Patriots, Panthers. Hashtag right now.
Last year, as we know, very, very difficult season for the Carolina Panthers. There was a mid-season coaching change. Bryce Young struggled, as we were just talking about. Dave Canales was brought in because of his work with quarterbacks. Baker Mayfield last year with the Bucs, and before that, that's two straight career renaissances.
I got the game on right in front of me. I can see everything, bringing you all the action packed. If you're at your house right now, you can put the game on, mute your TV, listen and hang out with us for the watch party tonight. People will be coming in for the game as soon as the game gets ready, creeping toward kickoff. People will be coming in, hanging out with us. That's going to be a lot of fun. How you guys doing? Tracy, how you doing? Jeff Lee in the building. I see you guys in here in the chat right now. People coming in. Richie, LaFrance, how you doing? I'm over here squinting, trying to see the shit like usual. D. Coleman, we're live on stage.
Well, thank you.
We're getting rock and roll tonight.
Some of the new faces on the offensive side of the ball for the Panthers. Jonathan Brooks and his Texas teammate, Jatavian Sanders, both coming through the draft. Obviously, Xavier Legette.
We got the live audio coming straight for you here. Let's see who's in.
Their first-round pick, and then bringing in Robert Hunt and Damian Lewis to help.
Panthers brought in some great players. Jonathan Brooks, Dante Johnson, Xavier. This is looking good, man. Jatavian, Robert Hunt, Damian Lewis.
Xavier Legette.
Free agency, draft picks.
Tonight, been dealing with an ankle injury. But boy, if healthy, an explosive threat, DJ, that Bryce Young sorely needs.
If you're looking at the to-do list for this team in the offseason,
Paul, a lot of people are going to be coming in here leaving some crazy messages, so I'm just letting you guys know in advance during the NFL season gets a little crazy,
wasn't
little rowdy.
Their video last year, You're going to get to the top of the drop and you're Bryce Young, and there's nowhere to go.
D. Coleman, how you feeling tonight?
Leggett can separate.
Jeff Lee, how you feeling tonight?
Vertically down the field.
LaFrance, how are you feeling tonight? You ready for some football?
Underneath.
Tracy, you ready for some football?
Get him the ball on that.
NBA was great hanging out, watching NBA games. It's time for the NFL. It's time to have some fun.
They haven't had a guy like this, and to pair him up with Deontay Johnson.
Not saying NBA's not fun. I'm just saying, right? Let's get ready to go.
Look, you're to the words of my mouth with Deontay Johnson, because Deontay Johnson gives them a number one receiver today.
Preseason, let's see who's in, who's out right now.
You have Leggett, you have Jonathan Mingo, so you have different players to kind of build out that basketball team in the wide receiver room. But now it's about getting them together and making sure they're on the same page with the quarterback. That takes reps. They got to get it together on the practice field so they can have an opportunity for success on game day.
Also, you got a couple guys from Texas and a running back and a tight end. Two other rookies in Brooks and Sanders. I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do in this.
I'm excited to see who they actually play. A lot of people in the preseason, you know what I think is a problem? When you're watching guys get ready for the game and they don't play anybody, it's like, look, you got to play some players. Week 1, week 2, week 3, you're getting ready for action-packed. Week 1 of the season matters, right? So you got to get some guys some reps. So they're going to get out here probably. Some guys get some reps with the ones, get down a couple drives, come off the field. I think they got to get used to gelling with their receivers, but in live gameplay. Some of these college players coming in, some of the NFL players from last season had a great chance to play. Got a new quarterback on roster now. And sometimes heading into the preseason, obviously you're starting some backup quarterbacks. So these receivers got to get some work. Even the starting receivers got to get some work, some gelling, some meshing. It's a new year. It's 2024. Work on your routes, right? It's important. The timing of those routes is completely different than high school and even in college. These guys are a lot faster, a lot quicker. It's the best of the best coming from college. And I think it's important that people understand that. We have our live bets coming on here to our platform. We'll give you the picks that we're picking. We got fantasy football coming also week 1.
And NFL Plus. And when we come back,
some big-time bets coming up. I'm going to put them on the screen, let you guys know what we're picking for the game.
Field, perhaps. What's the latest? They're in Minnesota. In Pittsburgh with Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. Next.
A lot of action going on, a lot of conversation, a lot of teams saying, should we play our players or not? Like, that's what the conversation's been like in all the locker rooms, obviously all the media. Because here's why. People want to watch the games. They want to see people in the game. All these fans are paying ticket prices. Some people love football, can't afford ticket prices to bring their whole family, so they go to preseason games, and that's fine. But they want to see their players playing. And when you show up and you're like, wait a minute, where is my starting quarterback? Like, oh, he's not playing till, end of preseason or week 1. And it's like, okay.
Life into your laundry.
Pitbull Mama's in the building. How are you feeling coming in? Football is back.
I wonder if you know that we can.
Cannot wait when this game gets kicking off here. Got a lot of people going to be coming into the building. Let me take a look at something right now.
Your mind.
Was it easy to find the game? Did you guys get the emails?
Prince business cards.
Should I change the way the game looks when you click on YouTube? And that way I have my little picture on the side so you guys know that's the one. Working on that too. Maybe make some change. People know who the live play-by-plays are. We have a live audio coming through as usual. Coming through the game.
Your bedroom has everything you need.
It is NFL season. Listen, I got to tell you, the NBA, I was like, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. NBA blew up. People started coming in, and YouTube started opening it up. It was having a good time. We're 20 minutes. The players are already on the field getting lined up. They're going to get out there and get the coin toss ready here soon, so I'm getting ready for that. Getting it lined up. Who do you guys got in the chat? If you haven't already, if you're new here, hit the like button. If you haven't yet, in the chat right now, hashtag who you think is going to win. Put hashtag Panthers or put hashtag Patriots. And if you don't care, don't know, you're just happy that NFL's back, put hashtag NFL. Said that. Repeat that a couple times as we get through this live stream. Getting ready to go. I'm going to give you some bets, some picks on what I do, how I make money betting on games, and what's the best option to make some freaking bankroll during the season. Also, remember, don't bet unless you listen. Some people bet. You think you're going to win every time. Remember, don't bet unless you're willing to lose something, right? It doesn't happen all the time. I got some messages from you guys I can pull up on the screen, which is cool, all the way to the right-hand side. If you guys got something to say, I can click on it, pull it up, which is some new stuff. And I got some new guests going to be jumping on the show. It's NFL season, so get ready for that. They are just close to jumping on. It's going to be a lot of fun. Players, action-packed, people coming in talking football with me.
It's our turn.
There we go.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama! News.
Making sure your kids are in the right seat.
How you guys doing out there tonight?
Get it
You guys
right.
drinking on anything, sipping on something? What are you guys eating tonight?
The right seat.
Who's eating pizza for the game? That's what I want to know.
She manages. She perfects.
Who's ordering pizza for the game?
This space transports her to this space. The industrial grade product you need.
And why is orange soda so damn good, right?
Ones who get it done.
Eat like a king who's on a budget. 3 tasty options, fries, drink, and nuggets, all for $5. Wait, that can't be.
Live audio coming right through for the game.
That's the real price. BK.
Kickoff's going to be wild.
Have it your way.
I apologize, some of these people that are coming in here. You never know who's going to be jumping into the live stream. As you can see, some crazy messages will come in. People doing some marketing advertising in the chat already. As you know, that's going to start happening.
Don't wait.
We'll hide the users from the channel so they're not there.
.gov/reach.
New face, new place, new place. Let me bring you up to speed in the league. Look, and with the first pick, Chicago got
There we go.
a fresh QB start for the Bears. Oh, what a feeling. Then the
Caleb Williams went number 1. Will he outshine Justin Fields?
boys winning.
We'll see about that.
Diggs is a Texan.
But tonight we got the Panthers. We got the Patriots.
Team doesn't mean
Ever since Tom Brady left the Patriots have been in turmoil. Am I right? Like, people want the Patriots. People that want them to win, they're like, hey, what's going on? Ever since Tom Brady has left the Patriots, went to the Bucs, won another Super Bowl, people are like, what the hell's going on? What can we do? You know, Mac Jones didn't work out. Another Alabama product. We have one tonight also with Bryce Young. But then ever since, he's left, the Patriots have been, I don't know, a little bit slower than you like them to get started. But hey, it's all part of it. Welcome back to the live stream.
Patriots
We're hanging out, having a good time tonight. I hope all you guys are ready to go.
Our next live.
Brian, what's going on?
The CJ
Welcome back to the live stream.
Game 2 for the
Brian, let us know. Give us the lowdown on Vegas, will you?
The Pittsburgh Steelers, where we should.
Steve Coleman, give us the lowdown.
Fields tomorrow as well.
Who's winning the night?
Of training camp for
Vegas gets the odds, right? Who do you guys got tonight?
Quarterback competition there that's maybe turned into a bit more of a heated battle since Russell Wilson.
Anytime you guys give your picks, make sure you hashtag the teams.
Bucky Brooks back.
Hashtag Patriots.
Do you feel
hashtag Panthers?
True.
Hashtag NFL. We need those in the lineup tonight.
No, I mean, I think
we're getting closer for the game to come on here in a few minutes. There's going to be a lot of people coming in, hanging out with us. When kickoff starts, you better be ready to go. There's going to be a lot of people hanging out. Coming in, bullshit with us, have tough skin. People have tough skin because it's going to get a little wild. So I'll tell you.
What he's done and what he has the opportunity to do, Buck.
New subscriber.
Plays lights out.
And if you subscribe to the platform, you're new to our platform. When you subscribe, you're going to hear this.
I think they stay with Russell no matter what happens here in training camp as long as he's healthy. But if Fields is lighting it up, then if Russell struggles early on, I don't think they would wait too long before they would make that move.
I got my shot glass right here, guys.
One thing
remember how our live streams go. As soon as we hit 100 people in the live stream, we take a shot.
Coming out of Pittsburgh from the defense.
The first game, 100 people coming to the live stream, we take our first shot.
About him in the pocket.
At 100 likes on the live stream, we take that double shot.
Ready for the monsters that they're going to face on their schedule, and Lamar Jackson, some of the other athletic quarterbacks that they can face. To me, that's everything.
A lot of people coming in and hanging out with us for the first preseason game. Can't wait to do it.
Oh, look. Maybe you got.
No one's got the list. You got to do play-by-plays, I'm sure, but nobody's got that sound coming through like that.
As long as that defense believes that he can.
They just can't figure it out, I'll be honest with you.
He has to win the game. They still can win games.
The one thing this reinforces the time, what a bargain. I mean,
everybody
even
that's in the Mason mob right now, throw the dice in the chat.
Cost you anything either. They got one of the cheapest quarterbacks.
The shirts are being printed on there right now, made for the Mason mob with the dice on. It's going right to you guys.
Quarterbacks, you don't have one.
Throw the dice in the chat right now. Throw the footballs in the chat. NFL's back.
Moves individually, very smart moves for Pittsburgh.
And so, Bucky, Russell Wilson.
And I realize people are like, yo, you got to hashtag NFL, hashtag Patriots, hashtag Panthers. Drop it in the chat. Help boost the algorithm up. Get all those people coming and hanging out with us on our live stream.
About external,
100 people in the live. We're taking shots tonight.
Easier to start.
And don't forget,
with Russell
I got my
Wilson
cigar right here,
then,
lighting this bad boy up.
Justin, if you have to, rather than vice versa.
Absolutely. I think it is a lot easier because Russell Wilson's the veteran here.
Pitbull Mama, how you feeling?
Well, the winning pedigree, and so
I think Jeff Lee deserves an emoji. But Jeff Lee, we got to get you an emoji out here in the books.
Perfect scenario for Pittsburgh. For 9 days to see Justin Fields run this team. And so it gave them.
Though, listen, the motion before this game gets started, just let you know, all NFL right now across the world, people are talking about Justin Fields and Russell Wilson. Everywhere you go, you can't turn on TV without them talking about Justin Fields and Russell Wilson. I'm just telling you right now.
Whoever's playing quarterback.
And we got our wheel to spin tonight. I'm just going to show you a little flash of it. Where's it at? Pop, pop. There it is right there. We got the wheel lined up right there. Just letting you know, we're going to spin the wheel tonight and make some money.
Put up numbers.
Let one friend know about the live stream tonight. Tell them we're going live for the NFL preseason opener. Going to be a lot of fun. Who's going to start? Well, they let Bryce Young get a snap, right? Jacoby Brissett. They got Drake May. How long will these quarterbacks get a chance to take some snaps? Will they let them get some snaps? They've been talking about it. Maybe, maybe not, maybe not. And then they said, hey, the offensive line's banged up. We might not put them in the game. I'm like, come on now. Let these damn players play football, right? Like, they're all NFL players. What I can't stand the most is like, oh, you know, our backup say we're not going to be that good. The backup is an all-star season. The backup is a draft pick. The backup is someone who made a roster in the NFL.
Their football is
back. If you're watching right now, hit that like button if you haven't. Make sure you subscribe to this platform because we're giving away some money tonight, as we always do. We're going to let you guys know.
Number indicated.
Right now, just let you guys know, a lucky person will win $10 right now. We got 41,708 subscribers.
Season debut.
If we can gain 2 subscribers right now, 2 subscribers in 1 minute, just 2, I'm going to throw somebody $10 randomly right now.
Take another look at Lions Giants.
If we gain 2 subscribers right now within 1 minute, I'm going to throw somebody $10 just to show you how fast we do this. We're going to get it back interactive for the NFL. It's our first time rocking for NFL preseason game 2024.
Open up the preseason.
Live audio, baby.
New subscriber.
To help save for our home, we stopped going on trips and giving each other expensive gifts. We handmade them instead. That one took me 3 weeks. Getting pre-qualified for a home loan was easier. It only took like 3 minutes.
I tell you what.
Scarf.
New subscriber.
All right, we got some subscribers coming in. We're going to rock and roll for kickoff. We're going to say that during when there's hundreds of people in here, thousands of people.
And after 100 years.
It's really easy. We're going to get it rocking and rolling tonight. If you're watching for the first time, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Because we're live Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. every freaking day and all the night games through the season. Preseason night games, Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday Night Football. We are live. We got some surprise guests coming on the platform as well.
3% of the U.S. population donates. So
make sure you smack that like button right now.
And make sure there's plenty of those in need. Visit redcrossblood.org to get in the game and make an appointment to give.
15 minutes away from them getting out there, really taking that field, getting going, coin toss, rocking and rolling.
Cheerios are his love language.
Well, yeah, if it can help lower cholesterol.
I'm going to give some opportunities, too, about winning the coin toss. Who can make some money on the coin toss? We got some awesome opportunities.
I don't understand it, but I love how it makes me feel.
Okay, so we're at the film festival. Middle, the doors open, and bam, premiere party. These trips are the...
There we go.
At Art Week, we had a private viewing. At Madison Square Garden.
We're getting ready for the opener preseason Panthers Patriots, 7 p.m.
Experience the world as an insider.
Kickoff time is coming. I cannot wait. I got the live audio coming through. Make sure if you're at your house right now, mute your TV, put the game on. We're going to have a lot of fun on here.
From a long line of farmers, and there's a sense of pride, but there's also a significant...
Well, the Patriots come back this year.
Farmers have to take care of their physical and their mental health.
Look, in the chat right now, what team will come back this year better than last year?
Watching the sun come up.
Was there a shitty team last year that's going to be great this year?
And every day.
Will the Bears be good this year? They were crappy last year. Justin Fields, this whole thing. Obviously with the Steelers, all that. Will the Bears be good? Will the Patriots be good? Will the Panthers be good?
The warmth of our laugh.
Jesse, welcome to the Mason Mob, baby.
We all
get ready. It's going to be a great season, a lot of fun. Everybody right now, throw the dice in the chat for another Mason Mobster coming in the building right now.
He's waiting right outside.
Throw the dice in the chat right now. Everybody throw the dice in the chat if you're in the Mason Mob. If you're in the building, and if you don't got a dice, find a dice, drop it in there right now. Welcome to the Mason Mob, baby.
Are you ready?
During this season, it's going to get really entertaining when the season starts.
NFL Network has every preseason game. Big names and future stars.
Put the money bags out there. Put the money bags out there.
Live on NFL Network.
This is your team.
We have the right set of individuals.
Take us to the next level.
That's from Mile High when he comes in the building. How about USA? USA out there winning. God damn. How many events can a country win, right? Let's go, Pitbull Mama. We appreciate you, baby.
Including 21 live starting tonight with time for football.
Pitbull Mama's in the building.
Tonight through August 20th.
Go to hearts in the chat right now for Pitbull Mama. All the girls watching the game with us tonight.
Subscription.
Got the hearts in the chat.
For NFL Plus.
Shake and Bake gifted the freaking membership. Let's go.
Schedule live here on NFL.
Welcome to the Mason Mob. Pitbull Mama, we appreciate you.
How about tomorrow? Great one. We'll see CJ.
When the season starts, I'm telling you, it's going to get out of control in here.
We'll also see Caleb Williams' preseason debut as he takes the Bears into Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And then two quarterbacks.
Really appreciate you.
Right there highlighting that Raiders matchup in the middle game of our Saturday triple.
Subscriber
is also in focus now as we get you a look at what's going on around the league with the.
Here we go. Players on the field getting ready, getting started.
He's joining us now. Let's start with those quarterback competitions there that I was just mentioning, Judy. The more hotly contested battles there between Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell. What's the word out there?
Well, let's leave it to Antonio Pierce to sum it up. He said somebody has to step up. The problem for the Raiders.
And real quick, before we get this kickoff started,
Aiden O'Connell and Gardner.
Let's get them flags out there. USA chants in the chat right now. We're going to get that throughout the game. USA in the chat right now. Drop them flags out there.
Last week.
God damn, I never seen a country, I'm telling you, win so many freaking events.
And Aiden O'Connell.
The sprint, the hurdles, the swimming. I mean, it was like anything, racing, cycling,
Antonio,
jumping, like what
we can't
the hell? Like U.S. is going bananas. Like
looking for one of
what event can the U.S. lose? I mean, like if everybody just gave it their effort, basketball, like it's crazy.
A quarter, so they're going to get.
We got one hell of a country. That's all I'm saying.
Show what they can do and try to.
If they didn't like the U.S. before, they definitely don't like us now because we showed up with that freaking outfit on in every event. And people are like, oh shit, here we go. I bet they looked at every single heat. Every race looked over and see, fuck, USA's in the goddamn building. Like the minute you look over, you could be doing anything.
He told them
cycling, like they're winning cycling challenges. You look over and you go, oh God, USA's in here. Oh, the 4x1, the 4x, they like the 4x4, the mixed 4x1 like with the women and guys in the same thing. Look over and go, oh, US is in there. Oh, God damn, God.
It all long for it to be Sam Darnold.
And then just when you think a Jamaican guy won, the US got that shit too at the photo finish. Like, all right.
Here, so Kevin O'Connell and
right now, hit the like button for the USA right now. Leave a freaking message in the chat.
There's untapped potential there from the time that he was with the
Jets. And the polls up there right now. So far, 67% people pick the Patriots tonight.
He just didn't get a real.
Some new members coming into the Mason Mob.
Get a real opportunity here with the Vikings.
Pitbull Mama gifted one. Thank you.
He's got a very good offensive.
Got some great people getting ready to come into the building for the game as we get started. Live.
Reach some of that potential that he had coming out and made him the 3rd overall draft pick. So
let me get this widescreen for a second just to say, look, thank you guys. We're getting ready to get started. We're expanding our platform. We were massive, obviously, for the NBA season. We just got started. It was crazy. And now we're heading into the football season, which is why we got started in the first freaking place for the damn games. Now we're here. We're live, action-packed, getting started. I just want to say I appreciate you guys every day hanging with me Monday through Friday mornings at 10 a.m. You guys are there. I greatly appreciate you guys, every one of you.
Inside our NFL Network newsroom, Rhett Lewis, Daniel Jeremiah, Bucky Brooks. Looking around here, especially with the Patriots, right? This feels like less of a competition, right? It's Jacoby Brissett's job right now. But
less of a competition. Here it is.
Bucky, I'll start with you here on this one. For the Patriots to insert Drake May into the lineup as quickly as possible.
There may be pressure on the outside, but I think on the inside they have a plan where they want to slow.
And I'm not going to say this, right? Look, we're getting ready to get started with the game, but I'm just saying, put your players in the game and let them get work. Don't be scared for every player to get hurt. Not every team's going to be like Aaron Rodgers with the Jets and play 4 freaking snaps and go, oh, shit, we just lost our freaking quarterback. Like, that's not what happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? Let them get some work. They don't get any work. Sometimes you show up and you're freaking lackadaisical. You're not moving as fast. You're tired. You cramp up. Get some work.
I think it's going to be good to set expectations. And the way you can do that is by allowing him to sit. And in my opinion, to look at this.
Should the Patriots play Drake May now?
Particularly up front.
We're going to talk about tomorrow live in the morning as well. We got the game tonight, right now, about to get started with the kickoff. But tomorrow morning, we're going to talk about this game. We're going to talk about the Patriots. We're going to talk about a lot that's going on.
I think when
there's a lot to say.
Allow this to be seen, what this group looks like, and I think there are major holes.
As soon as we had 100 people in the live stream, we're taking a double shot.
Point time, at least when you
first 100 people in the live stream, we're taking a shot. It's our first preseason game, NFL, on this freaking network.
To really attack.
Week 1, there's going to be a shit ton of people. It's preseason. Everyone that's coming here today. How you doing? Mile High's in the goddamn building.
the look in general.
Hey, I'm just saying, that's an introduction, Mile High.
Maybe they do opt for the
He
veteran.
threw the flags in the chat. We've been throwing the flags in here. Mile High, before you came here, been throwing the flags in here.
The flip side
D.
here,
Coleman
DJ.
said we're live on stage.
Bryce Young, we watched him.
We got new people in the Mason Mob, and we're getting started with the game here in a second.
Help around him.
And Pitbull Mom, we appreciate you doing a membership, gifting one out as we came into the building.
To not see him as much as possible in the
We are only moments away from kickoff. We're getting started.
Healthy and everybody else is healthy. I would like to see him just for at least a couple series, just to more than anything else. Let's just get last year's taste out of our mouth here. Let's show this is a new beginning here, fresh start. Get a chance to go out there, compete with your new teammates. I get it. The last thing you want to do is get your quarterback hurt in the preseason. I understand Coach Canales and their thinking here, Buck, but man, just a little bit.
You know it, Jesse.
Selfishly, I would like to see
more people are going to come running in here. You already know what time it is. We get it rocking and rolling as kickoff gets ready to approach.
What you can do.
And wow, you better be ready. This is just preseason. As it starts rocking here for the game, people start running in. But you better be ready for week one as well. When week one kicks off for the regular season, lots of people, guests coming on the platform. It's going to be a lot of fun.
But ultimately, you want him going into the season full of confidence, and that confidence comes from playing with his team.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can pull this off real quick. We're just getting started. People are just going to start getting ready to come in. Just went live.
Hits.
If we can get 2 subscribers in the next minute, I'm giving away $10. We need 2 subscribers to subscribe. We got 41,710. We need 41,712. We get 2 subscribers next minute, I'm giving a random person $10 in the chat.
All right, so if we put these two teams together here in this matchup, DJ, what are you looking for? What will you be really watching tonight when we get this thing kicked off?
I'm looking at the Carolina Panthers, and I know they're not playing a lot of guys, right?
We be mobbing what's going on.
Players. But we just saw a clip
Pete Theo's going to be coming in the building.
In that Giants uniform. So where is this pass rush going to come from? And we're not going to see all of them tonight, but let's look at
Jadeveon Clowney.
Send some of these messages as we get ready for kickoff.
Guys, get an opportunity. This is good reps for them. Somebody's got to fill some of these holes in some of these spots. They've got to give somebody
If you're just coming in the building right now, hit that like button. Who do you got? Hashtag your team right now. Hashtag Patriots. Hashtag Panthers. The lucky person is going to win some money.
They do.
Make sure you pick the right team. Hashtag Panthers or hashtag the Patriots. And remember, if we don't give a damn, then hashtag the NFL. You know why? Because the NFL is back.
Anymore in Bill Belichick. So who replaces that? Who has the answers to the test when it comes to solving this defense? Because for years, the Patriots have been able to exceed their talent on defense. Can Gerard Mayo and his staff find a way to get this defense played?
Get ready for the game opener, baby.
It's like Gerard Mayo has kind of settled down one of the potential fires of this training camp, which was the Matt Judon situation. As long as you have the red sleeves out there, you're going to be able to put some pressure on opposing quarterbacks. So that makes you feel good, at least on the defensive side of the ball. One guy we haven't talked about a lot since.
Just talked to Pete Theo's about to step in the building.
Remember, big player out of Georgia Tech, maybe had some of that scheme versatility. And maybe he's called upon a little bit more as Christian Barmore deals with.
We got a membership coming in the building.
Blood clots.
Robert Thompson by Mile High. Let's go.
And other guys.
Kentrell's in the building.
To kind of step up and make it.
Get ready for the season, Kentrell. It's about to be game time.
Get one more nugget here on
the preseason right now. When the season starts, it's going to be out of control.
Go buy the jersey. Just go buy it right now. Be one of the first.
Mile freaking high, baby.
Chance to see him and people. I think that is.
As soon as we hit 100 people in the live stream for our first preseason game, we're taking this double shot right here.
I'll actually double up on that too, because
as soon as we hit 100 people in the live stream tonight, we're taking these double shots. We're getting rocking and rolling.
Pro Day here live on NFL Network, and if you've been following Patriots training,
we're spinning that wheel, making some money. Got the wheel right there, so we can spin the wheel and make some money during the live stream.
He let you know right after he was drafted that he did not believe that he should have been there for the Patriots to take in the 4th round.
Throw that money bags out there. If you're in the Mason Mob right now, you need to throw the wheel in the chat. Throw the wheel in the chat because we're 100% spinning that wheel tonight.
Like letting loose. When you watched him at UCF, he had a lot of talent. He had
rocking and rolling.
In this offense, he could step in and emerge as the #1 receiver.
What are you guys sipping on tonight for the game?
Alex Van Pelt.
They making any mixed drinks? Who's drinking some beer? You drinking some wine? You drinking some tea? You drinking some coffee?
But they have some talent.
What you got going on tonight?
Pieces in the right roles so they can have some success.
And look, I think we've all been following the Brandon Aiyuk saga.
We're getting ready for kickoff.
You know, it seems like he is on his way out from San Francisco. Teams have been granted permission, to talk to the 49ers about compensation.
How many people are talking about Brandon Aiyuk? trying to trade that man from the 49ers is like,
we're one of those
that guy's like walking in a club and everyone's ugly. There's one hot girl walking around. Like,
days.
Everybody's been talking about trading this man.
Young receivers that we are really excited about. Does it make sense to you if you're the Patriots to spend $30 million?
Oh, got the cigar ready to light up, baby.
When you haven't really seen what these young guys are made of yet in a game situation?
Well, you can
Look at this cigar lit up. I don't give a damn.
Green Bay Packers recently and say, hey, I'll let all the young guys play. Look what they did. But then
my ashtray?
Further, and look when Stephon Diggs showed up in Buffalo, what that did for Josh Allen. So you can make the argument either way. I'm excited to see these young guys get out here and compete.
Live audio coming through for the game tonight. We're getting rocking and rolling.
And to be honest, I'm less concerned about these young receivers than I am concerned about some of these veterans along this offensive line.
Yeah, it's funny that you brought up the Stephon Diggs. And
let these players play. We're getting ready for kickoff, baby.
About patterning his game after Josh Allen. Why not bring a playmaker like Brandon Aiyuk that could help him accelerate the process?
You think he's staying in San Fran?
It depends on someone they can rely on.
Brian, everybody wants to trade him, right? Or they either want to trade him to let people talk to him, or like, hey, look, we don't give a shit anymore.
And, I think
someone might show interest, right?
The Niners side of things, right? Obviously, we talked about winning a Super Bowl, but man, the Patriots on the
drop your favorite team in the chat right now.
They're not quite there yet, so I don't. To me, I just don't know if
during the game we're going to get it cracking on there. During the game we're going to get it rocking and rolling with picking your favorite team. But right now, drop your favorite teams in the chat.
At the baseball
so
trade,
I know who you guys are in here right now. What team you love?
We're going to sell one of our best players.
During the game, we're going to be like, drop the teams in the chat and see what's going on.
But I think that's because Ricky Pearsall has been banged up a little bit.
Yeah, put your team in the chat and put hashtag NFL.
Brandon Aiyuk move. But look, I think there is, if you're a Panthers fan, if you're a Patriots fan, this is a new era for both of these franchises. A lot of new, young, exciting players.
There's hope.
This is the first chance.
Let's go. We're about to get ready to let people in the building.
Optimism and get excited about some of these.
As soon as 100 people, I'm taking a double shot right here. We got to start getting the shots rolling. That's what gets the game rolling.
Gillette Stadium.
Start talking some smack on the live air. You know what I'm saying?
And we are taking you right up to kickoff of Panthers and Patriots right here on NFL Network. Due to broadcast restrictions, fans in Carolina and New England will be seeing live coverage of the Lions taking on the Giants. For everyone, Panthers and Patriots starts right now.
Panthers and Patriots starts right now. It's a watch party. Get your popcorn ready. We're all hanging out together. Everyone in the live stream right now. We are watching this together. It's a party.
Week 1 of the preseason, game 1 of 21 live preseason. Here on NFL Network, it's the Patriots hosting.
Mile High, how you feeling?
First-year head coaches.
Pitbull Mama, how are you feeling?
Tonight, of course, it's Dave Canales. Leading
Tracy, how are you feeling?
Rebuild that franchise. That is
LaFrance, Jeff Lee, how are you feeling right now? Who do you got?
Could be said for Gerard Mayo after a couple of seasons that did not lead up to Patriots high.
Live audio coming through for the game.
Belichick out, and of course Gerard Mayo in. So too is Drake May, number 3 overall pick at quarterback. Will get his first NFL action tonight in a preseason matchup, and we are here for it. Taking you right up to kickoff.
Drake May's in the building.
It is NFL game day kickoff.
Will Drake May be able to win a football game?
Through mine, Brett Lewis, here with our lead draft analyst, Daniel Jeremiah, former NFL scout Bucky Brooks. We love this time of year, right?
Well, Drake may be able to step in and do what, look, the Patriots have been excellent for so freaking long. That's what I'm saying.
And, of course, DJ.
The Patriots fans are not used to losing, and right now, Drake May was their guy. Is he going to be way better than Mac Jones was? Or is he going to be, is he going to be like a Mac Jones? That's what people are worried about right now. So we'll see what happens. We're getting ready to get started for kickoff.
You're looking at your quarterback, and the message is clear. Let's just make the simple things simple, okay?
This your first time in here right now, hit that like button, and if we can get right now, if we can gain 5 subscribers in 1 minute, I'm giving a lucky person $10.
You want to get out from under center,
If we gain 5 subscribers right now in 1 minute, 5 subscribers only, I'm giving a lucky person in the chat $10 right now.
Things simple.
Let's start it going. Let's start it rocking. Let's get the channel popping off, subscribing, hit the like button, get used to that again as the games get started.
Position as the 3rd overall pick in the draft. Just play the game. Let the game come to you. I think for Drake May, for this young Patriots team, you want to build upon success. So even if it starts a little ugly, let's see if we can finish it off the right.
Smash that. Everybody right now in the chat, smash the like button. We're getting ready to get started with the NFL.
I will say, though, he is such an athlete. And when you watched him and study him in big moments, and this is going to feel like a big moment, he's going to want to use his legs.
I was going to say, you guys are nuts. Let's air this thing out.
Let's let it rip.
He's going to take. In the NBA, we have people all around the world,
I just hope he gets down. Let's slide.
That's right.
Just get down.
Just so you guys know, we reached like 28 different countries in the live stream during the NBA Finals.
Stadium where Judy Batista.
116,000 people viewed in 3 hours of the NBA Finals on our live stream here.
Here in New England, Gerard Mayo.
We're getting ready to get rocking.
His debut as the Patriots head coach with the first preseason game. And that also means the day of Drake May, the rookie quarterback that the Patriots took with the 3rd overall pick. Now, May is QB2 behind Jacoby Brissett.
Here we go. We're getting ready to get rocking.
QB1 all along. Mayo has been clear that
as soon as we get 100 people in the live stream, I'm taking a double shot for the game. Let's go.
That has not happened yet. We expect.
As soon as we get 100 people in the live stream tonight, I'm taking a double shot, light this cigar, and we're getting the party started.
Because the offensive line has.
I don't give a damn if the starters play the whole game or not. They play one quarter or one play. The NFL is back.
Banged up offensive line, but this is certainly an opportunity.
You're just coming in here. Make sure you hit that like button right now. If you're coming in right now, everybody that's in the live stream, if you're in this live stream right now, hit that like button right now. We're about to let a lot more people into the building.
Always a great note there to understand when you're watching quarterback play. Which offensive line is in there in front of these quarterbacks? Which skill position group is out there for these quarterbacks to utilize? And let's talk about that here.
As soon as we hit 20 likes on the live stream, I'm letting 100 people into the live stream.
We'll find out about a group that's got a new look this year.
Yeah, very new look, and you're waiting to see who's going to emerge. We've talked about Javon Baker and what he can eventually become because he is very talented as a 4th-round pick. But you only move up the depth chart based on how you go in games. And so this is an opportunity for some of those unheralded playmakers to move up the charts by making some plays. And if they show a chemistry and a connection with the young quarterback.
I agree. If they're a starter or not, they're in the NFL, Brian. They should be rocking and rolling. No, like, you're in the NFL. You should be freaking balling. I don't care if you're 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string. I don't care if you are on the practice squad.
Physical, he is strong. He's got outstanding hands.
In the NFL, you got to ball out.
Polka party tonight. I think this is his coming out party for Jalen Polk, and we're going to be talking about him in the postgame.
Maybe a little John Candy and Home Alone, right?
Yeah.
Riding in the back of that U-Haul van.
There. All right.
I'm into it.
Our receiver depth chart's looking pretty solid right now.
Shift here over to the Panthers side of things.
There we go.
Alice DJ beginning preseason game 1, first year as a head coach, obviously first year with the Carolina Panthers.
I'm about to get my damn football right. I'm about to get my football out here.
Put on this team in a preseason game like tonight.
Well, one thing I'm looking at, as you see him on the screen right there.
My helmet in here.
The energy that they play with. I know they're not going to be playing a bunch of their guys.
This season, I'm going to wear a football helmet for some of this shit. I'm not going to lie. I'm putting a football helmet on for some of these games coming up.
They run to the football defensively. I want to see the guys even on the sideline, the veterans that aren't playing.
Remember, as soon as we had 100 people in the live stream live, I'm taking a double shot tonight.
It fell apart last year. They had
just coming in here right now. Smack that like button. Do not forget. That's what brings everybody in here. As soon as we hit 20 likes on this live stream, I'm letting 100 people into the building.
Needed to eventually be a winning team. Operation time.
Subscriber.
The little things that you normally see at a high school game, you're looking for that from the Carolina Panthers. You talked about them last year. Dave Canales' first job is to make sure he gets everybody on the side.
Again, what's better, Domino's or Papa John's for the game? Like if we sent you a pizza right now, you're a lucky person, you want a pizza to your house. What's better, Domino's, Papa John's, or is there another pizza that you guys prefer?
Reacts to his leadership, and we'll get a chance to see some of that tonight. And
but make sure you put hashtag NFL. Don't forget to put hashtag NFL.
An undrafted free agent, Jack Plummer, going to get the start for the Carolina Panthers tonight. Might also see a little bit of Jake Luton, who you saw a little bit in Jacksonville, I think, right?
Oregon State.
Yes. Yeah, Oregon State, big fella up there.
And if you're not going to start in a football game, at least freaking come on the sidelines and put your pads on, stand there. At least you can feel like you're in the damn game a little bit.
But even if you don't make the roster, might be somebody down the road that likes it.
See what we've got up here, Rhett? Like I've got all my draft notes because I'm going to get a chance to watch all these guys that we talked about all those months. So I'm excited to see them play.
I do love this time of year. Also,
are you guys eating some pizza right now?
Out there.
Yeah.
Preseason's a great time.
Or do you guys like wings? Pizza or wings in the chat? What would you prefer, pizza or wings?
On your later round radar. You know what I mean? As you get into those fantasy drafts. I mean, I once learned about Peyton Hillis in a preseason game.
Nice.
Ended up winning me a league. All right,
there you go.
Let's hand it off to WBZ's boss.
Pizza or wings in the chat.
As we are ready for a kick from Gillette Stadium.
Let's look at the defensive.
Here we go. The kickoff's about to get started right now.
To this, once the kick is done.
We're getting started for the kickoff right now. You guys right now in the chat.
Kickoff right there.
Are you like?
Zoe was dynamic on this explanation.
You guys ready?
Dynamic kickoff, and that's what I loved about it.
In all seriousness, how much thinking is going on?
This kickoff is interesting. I'm just saying.
A lot of things. You got to make quick decisions on the fly.
You subscribe right now. Subscribe. We got NFL games all year long. Hit that like button. Subscribe right now for kickoff. Here we go.
What we got to do, return to football.
It looks fun. Saw it last Thursday. Here we are tonight. It's coming short. There you go. I think the average starting position a week ago in the Bears-Texan game was the 26-yard line. So not much change here.
And they're bringing it out right now, 26 yards. You know what it is? They get the kickoff. Remember, the people can't move. They can't move. They just wait till the receiver, the guy returns the kick. You wait, he catches the ball, and then you can run. It makes it a little more interesting.
Figure something out. There may be tweaks.
You're coming into live stream right now for the first time. Hit that like button right now. Live audio coming through right now. First and 10.
Good step right there. Okay, let's take a look at the defensive.
Little stop right there. Let's take a look at the defensive lineup right here.
Labs exfoliating bar. Gillette's ultimate shaving.
Keon White. Daniels, look at this. Jeremiah Farms. They got some players. Deotric Wise.
Daniel Qualley. Jeremiah Farms. And team captain, Dietrich Wise, Jr.
Second and 7, let's go.
It's gonna be key for this defensive line.
They're gonna come out, let's go. Run the ball, play action, let's see what they do.
You get 4 yards on the first carry for Carolina. I think they feel good, and I think the defensive front, you don't want that. You don't want any what they call leaky yards.
Shotgun.
You guys like seeing that secondary without you guys out there?
I think everybody else likes seeing it. Not seeing old guys out there anymore.
There we go. Quick out route. Incomplete.
Marco Wilson is going to be a fun guy because this
the weather permitting.
Football in Arizona. He's coming over. He's starting opposite Christian Gonzalez.
37.
And he's getting a chance without Jonathan Jones in the lineup to show, you know what? I can.
That kickoff is just so interesting, right?
Major minutes. That's a nice.
In the chat right now, real quick, since the game started, hashtag Patriots or hashtag Panthers. Pick your team right now. One lucky person wins some money.
On anything.
Hashtag Panthers, hashtag Patriots right now in the chat.
Easy to be at the best.
Or if you don't care, hashtag NFL. Drop it in the chat right now.
Third down is what it's about, offensively and defensively.
Shotgun. Oh, yanked down by the back, man.
Dietrich Wise. That's the way you start a game as a defense.
Wise with the sack, goes down, grabs him by the back, almost a horse collar, grabs him, slams to the ground like nothing.
Right here, coming off the edge up top.
Quarterback sacked on third down. Now it's fourth and long, getting ready to punt.
You want to win a little bit of the stutter step to get a sack.
See, this is going to be interesting.
Panthers on the field, the punt.
We'll get to Christian Barber at some point, with the blood clots. We don't know when he will.
Patrick Wise. 6'5", 280 pounds.
Side. He was
30 years old in his 8th year, just gripped up the quarterback and slammed him to the ground like nothing. Here goes the punt off. On 4th and 14, the punt goes back. He's going to return it at the 30. Oh, tripped up. Caught it, went down for like a loss of 1.
All right, looks like the Patriots are going to start on about their own 29-yard line.
It's a good punt.
And what a journey for Jacoby Brissett.
Good freaking punt, I must say.
Remember him here with Tom and Jimmy. And we'll get to that Thursday night game that he played in. But
okay, they got him out here. Jacoby Brissett's on the
and the big
they got their starter out here.
He settled down the road.
Jacoby Brissett's out there. Hit the like button right now if you got the Panthers winning the game. And smack that like button if you got the Patriots win. It don't matter.
And new subscriber.
I was here when Jacoby.
1st and 10 for Jacoby Brissett.
Young guy running around, little immature.
30-yard line.
Watching him day in and day out in this offense. With this
one back in the backfield, 2 wide.
Pro, he's a veteran.
Man in motion.
Guy, but I think these
up the middle. Okay, makes a little run. Break a tackle. First down.
This offense, which is so big.
Patriots running for 10-11 on 1st and 10 from the 30.
Everything else up for this young football team.
And that's old Ramondre right there. Hey, let's take a look at the Patriots' offensive starting lineup.
Nothing like opening up the game right now with a nice 10-11-yard run.
Ultimate.
David Andrews, the center for the Patriots, actually was my neighbor at my house in Georgia. Was my neighbor.
Left guard.
The center for the Patriots.
Quick, Tyquan Thornton.
He went to University of Georgia.
Hooper tight end with KJ Osborne.
Back to even pass. Cross middle to tight end off the hands.
Jacoby's going to want that one back.
Off the hands.
Big thing. Whenever you talked about it, so
Jacoby Brissett with the ball, little high.
Some receivers switch their gloves. They go with the leather gloves. Some guys go with no gloves, and that ball's a little high. But those are catches that sometimes you make when it's not raining. But I think for the quarterback position, Jacoby.
It is raining. I'm just saying.
He puts these throws on the numbers.
Subscriber.
Easily.
Tight ends.
Jacoby Brissett right there in shotgun. One back in the backfield, 3 wide. Quick pass. Oh, he held it. Deep ball. You got a man? Oh, no. They're calling a flag. Is there a flag?
Good protection here.
No flag.
Great job by Brissett.
3rd and 10.
Left. They took his first read away.
You're just coming in the building right now. Hit that like button right now. Subscribe.
The tight end. And it comes all the way.
We're live for all the NFL games. We're live Monday through Friday in the mornings. You guys know in the Mason Mob. Just the dice in the chat. You know we're live every freaking morning.
Tyquan Thornton right there as a receiver.
We are night games Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night.
Go back up into
the regular season
right there and draw the pass interference on a play like that. You like his effort to go up and get it, but that's some of those savvy things that the veterans
subscribe
that penalty.
3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. Shotgun. In the pocket, gets outside the pocket. Brissett on the right. Throws it up. Throws out of bounds. Throws away. 4th and 10.
Good throw away.
Here comes the punter on the field. They'll punt it away to the Panthers.
This is a situation that this team doesn't want to be in. They don't want to be looking at 3rd and 10 situations. So Jacoby knows that. You look down the field, no one's
on those hashtags out there, right?
Hero trying to make this big play.
How you feeling, D. Coleman?
Live to see another day.
And that was the one thing that they harped on as we talked to those guys is.
And I'm happy that they're playing Jacoby Brissett out there.
But nice play on
my hat's off to the Patriots saying, look, let's put our guy on the field.
The ball. So to your point.
Or are they saving Drake May? One of them's a starter.
When they get this solidified too up front, we'll talk about that throughout the course of this broadcast. The 5 offensive linemen you're going to pick and roll.
Caught. Cost the 20. Tripped up at the 22.
Stick.
Welcome back to football.
Football is back, baby.
Exactly.
All right, when we come back, Patriots defense takes the field.
Woo!
We'll set it for you.
We're making a big change.
Hey, look, all I'm saying right now, we got a commercial break. What I'm saying is this. I'm so glad that the Patriots are like, look, we're playing our guy. Why sit back and not let your players get a little bit of burn, right? Let them get out there, run down on kickoff, maybe on punt, a little bit of special teams action, get a chance to run a couple snaps. Nothing crazy, get some pass, some quick routes. Let Jacoby Brissett go back and throw some quick routes. Let Drake May throw some quick route. Let him get out there and get a little juice for him. Bryce Young, get some snaps. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be out there all quarter or whatever, but get a chance to gel with your team. That's my opinion. That's my opinion.
That's what we're all about.
A little biased because I want to see real football, right?
You do. Do it for less at Harbor Freight.
See how we're looking right now.
Hey, Flo.
Preseason football.
Leg warmers. Thanks. They're just for the bus ride to work. They're not part of the official uniform.
See what else is going on in here.
No, my apartment was robbed last night.
Yo, some of these commercials are out of control. Literally, like,
all the latest
in the NBA, you're watching the NBA and they come on here. You're watching the game, all of a sudden it comes on. It's like some crazy commercial about taking some kind of prescription drugs, and then it's like, well, if you take that, it's going to give you a headache, then that's going to give you indigestion, and it's like, okay, there's a lot going on here. Let's just get back to football. You know what I mean? Right now, we got a commercial break. We're getting ready to get back at it right now. Annie, how are you feeling? Welcome into the building.
It may look like 10 seconds.
New subscriber.
Can we drop your lucky numbers in the chat real quick?
But it looks like a lifetime of work to me.
Drop those lucky numbers in the chat. One lucky person will get to spin the wheel. Put those lucky numbers in the building right now. Drop them out there right now. Bang.
Same football.
Good morning, football.
New subscriber.
Hollywood, yeah. Nothing like waking up to football and then sitting at nighttime putting the game on.
Our game notes are brought to you by CVS Health. Healthier happens together.
Yeah, and you can see right here.
There we go, Panthers with the football.
Cincinnati going and playing a big game. This team is building their identity, and like everyone knows in the preseason, it's all being healthy. If you want to be the team that you want to be.
As soon as we had 100 people at the live stream, we're getting ready to take this double shot and light this cigar up, rocking and rolling tonight.
Back in the day,
2014.
Right? We're getting close. We started running up to 70, 80.
Make a quarterback.
Preseason, we'll start running. There we go.
That's one thing. Carolina has about 31 starters.
Single back, off tackle, taking the backfield. Patriots playing tough defense off the corner there.
This first series for this defense.
Subscriber.
Now you end the series.
Appreciate you subscribing to our platform. Get ready for the season to start. It's going to be crazy. We look forward to having everybody coming into our live
here
stream.
for a while. The one thing, the games that they did win last year, it was on the backs of this defense. They're looking to carry that over this year, and you were able to shore up guys like Jabril Peppers, Kyle Duggar.
Listen in to the live audio right here, right now, live coming through. Mute your TVs at home and listen.
For a reason to go out there and dominate the way they did last year and bring the offense along with you.
Shotgun. Goes back. Quick shot across the middle. Tipped it and shoved it to the ground.
That's Christian Gonzalez,
10.
your former #1 pick from a year ago. Went down in that Dallas game. Missed about 75% of the season.
And I think this is key for Christian Gonzalez. When you come out as a rookie, not many people know about you. You go out there and now you show people, hey, you better know me. And
come across the middle. Receivers coming across the middle, catching those passes like Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. Those guys, man, you got to make them pay. Because if not, boy, they turn that 5-yard route into 100-yard.
Middle of the season last year.
Shotgun.
All right, third
and 10. Panthers back.
Big get off down.
Oh, deep drop. Across the middle. Just dropped. That was right there. That should have been caught. Was right there across the middle. Should have caught that pass for a first down.
There's been a little step.
Instead, it's 4th and 10. That's why you got preseason football. Instead of being 1st and 10.
3rd and 10.
Or sorry, yeah, so 1st and 10 is 4th and 10.
A little bit more pressure. You can see Jeremiah Farmer
going the other way.
Late, but they had enough time to sit in the pocket and throw a 15-yard pass.
Well, as we mentioned, Christian Barmore, that's where he shows up big for this football team on the defensive side of the ball.
Patriots back deep here for the punt return.
Remember, number 9 with the red sleeves, Matthew Judon, isn't out there on the field right now as well.
Jesse, how you feeling? Punt is off. Oh, hit right away.
Good stick.
Some mats.
But this looks familiar, guys. Number 32.
It looks better, so it looks better is what you mean.
Did he have to pay you for that?
No,
he didn't have the white sleeves.
Hey, look. I got to tell you something. At least the kickoff game is real. I'm just saying, the kickoff game, when they kick the ball off and the people can't run until he catches the ball, it's a little awkward. Like, it looks like, by the way, we're on a commercial break. You're just getting here right now. Smack that like button. We need to run this like the 70-some people. Everybody that's in this live stream right now, everybody hit that like button right now and run that shit up to 30, 40, so that way I can let some more people in the building. As soon as you guys run that up, I'm letting 100 people coming into the live stream. We got to hit that like button, run it up.
With everything.
What I was saying is the kicking game is just a little bit different than it was before, right? The punt game, I'm like, okay, it might be a little different too. But as far as the kickoff, it's like you sit there, they kick it off, wait till they catch it, they run down. It's almost like, are we watching like rugby or something? Trying to figure out how to get my mind around that, but it's different. You guys just come in here right now. You got to hit that like button, run that shit up, because you know we're going to let hundreds of people in here. It is the freaking preseason. We got to get rocking and get started, because when the season starts, we are going crazy out here.
Twisted Tea fans love the smooth, refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Ice. Subscribe. Tea with a 5% kick of alcohol.
Let's go.
Twisted
Mile High in the building.
Keep it twisted.
As soon as we had 100 people in the live stream for the preseason game, taking a double shot. For all the 70 people in here right now, if you stay in here right now, more people are going to start to pop in. We had 100. I'm taking this double shot for you guys for the NFL's back. And I'm giving away some money as soon as we hit 100.
And we got you. Get NFL Sunday game.
Mile High.
Plus $800 off Samsung Galaxy Note 6. Only on Verizon.
See you Sunday.
Are you ready?
Football is back.
I need everything.
Football's back, baby.
NFL Network has every preseason game, big names, and future stars.
Oh, what a move!
The NFL Preseason, live on NFL Network.
Smack that like button right now.
There you see him right there.
I make a deal with you guys right now.
Overall pick, Drake May enters the game at the 11th.
If we can get to 30 likes on this before it's 10 minutes left in the first quarter. We need 30 likes. We need 10 more likes.
Already been said about him.
If everybody smacks that like button right now. We hit over 30. I'm giving away $10 to a lucky person right now.
Excited. I'm sure the
in the live stream, lucky person win $10.
Talk to.
We need 10 likes. Everybody right now, just smack that like button right now. Run it to 30. I'm giving away some money.
In the NFL.
up, Oliver? How you feeling? Welcome to the live stream, baby.
That's that zone run again. So that the zone run is now.
Keep hitting that like button right now. Run this shit up. It's time.
Of what they're going to do.
We went crazy for the NBA season. 100 and some thousand views in 3 hours.
From downtown.
We started this for the NFL. It's time to get it rocking and rolling for the Mason Mob live stream.
For Drake May. You're sort of surprised.
Subscriber.
Young quarterbacks, Drake, and we'll get to Joe Milton at some point. From calling plays, getting in and out of the huddle. Is that going to be the big challenge for them until the play clock?
Yeah, I think, we talked about it in the production meeting. Just these guys, coming from college, they're looking at over to the sign on the sideline. Now you're calling West Coast plays, which tend to be lengthy. So I think for, both these young guys tonight, the goal is clean operation, go out there and execute the play.
Here we go.
Really, really tough penalty right there.
Yeah.
Chuk's a core for on that right tackle.
And as Hoyer talks about get the operation right, for everybody at home, when you say that, and we talked to Hoyer a little bit about this yesterday.
Marlon, what's going on, baby?
Where there was 1 million people on the sideline with different color polos, and they're making all of these signals, saying one word.
Smack that like button, hurry up.
And the play is rolling, but now he's in a huddle repeating paragraphs to try to get everybody lined up in the right position and trying to get the play off. That's the operation. It's such a different.
Second and 14.
Young quarterbacks.
The draw.
Paul, it seems like
the draw play was lit. I'm going to tell you, back in high school, the draw play was lit. Quarterback went back, they came running backwards. You took that ball as a running back, and you start running down the middle of the freaking defense.
Just, as much emphasis as we put on the smooth.
As soon as we had 100 people in the live stream, I'm taking this double shot. Come on now, we're almost there, baby. For the NFL preseason game, we got to hit some people in the building.
We can 2nd and 14.
Week one's going to be crazy. We're going to have thousands of people in here, but for preseason, I want to show some love to preseason.
Yeah, good call, and if you pick it up, you pick it up. There you go. Got it.
There we go. 3rd and 12. Screen pass. It breaks it.
First down. And if you don't, you got to call.
First down.
Mistakes. But good patience by Drake May.
Subscriber.
Brian.
First down.
What would you call this in the West Coast offense? What would the terminology be?
Man, I don't remember the screen.
That's on the Patriots first down.
It would be like east right slot, Z right outside.
Hey, I like that. I like the Patriots getting out there and playing their players.
X cross. And so from the McCourties, I'm not sure.
I need an ashtray. I'm missing my ashtray in here. I'm smoking a cigar without an ashtray. Listen.
Over the sideline.
Terrible situation.
Talk to Joe Milton. He's like, okay, I see the signal.
Subscriber.
I tell the
Mile High's in the building.
Smoke weed every day.
Opportunity to call a whole play.
Here we go. 1st and 10.
It's tough in the rain. We talked about
right at the 40.
These guys in the rain when the ball
play action.
It's easy for that to slip off their finger. So you really
slip across the fingers. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna lie.
In the rain, it always tends to go a little high.
Yeah, I think there was only.
I got multiple monitors on here. Some a little further ahead than others.
You can remind me.
The rain is coming down.
I thought that was a pretty good throw right there.
Smack that like button right now. We got to try to run this up to 100 people in the building. We need 100 people in the live stream right now.
So I'm not picking on Drake May. I think there was some issues there with ball security.
Single back.
And that's the reminder this time of the year.
Drake May, run the ball.
This is the first preseason game.
Ooh, stuffed it.
24, so you come out here and it's raining.
3rd and 10.
Haven't been hit in a while. I know they did a live period in practice, but now it's game speed. You're a little bit more tired. So these are the things that I think.
Hey, Brady, can we get an ashtray in here?
You want to see your team in these conditions. How do they fight through? How do they battle? And they want to avoid, this is the second situation. You got away with a screen the first time. Defense is rushing. It's usually hard to go to another screen.
Brady's in the building. She's watching the game, too.
That's not ideal for the young rookie quarterback.
Juju in the game.
Hey, put some hearts in the chat for the girls watching the game with us. We can't forget that. All the ladies watching the game. Little swing route to the running back. Bang.
A good decision there.
Just short.
I got to get back to Hoyer because we just saw a 3rd down. Hoyer went through an entire play call, and I said it to him yesterday. I don't understand why.
Smack that like button right now.
Why in the world do you need that many words? It's almost like you told each guy on the offense what their role is going to be. Brian, it looks like it could be a lot easier than those long sentences that you just put together.
Yeah, some offenses, it is more simple. I think sometimes, like an offense like this, the more wordier it gets, it actually fits the skill players because you're telling each individual guy what he has, and as opposed to
the punt,
something like the Josh McDaniel system where we're
gonna return it. Oh, he fair caught it,
and it tells multiple people what they're doing. So
fair catch down there. Where they at? 11-yard line.
All right, 7:21.
Subscribe.
Got to see Drake May for the first.
Keep subscribing to this platform, baby. I'm telling you, you're gonna have a lot of fun on this platform during the season. If you were rocking with us right now, we're on a commercial break. If you were rocking with us on the NBA, you saw what happened. Started out with 50 people, went to thousands and thousands of people. The NFL's back, and it's going to be a lot of fun on this live stream. I'm just telling you, with special guests and a lot of fun.
Watch the NFL.
I like seeing Drake May in the game. I like seeing Jacoby Brissett in the game. I think the Panthers should look at that and go, hey, let's play some players. The rain is a little questionable, I'm not going to lie. A little rain out there, injuries, I don't know. Subscribe, baby. Run this up.
We believe no journey is taken alone. Toyota, start your impossible.
Bienvenidos a la vida más fina.
Hey, can we get the flags in the chat for USA, though, again? We got to do that throughout the live stream.
In the fast lane.
Because we're going crazy, the Olympics, man. Those countries around the world, I don't know. I love all the countries out there, all the beautiful people around the world. I'm a fan of all the most beautiful people and great people.
Oh, no, you don't.
So let's just talk about the Olympics for a second. God damn.
Thanks.
What's your favorite event? Drop it in the chat right now. Since we're on a break right now, drop it in the chat. Your favorite event.
Active cash.
The 100, the 200, the hurdles, the pole vault, the swimming. What do you guys like the most? Drop it in the chat right now. Your favorite event of the Olympics that you watched this year.
How do I know that you're going to keep your word?
I swear on my dead mother's soul. Yikes.
Progressive Commercial Insurance offers affordable small business protection. You can receive discounts on commercial auto insurance for safe driving and paying in full. And get customizable coverages for your business. Get a quote in as little as 7 minutes.
Chipotle's Chicken Al Pastor is back.
That ashtray got to come sooner, man.
Fresh chicken, hot off the...
Subscriber.
I'll be ashing on my keyboard.
And fresh lime. It's where fire meets flavor. Chipotle.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
Time for the Inactive Report brought to you by United Healthcare.
What is going on?
Already mentioned more. We know the injury that Cole Strange had to his knee. Pretty serious one last year.
I thought they said someone's injured right now. I'm like,
still
wow.
Kicking around there, man.
Long snapper getting the night off,
baby.
baby.
Last 20 years doing that, man. Kendrick Bourne nursing the knee back. He's on the pup. And Taki and Jake Andrews on the high.
I love seeing all those USA flags popping out there, right?
There's a concern right now.
New subscriber.
You guys get chirped on Twitter a lot?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah, see, I'm looking at the Twitter.
You gotta
here,
stay off that, Zoe.
Hey, Zoe, it's
You
playing.
gotta watch these crazy people coming to the live stream.
Doing something different here. It's 4 balls around with Paul Perillo. It's like watching practice, talking about what we're seeing.
Let's go. As soon as we 100 people in the building, we're taking this shot right here, this double shot.
Those two guys are drinking down there.
We just don't want to hear the remember when stories. We don't want 32 up.
Single back, second to 4.
No, there's a new 32.
Play action right now. Goes back.
Make a play. I get it. You don't
want to gets tripped up.
Super Bowls and stuff. Balls out.
Gotta let that thing fly in the preseason. You want to earn a job. You want to get a job. I'm just saying, if you're not starting, you gotta let that thing fly. You don't want to keep getting sacked like that.
Look at that one.
Yeah, I remember watching Jennings last year, and I talked about this with my radio play-by-play guy, Bob Sosi. Jennings came on so much throughout the course of the season.
Wow, it's hot in here, boy.
It started in preseason with him, and they started to give him more and more.
I got my ashtray, though.
Back at a nice little deal. It's good to have him back.
And it's a great story because Anthony Jennings, his first year as a rookie, he was playing a little bit on the edge, playing a little stand-up inside linebacker, and then they moved him strictly to the
6:48 to go in the first quarter.
Rooms. They always talk
6:21, sorry.
Already set the edge.
3rd and 14.
A day before the game.
Panthers trying to make it happen.
Outside of them when they run the ball.
All right, let's go down to Scott Novak, see what the call is.
Previous plays under review. The ruling on the field.
Here we go with the reviews.
You called it.
New subscriber.
How do you guys feel about Belichick not coaching anymore?
Mail. Challenge time.
When the sawdust settles and the engine roars, the thing you care about is the job well
done. How do you guys feel about Gerard Mayo taking over for Belichick? Belichick got left in the wind. Like, we're on a commercial break right now, but Belichick was the guy with Tom Brady for so long. It was Belichick. It was Tom Brady. It was Gronkowski. It was the Wes Welkers of the world. Those guys were balling for so long, right? Hey, look, we're pushing 100 people in the live stream. We take a double shot. We're almost there. 100 people for the first preseason game right now. and we're taking freaking double shots. We're almost there, guys. 16 more people in the live stream. We're taking double shots. We're at 90. Are we going to take a double shot?
Safe like repairs.
Are we going to take a double shot? Everybody in the building right now, hit that like button right now. Because we're going to take a double shot of this right now. Everybody right now in the building. If you're in here right now, smack that like button right now. Subscribe. We're getting ready to take a double shot, and we're getting ready to give away some money as soon as we get 100 people in the building.
Morning, Louisiana.
Are they obsessed? Oh, yeah. The stuff.
Grayson, how you feeling?
Unbelievable.
Everybody in the live stream right now, hashtag Panthers
40%.
or hashtag Patriots.
Thing to do with the Duke.
Right now, or hashtag NFL.
From becoming your parents.
We are 6 away from 100 people in the building. We need 6 more people into the building, and we take a double shot in the live stream.
20% off any sub, any size. Woo! 20% off subs is fun to see.
And we're giving away some money tonight to a lucky person.
You'll love 20% off subs. The point is, any sub, 20% off at Subway.
We're getting ready to come back to the game right now.
Will be written. Legends will be made.
One more commercial. We're back to the live stream game.
But only one will emerge the victors. The NFL is kicking off in London, then Munich.
How you guys doing, man?
Show up. We show up. Because this football, it's different. It's smash mouth.
We had 100 people in the building. We take a double shot. We're almost there.
Football. Don't miss it, because this...
I'll make another deal with you guys right now. Here's another deal to get kicked off for the game.
On NFL
we
Network.
got 41,717 subscribers.
So we had an automatic...
If we get 41,727 subscribers, only 10 more subscribers than we have right now. 10 more subscribers, I'll give away $50. It has to happen within 1 minute.
Challenge flag by Gerard Mayo there.
10 subscribers, I will give away $50 to a lucky person. It has to happen in 1 minute. You better subscribe right now.
Before the ball came out. That's the key on this one. So close when you're looking at it. Farms has him down on the ground. Jennings knocks it out. But that right, left, one of them, the butt cheek hits the ground before that ball is out. And that stops the Patriots from having scoring position. And the Panthers get a crack at a 3rd and long.
We're back live right now.
A lot of 3rd and longs. Welcome to the preseason. 2 brand new head coaches.
Almost at 100 people. We're almost at 100 people. We take that double shot.
Challenge.
Oh. Offense number 70. That's half the distance of the goal. 3rd down.
New subscriber.
Backing them up.
Subscribe. Hurry up. You must hit the like button.
The fans get into it. You're backed up. You kind of, I'm sure.
We're live every single day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. in the morning.
DC.
And then we do all of the freaking play-by-plays for the night games.
He's right there in the middle.
3rd and 17. Panthers in shotgun. Oh, ran a little, okay. 100 people in the building.
But it does say this guy sets the game and he steps up and he...
Let's go. Everybody in the chat, put 100 right now.
We haven't seen much from the offense. So.
Hashtag NFL and put 100 in the chat right now.
For Drake May, do you want to see him and show his athleticism and get outside?
I'm ready to give away lucky money to somebody in the live stream.
I think your field position
We're taking a double shot right now.
Back around midfield. That could also be a shot call too.
And I don't know how.
Put in the chat, shot in the chat right now.
Something because
everybody put shots in the chat.
Drake May in there without this starting offensive line to make sure he's protected.
Short. Real short.
Shots in the chat right now.
For Drake May, this has to be a really cool opportunity. Yes, it's your first.
What's up, Rain? How you doing?
Jersey.
Cantrell, how you doing?
It's his hometown.
Pitbull Mama, you ready for the NFL season?
Your first preseason.
Jeff Lee, Tracy.
Out there, the Panthers on the other side.
Grayson.
Love watching them. We saw on draft day.
Are you guys ready for the NFL season? I'm ready to freaking rock and roll this year.
You talk Drake May, Bailey Zappi.
There's going to be thousands of people coming in here, man. I'm telling you right now.
Foxborough, you probably don't understand this, but for some reason they're booing Bailey Zappi in the first preseason game.
They're booing Bailey Zappi.
On the field to play quarterback.
Cheered him a year ago.
They're booing Zappi.
So the big thing, Gerard Mayo is talking.
That's a big problem. You get on the freaking field and they're booing you? Come on now.
He said, don't get...
Yo, if I showed up and the whole fan base was booing me, I would put my headphones in, I'll put some earplugs in, I'll do something, but just play football and get my paycheck.
Next time. So this is a big opportunity for Zappy, too. Where does he fit in?
Let's go, everybody coming in the building. Let's go.
They're going to keep two and try and slide somebody.
I see Mike sent the raid over here.
Makes so much sense, though, because
Mike sent the raid over here from the Lions game.
About the reps.
I'm going to get him back for that one.
Sometimes
I'm going to get him back for that one.
Because you know who's going to get the reps in the game.
And I'm going to get Mike back for that one.
He's got as many reps as somebody else earlier in the week in practice, but then
I see what he did
in the game, and he'll probably get a lot of reps. Wait until halftime.
Everybody's in the Mason mob right now.
Reps tonight. Now, for you guys,
throw the dice in the chat right now.
Drake May with
all the Mason mobsters, throw the dice in the chat right freaking now.
They protected him pretty well. I mean, that one.
Micro Mike sent his crew over here to raid our chat, having some fun with us.
It's good.
And Lions Talk by Chat Sports, one of our buddies over there is messing around.
David Andrews.
Throw the dice in the chat right now. Everybody subscribe to the platform. I'm building a big-ass platform here. I appreciate you guys coming over, hanging out with us.
Go ahead, Sock.
No, go ahead.
We're getting ready to be rocking and rolling, getting ready for the NFL season.
I got the second one.
Mike's over there messing around.
They're split to the left. That's two back-to-back.
If you're in this chat right now, coming in, hashtag NFL, hashtag Panthers, or hashtag Patriots. Put it in the chat right now. One of you lucky guys that's coming in from the other channel have a chance to win some money also.
And he's a guy.
Drop it in the chat right now. Hashtag Panthers, Patriots, or hashtag NFL right now in the live stream. So you have a chance to win some money from our live stream.
He comes in and just excites the crowd.
You're cheering him now.
It doesn't take much.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Hashtag.
I've witnessed it for 13 years.
Hashtag NFL, Panthers, or hashtag Patriots right freaking now in the live stream.
They always talk about this as a
subscriber.
Subscribe, baby. Let's go.
Plays sometimes break down, and Zappy does a good job, not panicking, picks up the ball.
Taking a shot for you guys.
It's open. He finds an open gap and picks up positive yards.
All right, Brian.
Mike sent the raid over.
As a backup, you've been a starter. You've bounced around. You've been on multiple teams.
On the offense,
how tough is it for a guy like Bailey
that's a 5-yard
Zappi?
penalty. Second down.
How tough is it for a guy like Bailey Zappi who wants to play, but realizes, hey, you get the number 3 pick. They went out, they signed Jacoby Brissett to be that veteran.
Mike's going crazy over there.
I think I've been in similar situations, right? You just don't know how it's going to fit in. But also, I think, I remember...
Ranting, how you feeling?
And Coach Belichick being...
Ryan, how you feeling?
Look, you're playing for us, but you're also auditioning for 31 other teams out there. So, for Zappy to come out and execute some plays, that's good film. And does he end up here? Maybe he does. But if not, at least you want to go out there and play as good as you can to show the league.
Let's go.
Productive player somewhere else.
So it's coming back.
So I'll say this about Bailey Zappi, and it is
smack that like button right now, guys. Get ready for NFL season. It's going to be out of control, as you can see real quickly.
And, for me, from afar, and I've talked to you guys a little bit about this, I'd be surprised if it's still here, sort of at the end of camp. And
let's run it up right now, guys. If we can hit 10 more subscribers, a chance to make some money. We got 41,729.
Can't be an easy.
We got to get to 41,739 subscribers.
He's out there late.
If we can hit that before the end of the quarter, I'm going to throw somebody some money.
He's accurate. I
keep giving you guys some chances to earn some bucks.
Reps in practice.
Here's your chance right freaking now.
Eventually, Drake ready.
Right, and like you said, it's the...
Dan, we appreciate you, Dan.
Not a rep. So if you get 5 reps...
Mike J coming over.
Quality reps, and then now here's your chance. You're going to get a lot of playing time. When you're in Bailey's situation, we talked about it, with this offensive line. They don't want Drake.
Bruce, I appreciate the sub.
A lot. So go out there and execute and
Jesse, how you feeling?
Subscriber.
That one right there for Bailey Zappi. We mentioned Joe Milton. We mentioned Drake May. For Zappi,
back to the game is third down.
Motions him out to empty.
They were booing Bailey Zappi. That is crazy.
An efficient play.
That's your quarterback. They're booing him in the preseason opener.
Veterans in the room. You're still extremely young yourself, but you're looked at it, and you have to.
Vinny, how you doing, Vinny?
Do it better than the rookies because.
Subscriber.
Everybody in the live stream right now, put what city you're based in right now.
We're going to keep the young.
City and state you're based in right now. Hurry up. Put your state, or if you're not in the U.S., put your country. Drop it in the chat right now. Everybody that's in here hanging out for the watch party, so we can see where you guys are based. Drop it in the chat right now.
Yardage situations. I think they got
14 shotgun, throws the ball deep.
Ball.
Oh, not a good pass.
Falls on the play.
looks to the sideline for a flag. But it was two.
Drop it in the chat right now. Hurry up.
You have two penalties. You have a holding.
Subscribe.
Like those are the things that Gerard Mayo said that he wants to see clean. As we're watching Rager right here, he felt like he got pulled down as the left hand of the DB right there was on his back. There's no call on this one. That one shouldn't have been a penalty right there. A little.
Appreciate you guys coming on over here, subscribing.
Yeah, we talked about, you know,
put state, put your city, hurry up.
A lot of preseason games where you're like,
drop it in the chat,
and then there's a holding penalty and you're back 10 yards. And so I think, you know, for me, you know, that's part of the operation is no penalties.
Intentional grounding on the offense number 4. There was no receiver in the area, and he's in the pocket. So loss of down, 10-yard penalty. 4th down.
Subscriber.
Telling Bailey there, like, you got to at least get it around the guy.
Yeah.
You know, you're not outside that tackle box. I was wondering if you were going to get the crown of the helmet.
Yeah. Cowboy fans coming in.
You know, since it's free,
Lions fans coming in.
Looking at that and saying, hey, guys, we got to get this call right.
Yeah, Zoe, I like this. I like the McCourty sitting there. Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Smack that like button. Everybody coming into the building right now.
Playing defense, they would have thought that was a real penalty.
Yeah, Paul, you didn't hear me say the DB pulled him down.
Subscriber.
I was trying to be nice about it.
Yeah, and from my quarterback perspective, I'm saying the receiver fell down. He's throwing it with anticipation. This shouldn't be a pass.
I agree.
We got rated by another channel.
He's throwing with anticipation. It's where you look at, you know, the receiver and go, where are you?
Let's take a look at the timing here, though.
1 minute to go right now.
Zone view
in the first quarter.
So you see Rager go down right there.
We got a 0-0 game.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's all defense. It is very hard to score. I'm just saying, especially at practice in the NFL.
The ball guy.
You get here and it's like, wow.
He's looking the safety off. He comes back to throw with anticipation. The guy's down on the ground.
Once a quarterback, always a quarterback.
But the sloppiness, guys, again, you know, it's another long yardage situation set up by
Let's go.
Really, I mean, the whole.
Drop your states in the chat.
It's another false start that pushes you back. You know, this is the stuff I think they need to clean up. They had a ton of pre-snap penalties pretty much every day in practice. It's obviously carried.
I take my shot in a second right here. My shot's about to come into the building.
Rhythm in that drive, and that's what the NFL and football is about. Now you set this drive up where you don't play well on the last one, and now the defense comes up and gives up a big yardage. So tough break right here, and you can see. This is not a tough play.
I'm taking this shot right now. Everybody in the chat put shots in the chat right now. First double shot of the freaking NFL season.
Yeah, because
right now I'm taking a shot for you guys right now.
I'm sure DC DeMarcus Covington is going to talk about that early tomorrow.
Put shots in the chat. Shots in the chat right now.
You get
play action pass.
Louisville in now. Jack Plummer. I thought I saw Jake real quick. He's wearing 16. Like,
flash to that.
Jake Plummer's still in the league.
So are you going to say, hey, I may need
Let's go. Shots right now. Shots in the chat.
Snakes out there.
You guys look like you still play, though.
Well, that's the point.
Everybody put hashtag NFL for the first shot of the NFL season. We're in preseason. We're heading in.
Still playing. You're like, yeah, you know what? I could probably give him 10 points. If you did, they'd be striking the band like in college. It'd be a touchdown.
Give him 25.
Your plan would be 10 plays after.
I'm not going to lie. You don't need parts of that, my boy.
I mean, you're talking about yourself, not me, buddy.
You ain't parts of that.
All right, that's going to do it for the first quarter. 0-0.
Wow.
A little sloppy. Got to clean some things up.
New subscriber.
Patriots preseason football is brought to you by Cross Insurance, official insurance broker of the New England
preseason football,
and by Gillette Labs with exfoliating bar.
Justin, what's going on, Justin?
Shaving experience.
Ryan, how you doing?
We know there's a lot of pressure to tip these days. Everywhere you
go with Yoser, how you feeling?
Tip screen.
Great set, bro. Now take a look at this screen real quick.
Okay. And do you, Michael?
Sir Caddy, how you doing?
One more question.
At a time when tipping...
Jeff, what's going on?
Domino's wants to say...
Thanks for the tip.
By tipping you...
Smack that like button and subscribe.
Driver $3 or more online and we'll use on next week's order. Only in Domino's.
Look what I've just made. The perfect pearl.
Not too bad, but check this out.
Wow.
Whoa.
New subscriber.
Venus clam.
Tell you right now.
Wings.
At least they're playing some players.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given.
Justin Deems, the Lions, baby.
Just don't
We're going to be doing a Lions game. All those Lions fans, we're going to do a live stream with Mike at the same time. It's going to be a lot of fun. A full live stream of the Lions game. We have a dual contest coming up.
Camping again.
New subscriber.
If we can hit right now, everybody throw the dice in the chat. If you got dice in your emoji, throw the dice in the chat.
Yeah.
Always good having you, Tracy.
Old Trapper.
See you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. live. Everybody that's in the live stream right now, make sure you are here tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. live for the morning show.
And NFL Network has every preseason game, including 21 live games.
That offense is rolling.
Big names and new threads. And your first look at future stars.
Second quarter start right now.
Place. Oh, baby, what a run.
Your team back in action.
Unbelievable.
You guys eat any food right now? You guys watching football? You guys eat any food? What are you guys doing right now?
Live on NFL Network.
We talked about the play where Jimenez jumps inside, and you can see Mayo's coaching, but you don't need Gerard Mayo in this situation. Matthew Judon comes up to him, and he's coaching him. He walks away. Hold on. I got more to say. And this is a key part of the preseason. When veterans aren't playing, or they are, and then they come out, is coaching up the younger guys. That builds culture. That builds camaraderie. As a team, you want to always be playing, and Judon's not playing.
Subscriber.
Mental reps and helping the young guys.
I think it's also so important because you can't ignore the fact that a week ago we were talking about Matt Judon, and he's unhappy in his contract, and he's at practice and he's not at practice. And when you're seeing that on the sideline, and Gerard said it, like they moved on past this, and that shows that, and everybody's questioning, well, Judon's there, but is he really happy? And I think what you fail to realize for professional.
Third down 14 minutes ago, and the second just kicked off the second quarter. Preseason week 1. Panthers Patriots live right now. Hit that like button. Let's run it up.
Guys, you want to play.
New subscriber.
Judon just
shotgun. Panthers in shotgun.
Want these guys
on 32. Oh, tipped up.
Even when you talk about Judon, last thing is, if you think he's
both teams having trouble really moving the ball right now.
He seems a little banged up, like the rest of the guys not playing tonight, and that's why he's not out here. And you can see what this team sends an extra linebacker. Joe Giles Harris comes in as a blitz player, and he tips the ball away from Plummer to make this incomplete pass and get you off the field. When you don't have some of the normal guys rushing the edge, Barmore, Judon, sending a linebacker can help out, and Joe Giles Harris does a good job on the running back of not just running right down the running back's chest, but picking
4th and 2
and creating some pressure.
In the preseason, 4th and 2, man.
I was looking at Covington.
You got to punt it on your own, like on 39.
Right there.
I'm going to take a look at David Walls here, guys, number 30. He's made some
punt it away.
On camp, special teamer, wide receiver. Sort of an Amendola type. Juggle that. Kids are out in the rain. Don't school yet, kids. Don't worry. 2 more.
Into a commercial break right now.
We'll be back.
Introducing Milo's Reward.
Hey, let's put the birthdays in the chat right now.
With your hand.
Drop your birthdays out there. You don't got to put the year if you don't want to. If you're kind of worried about the birthday year, you don't have to. But drop it out there if you want. Put your birthdays in the chat right now. Let me see what birthdays you got. Hurry up. Throw the dice in the chat. Hurry up. Let me see your birthdays out there in the live stream. We're going to see who's hanging out with us.
Ears that won't fit. Hammocks that won't hammock. Screen doors that appear out of nowhere. Flips that flop a little too much. That's why it's important to keep it simple. Keep it cool.
IAT.
Keep them coming.
Charles 1111.
Keep it easy.
I like that.
Easy to drink, easy to enjoy.
Pitbull Mama's in the building.
A promise is a trust
25.
broken. Whether spoken with an oath
10-3.
or sealed with a... And after 100 years, we're still taking care
I'm not gonna lie, when I see numbers, I get confused as hell. Like,
that's our...
I'm like, is that okay? Like September, October? I'm like, yeah. Unless it's like 1 or 2, it's like, okay. Start to get confused, like where we at in the year, right?
Remade over and over into the things that keep our food fresher,
birthdays out
our
there,
families safer, and our planet cleaner. To help us get there, America's plastic makers are investing billions of dollars to create
I always ask this question during games. It's so funny to me. If you get up there and they're like, okay, heads or tails, are you picking heads or tails? Like, I'm just saying, if you were standing on the field, The ref looks like you. He's like, this is a head, this is a tail. He's like, heads or tails. Flips it. What are you picking? Are you picking heads or are you picking tails? Drop it in the chat. Heads or tails, man?
Well, it's time to show up just as big for our country.
And that starts with registering to vote.
The average time to register.
I'm legit eating graham crackers right now.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. It's not just our game that needs us.
Our country and local communities do too.
Let's get it.
Here we go.
Let's take a look. Bill presented by DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of the New England Patriots. And
another chance to make some money right now.
Should have concern.
If you're in a live stream right now, you're in the Mason Mile, put the wheel in the chat.
The off season.
If it's your first time watching, we got a wheel that we spin and we give away money. It's right there. Bang. We spin the wheel, we give away money.
His return.
Put the wheel in the chat or spin it in the chat. Give you one more chance to make some money right now.
All the reps at left tackle this week. So they're shuffling a lot of bodies in and out.
And they're trying to figure out the right combination of what it's going to be. You haven't even mentioned the rookie Caden Wallace, who's seen some time at tackle as well in training camp. And it's been a revolving door for them. The one consistent has been, you've seen the middle of it. It's been Michael.
And a 5 on first down.
It's been David Andrews in the interior of that offensive line. But the one thing, Dev, that we got to remember, Big Michael Winu, he's a guy that has versatility. They can always decide, you know what, we're going to just move him to tackle and figure out what are going to be our best five.
We got 41,741 subscribers.
I may have talked about that.
And we can get to 41,750.
I'm going to talk
9 subscribers.
No, this
9 subscribers before, in 1 minute, we get 9 subscribers. I'll spin the wheel and give away some money right now.
Michael Winu going back outside.
We need 9 subscribers only.
Be a part of being the best five. They paid him like a tackle, so there's a chance that I think that they view, hey, if we have to, we can move him outside if that gives us the best spot. Michael Jordan played tonight inside at guard. Maybe he shows up on film that he had a great game, and they say, you know what, maybe we'll bump him inside and we'll move Big Mike back outside. So we'll have to see how that all shakes out for this team up front.
He is down. Carolina has a player down. We'll take a break. I'll be back right after this. 0-0, second quarter.
Sir.
New city. New time. Same football.
Good morning, football.
Who just got hurt?
Hollywood. Yeah.
Good Morning Football. Tomorrow at 8 on NFL Network.
Yo, can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
The music that comes on here, boy.
Can I play?
subscriber.
We're 5 subscribers away.
Can I try?
당연하지. New subscriber.
Subscribe. Let's give away some damn money tonight.
Heather likes things smooth.
This is the best time for preseason to get ready to go. Get juiced up because when the season starts, thousands of people rolling
in a year with diet and exercise.
New subscriber.
We got you, Heather. Connect with a provider at ro.co/TV.
See you up there.
I can't believe we're a 0-0 game. I'm just saying. If I'm a quarterback, I'm getting right now trying to earn a freaking roster spot. I'm going back, hitting play action. Look, you might take a sack, but the next one, I'm throwing the ball to somebody. Like, I'm making a play happen. I'm not saying you should just throw it around, but if you're trying to make a roster and you're on the seat, like, I might not make a play, I might not make the team. If you just take a sack, like, hey, you did right. You know, if you were in the NFL week 1, you take the sack, live the fight the other day. But if you might not make the roster, you might want to put the ball up in the air and try to make something happen. That's all I'm saying.
These trips are the best. At Art Week, we had a private view.
New subscriber.
Dinner on the court at Madison Square. Right next to the pit.
Experience the world as an insider. From exclusive lounges to immersive dining experiences, all with Chase Sapphire Reserve.
How do you guys feel about last year's Super Bowl? Chiefs, are they back at it again? You think the Chiefs will win again this year? Put a Y in the chat if you think so.
I want to see Drake.
Put an N at the chat right now if you don't think so.
Or they weren't pulling Zappy.
Y if you think the Chiefs will win it again, and N if you don't think they're going to win it again.
Both guys, what they got in their ear there?
Yeah, and I think we can let Hoyer talk about this, but these quarterbacks, they have earpieces and they're listening to the play call. Hoyer, how important was that during these preseason games as a quarterback to keep getting the plays in your ear and kind of still getting all?
Put a wire in the chat. The Chiefs are going to win it. Put an N if they won't.
For these young guys.
And if they're not going to, who do you think will win the Super Bowl this year?
You know, for me, I always remember because that's even more realistic. And you listen to plays, and then as you're watching, you're like, what am I going to do on this play? And then play it out yourself.
Flip by Zappe right there. Breaks containment, slides up.
And that's what Zappe has. He has a little bit of a playmaker in him. He could have ran and picked up this first down, but he said, hey, let me see if I can kick it out to Booty and see if he can go make more yards than I can. So a really good play, and I think this can hopefully get this offense in rhythm to have a good drive and put some points on the board.
He's kind of uncanny a little bit. Like, people forget how productive he was in college.
Yep.
Let's go.
Good run.
So that gets you 5 right there. You know, we spoke with Kevin Harris yesterday, and you know, the point of emphasis here is they got to be able to grind it out. You know, Ramondre's got to be
first and 10.
Kevin gets in the game, he's got to be able to get you 4. I think they like running behind a Wenu.
Who's going to score first in this game?
With these tackles and how this thing's playing out with the Wenu inside.
I'm feeling like it's going to be a field goal.
If they like Andrews.
I feel like the Patriots might get a field goal.
Sidney So left guard. Michael Wenu right guard, because I go back to when Tom was here. Tom would tell me, I don't like people in the middle at my feet.
Yep.
I can handle edge as long as I can see it. It's the stuff in the middle that I can't take care of.
Yeah, for so many years, the inside of the pocket was so integral to how Tom played, and I think the one thing I know we talked about, you know, who's going to be the tackles. The one thing is you can always help out the tackles a little bit with an extra tight end. Or
trying to work these kinks out in the preseason is a little wild.
Interior guys. So if you have a solid interior and you could step up into the pocket, you run the outside rush by and try to play like that. I think you know, figuring out how to help a tackle is much easier than if you have an issue at guard or center.
Yeah, there's a double in cut to that left side. I think Baker rolled that route a little bit, made it easier for the defense.
35, here we go.
To break on that ball.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you that.
Shotgun.
Particularly the quarterback. You'd like to see him maybe come back for that one a little bit more.
Change the play, check.
Yeah.
Goes back. Okay, to the corner. Ooh, that pass was way behind.
When you look at that route and you're watching,
I don't know about that play.
I think he was threatened by Baker to run by him. So he starts to slow down out of his back pedal when he broke.
The timing of that route right there.
I like the decision to try to go back to him and let him make a play. The ball's just nowhere to be found.
He tried to back shoulder him there.
If you put that on tape the next day, when you sit in the locker room, what you guys understand something, you sit in the locker room the next day and you're putting passes like that on tape, and you're barely making the damn roster.
Two are there, man. All of those things going.
Not looking good, and that's why they start booting. 4th and 5, the Patriots punting away right now.
Baker. So being on the same page doesn't always show up. But that's also why we play these preseason games.
Yeah, and not only that, I mean, young receivers, you know, you coming from college where you're the top guy. Now you're going in the NFL, and even if it's the backup corner, they can cover and look and be like, I'm not just beating this guy. I might get a back shoulder here.
Come on now.
All right, the road travel to get here for Gerard Mayo. Going back, Patriots drafted him, as I said off the top, number 10 overall in 2008.
Yeah, this conversation right now, Gerard Mayo taking over as the head coach of the Patriots. I mean, we're in a little break right now, getting ready to come back after a quick little run. Appreciate it, Mile High, gifted a membership. Let's go.
Having a lot.
Laura Miles gifted the membership.
Already got 3 ball guys on this.
We'll run outside on first down. We appreciate it. We appreciate you, man, so freaking much.
Flag down.
So much appreciated. Get ready for the NFL season. There's people in here right now for preseason. You wait until the season starts. It's going to be going crazy. Hey, listen.
All right, we mentioned Gerard Mayo's
question. Mile High. Everybody, listen. What do you think about this right now?
Interview brought to you
realistically, you think Belichick leaving and Gerard Mayo taking over?
Go down to Steve.
Was Belichick that good, or was it Tom Brady that good?
It's a change.
Or were they both just a combination, or why were they so good?
I mean, now is Patriot quarterback Jacoby Brissett 8 years ago.
Yep.
You were here, my friend.
Yep. Excited to be back. Excited to be out here today. First preseason game back in the old jersey, so feels good.
1st and 17, Panthers with the ball.
When you're out on the field with a bunch of young guys that you don't even know all that much. As a matter of fact, Your teammate.
Play action.
The only other team was up in the broadcast booth.
Yeah.
Oh, a little screen. Got hit.
The ball head crew, him, Jason, and Devin and Hoyer. So saw them earlier this week. But it's been good. Been out here.
You guys won't let us live with these live stream copy and paste.
David and things like that. So it's been good. I'm excited for this year.
I said cheaters. Were the Patriots cheating years ago? I don't know. Like, what was the real situation?
Guy goes and the next guy goes.
Yeah, and that's just
Tom Brady good? Were they cheating? Was Belichick good? Were they good recruiters?
Up to the huddle, getting a snap, getting some plays ran. Obviously, you want to go down there and score, but I think operation and communication was our main objective, and I think we did that.
How much confidence do you have in this offensive line?
Oh, I'm excited. Even in one of the plays here, nobody was near me, so I got a chance to look to both sides of the field, which is rare in that protection, and so I'm excited for those guys. And
we're get 100 people back in the building.
They've had a good training camp, so I think they'll continue.
I'll let you throw it back up to Scott and
yeah, I'll see Devin and Jason.
If we can get to 80 likes on the platform, I'm going to take another double shot.
To me throughout this broadcast.
80-some people in here right now. If everybody hits the like button,
all right,
running up to 80 likes, I'll take another double shot.
Jacoby was surprised he had that time to throw. Yeah, he got caught a little flat-footed and he had to reset.
And I'm surprised he's saying, hopefully we're nice. What does he want us to be nice about? There's no touchdowns, no field goals. He hasn't done much that we should be nice to him. But
Pitbull Mama, I'm over here.
Radio.
I got graham crackers. I got Doritos.
The one cool thing I was saying.
Brittany's in the kitchen. I got to see what she's doing right now. I'm not even sure what she's doing.
First time he was the youngest player on the team, but now he's like the second oldest player on the team. But it was really good.
On 3rd and 15.
His role here on this.
Out to the corner. Oh, almost picked off.
Sean Wade.
That almost went the other way for 6.
CTTOY.
Trying to get this food right over here, Pitbull Mama.
And he's dropping it. You're going to see him right here at the top of the screen. And this is excellent.
Jess, do you think the Niners are going to take the Super Bowl?
The DB
Brock Purdy.
As soon as the receiver starts to get out of his break, the DB matches him, and the ball hits him right in the paws, and he's not able to hold on to it. He's going to want that one back, that's for sure.
And being someone who's dropped a lot of interceptions in my career,
you should have picked that one.
Say is catch the next one they throw you.
Where was that one? It was just like popped right up my
head. You got that one.
22. It was also the Jets too. I can go down a long list of them.
I was thinking Jets.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. So
on return off to the races. You talking the Patriots.
Woo! You gotta love that. You can't see, but right in front of us, there's a David Walls jersey.
David Walls
standing up, cheering as he has a punt return. He's made plays in training camp, like you said, Zo.
24-yard return right here, and this kid's been.
Where did he bring that to?
He's in camp. He's opened some eyes.
To the 40.
Now, if you're not going to be
35.
Offense, what are you going to have to do?
30.
Really good defense. Get off the field on 3rd down.
To the 30-yard line.
Special teams were slacking here the last couple of years.
Can I ask you guys a question?
1st and 10 Patriots.
Let's go to school.
Rutgers.
Randolph-Macon.
Randolph-Macon?
Yes.
The BLT is fire.
Which is located where?
Hold on.
Virginia.
I had a BLT in a long time.
Number 30 out there getting it done.
Play action. Zap gets off the heads.
Zappy goes short there, but you can see after a big return.
He did throw it short.
To try to go down the field. They had 3 routes streaking down the field. No one was.
He threw that short. When you run that play action, you throw that short pass over to your tight end.
You can see the aggressive.
He can't catch it and get upfield. He's got to try to grab it and turn around. It's like
an offense.
He's not an overly talented like receiver that's 180 pounds, 190 pounds.
6 on the board.
The guy is like 220, 230, 240, like bigger than that.
Bill Pepper.
60.
Those guys celebrating with Wallace on the sideline after he has a big return. That's the stuff that you love. They're spitting out their sunflower seeds, but still cheering on their guys.
Another drop pass.
Tough shot right there.
Oh my God.
Pressure look here for Zappy.
Look, I'm saying Zap already can't buy a freaking. Zap can't really get any help from his fan base right now. And then on top of that, they're not catching any freaking passes. I'm just saying, I would be let down. I would be pissed off of Zap right now. I'd say, yo, I'm barely trying to make this roster right now, and you're screwing me up. I'm barely making this roster. Catch some passes for me.
Now it's 3rd and 10. Puts a little bit of pressure, but I think this is some of the situations Van Pelt, he probably wants to get some
3rd and 10
in the preseason. Maybe not this much, but it's showing up.
Let's see Baker down the bottom.
3rd and 10. Left side of the field. Steve Coy. Down to the 3, but flag on the play.
Deshaun Booty. with the snag. He had 2 big catches from Drake May in the red zone period this past weekend.
Let's go.
8-yard throw to the left side. I thought Bailey Zappi got hit here as he's thrown it. Nope.
In the NFL, that's a pretty clean pocket where you can step up in the what we call D gap to your left side. We're over here talking about the offensive line.
New subscriber.
Sean Booty.
Let's go.
All hands catch to pick up a big first down.
Showing off the hands in the rain.
Are they going to run it in or are they going to pass it? And take a guess right now. Are they going to run it in or are they going to pass it for a touchdown? What are they going to do, run or pass?
Hey, Brian Hoyer, when he brings Polk in.
We're going to get those shots rocking again.
Calls out a number. I think he said, what, 27. Is he telling him to block him? Is that part of this scheme?
Yeah, you got to block force. I know Devin, being a safety, you come down to that box, someone's got to account for you, or else he's going to have a free run at the running back. So I think
time's up there.
Bailey right there, hey, Polk, come down. You got to block this safety for us to be able to not have a free runner on that gap scheme play right there.
And you can see as Kevin Harris, they give him the
time keeps updating. I apologize for that at CBS.
When you get the ball in your hands, you're just looking at the gap. And if one gap gets cut off, you go to the next gap.
Touchdown.
You find the end zone and you score a touchdown, Kevin Harris.
Our first touchdown in NFL season for the Patriots. Obviously, in preseason runs it in.
Let's go. You forget
nothing.
They really don't hit in practice. You guys remember, like, with the new rules.
Let's go.
The NFLPA and what they're doing.
Let's put a touchdown in the chat right now. First touchdown in live stream.
You're really getting
a touchdown in the chat right now.
Just a little give underneath. Gives you the look of the slip screen. It's a good hard run by Harris.
Good coaches always talk about goal line tackling. For a running back, when you get hit.
First touchdown of the season right now.
You have to find
Patriots and for the live stream.
Cross the end zone, and Kevin Harris does that right here.
Should never throw it down there, right? Get the ball first and go inside the 5. You guys got to ram that home.
Let's go.
Started with special teams. You get the big 24-yard return. Sets you up. You get a big yarder to Booty and Kevin Harris.
41,748 subscribers. We gained about 40 subscribers today so far. Appreciate that.
There's nothing chill about a hot, sweaty line. Unless.
How to get these kinks worked out. That's what I'm saying. They got to play some of these players. The kinks that you have, you don't want to see some of these same kinks that they're having today roll over into the season. And this stuff does happen. Players that don't get a chance to get those reps, it takes a few series into the main season, especially in the week 1. People are going to be playing flat. It's going to get a little crazy. Fast gameplay,
your next success.
Some hits, action-packed. People are going to be on the gas.
New subscriber.
Let's go.
Right here. You gotta love it, baby.
Live audio coming in for the game.
Fired from the corner of the end zone. That ball is going to be caught for the touchdown.
What a beautiful thing to watch.
My baby's back from the West Coast.
Here are those pictures that you asked for your school project.
What game should we do? We got a couple games coming up that we got to get ready for. I mean, we got some live stream. I'm going to put the schedule up there. You'll have the preseason schedule, and then week 1. What teams do you guys want to see week 1?
Through here. I can only hope that
we got Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night football.
You're our legacy.
What games do you guys want to see? What teams do you want to see?
We're safe. And it's the best way to protect that legacy.
New subscriber.
Those beans smell heavenly.
It's going to be crazy when the season starts. There's going to be a lot of people coming in here.
Make an emergency communication plan. That way we're ready this year.
Great idea.
At my dorm, we have emergency kits.
Some of these commercials, man.
Cakes and
some of these commercials, I don't know.
Something more local. I can send you with the link.
Okay.
Smart.
New subscriber.
Protect your.
Hi, what are you eating over there? Are you eating some food? What are you drinking?
Okay. Visit ready.gov/plan.
Your mama said she made a BLT. Jeff Lee, how you feeling? What are you eating over there?
On a Kevin Harris touchdown, 7-0.
Subscriber.
And 7:54 here left in the second quarter. It's kind of come to a standstill. But here we go with the new kickoff again.
Patriots up 7-0.
I want to see as many kickoffs.
7:54 to go in the second.
Yes. And maybe one of the most entertaining
This kickoff right here is so entertaining.
With like Marcus Jones.
Exactly.
So if you're going to become a good zone blocking team, that could potentially be a weapon for you. Wall
There
guys
goes the kickoff right now. Everyone stand still.
And teams have even talked about
kick the ball off.
Not just a kicker, and have a defensive player kick off if it can help bring it.
So awkward. It's cool because it's like action-packed. Like, you know something's going to happen.
The two outside gunners, so the guys on the outside.
They just awkward, right?
Yep. R1, L1.
Brings to the 35, 36-yard line.
Loop back to where they sort of become the safety to not put the whole onus on the kicker.
You got to try to create a second line of defense.
Benny, how do you feel about it? You think it's more action-packed for the kickoff?
Somebody get him on the ground. And that play for Carolina was a little bit more.
Just makes it interesting. Like, people really now are going to watch the kickoff. Like, before it was like, he's kicking the back of the end zone. Now it's like, some shit's going to happen, right?
Across the league, it's so hard to implement rules for these off and kickoff return because the coaches are still figuring out exactly what it's going to look
like. Now you really need to focus on kick return team again. What was it, Devin Hester all these years?
That's a good finish by
play action.
Harris of understanding you're not in college anymore. Somebody catches and falls, they get back up. You got to tackle them and get them back on the ground. And that's big for all these young players.
Second and 8.
Harris is a veteran player now. He's been on.
That was an interesting point. Like, they catch a pass and they forget, hey, when they fall on the ground, you didn't touch them. They can still get up and run, not like college. Shotgun right here. Here we go.
Try to make some plays.
Second and 8. Oh, run a little quick series here.
All right, we got movement. False start.
False start.
New subscriber.
4, that's a 5-yard penalty. Second down.
So, Dev, people on social media heard Brian Hoyer give the terminology for a play call in offense. They want you to give a play call here to what this defensive set would be. The best you can.
The best part about playing defense, this right here is probably just good old over-cover.
Benny, where are you based?
And easy, tells everybody what to do.
Man, you guys got it easy.
Hey, you don't have to say all these words.
Rick Rogers, how you feeling? Where are you based, Rick? Run it back.
Look at your defensive tackle depth chart. Obviously, it all starts with Christian Barmore.
Yep.
The tough break these past couple weeks here.
3rd and 2.
You got a quality. We've seen Farms make some plays. Can't forget about Sam Roberts, Bronson, Hill, Purcell, Watts.
New subscriber.
New names.
Appreciate you subscribing to the platform. You just subscribed in the chat, but I just subscribed, so we all know it's you.
With Christian Barmore.
Okay, out Charlotte.
And I look at a guy like you just said, Zoe, Sam Roberts. He's been there for a while. He's shown
Caught
a little bit.
On the sideline, to the 30. 28-yard line. Here come the Panthers now.
This is a really good play here by the quarterback, Plummer. You know, he gets pressure, but keeps his feet and hangs on enough to get this ball out to the left flat. It's about 28 yards.
You can see. Yeah, Vinny, can't wait to get you into the morning show, 10 a.m. We're live in the mornings for morning content every single day, Monday through Friday. And then we have all the games action-packed. Let's get ready to expand our show.
Carolina knows it's man-to-man. You're going to force these DBs to avoid each other and try to cover, and that's when you create space to get a big gain like that.
It's only their second first down. Oh, didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Was that a fumble?
Wow.
Get on the ball, let the refs figure it out.
So he's outside the tackle box, but it did not get back to the original line of scrimmage, I think.
And now the refs are convening. And there it goes.
Stay through the flag.
There you go, Zoe.
Nice.
Zoe's like, smack that like button right now. Everybody that's in the live stream, hit that like button right now. I'm still trying to run up to 100. Can we hit 100 likes on the live stream? Everybody in here right now, smack that like button.
That's an easy one here for Scott Novak.
Yeah, Vinny, we had about tons of people for the NBA Finals. It was outrageous, crazy. And now we're heading to NBA season, or NFL season. It's going to be freaking exciting.
No grounding on the offense, number 16. It's a spot foul and loss of down. Second down.
You know, this benefits a guy like Mahomes. You cover him up, you get the rush on him, and he has the ability to get out past the tackle box, and he can get it past the line of scrimmage.
Wow.
See right there, falls right there on the 40.
Yep, so you make a great point. Outside that tackle box, he does everything right in that situation, but just doesn't have enough on that ball to get it back there.
And John Morgan, a rookie out of Arkansas, getting a chance to get out there and get after the quarterback.
Push another 100 people in the building.
The edge, and they're going to
hit the like button. I'll let another 100 people in here. Everybody that's in the live stream now, hit that like button right now. We'll let another 100 people come into the live stream.
Rocked. I think he had Hill with the pressure here.
And I've talked to a few defensive coaches. They talked about Jimenez has showed up and been explosive off the edge. That's what you call
plenty of time to get rid of the ball. You're in shotgun, you step back, you got plenty of time to get rid of the ball.
Run around a guy and you run through his chest, put him on the floor and get a quarterback strip sack. Really good play by Jimenez, showing up. Just on defense, they talked about how he's really played well on special teams as well.
Jimenez is out there and he's like, you know what, Matthew?
He's in Charlotte too.
Sideline.
Panthers fans in the house, baby.
Dude, he should have did the celebration that you.
He just needs the red sleeves.
Nice play. I appreciate it with the freaking gifted membership, baby.
Guys that don't play.
KGB, welcome to the Mason Mob.
In uniform. What really bugs me.
As we keep building the platform, we greatly appreciate it. Mahai, thank you. It's going to be crazy for the season. I cannot wait. In our morning show, get ready for the live guests that come in the morning. We have some sports guests, NFL players, NBA. We have some people that are creating that right now.
So, like,
get ready to go. We are excited about it.
I guess I'm
Put a dice in the chat for the new Mason Mobsters in the building.
You could
and here comes Miss Alexis in the building.
She doesn't have to wear your helmet. He gets to the Broncos and we're having
let's go.
Conversations and all type of stuff surrounding what guys should be doing in the preseason.
That's a little extreme there, yeah. But I'm just like, I always thought, like, okay, I'm done. You know, I don't have to deal with this anymore. I just like the mentality here of what they've done over the like Parcells had that. Pete Carroll carried that over. I don't build.
Miss Lex, how's Texas treating you?
So keep your pads on because
New subscriber.
Mentally go through it because in a few weeks it'll be real and you'll all be out there playing a whole game. You don't want to be mentally taxed when you have to play 4 quarters in September.
Woo, 7-0.
As we see Bailey Zappi coming back into the game, I think
3:53 to go.
Patriots, they're looking at it. They have a joint practice this upcoming week after this game with the Philadelphia Eagles. So May's not getting a lot of time.
These joint practices, I don't know about these joint team practices. They're just a little awkward, right?
The team and the Eagles. So
bunch of fighting going on.
For Gerard Mayo, you're trying to balance it and make sure the guys are getting some work, but you're keeping them healthy and making sure you're planning the best you can for the season.
And you're still evaluating guys. You're still evaluating Bailey Zappi. And I'm sure
1st and 10.
Joe Milton in the second half because you're still evaluating him as well.
Yeah, tackle there. Keeps the clock running. You're down to 3:41 in the first half. You have an opportunity here potentially have a
second down. Patriots moving the ball.
And everybody practices this in practice. You go through your 2-minute drill.
Yeah, first half, the first time, got to move the chain.
Game, and I know every coach.
Hardest part of preseason, moving the chain.
You get a chance to run a
subscriber.
drill. So we'll see it right here with
shotgun, quick pass, out route. Gain of 3, gain of 4. What are we, 3rd and 6?
Talking about? Big guy. Like, look at the arms.
And we're going to be excited to see a little bit of him in the second half because I can't wait to just see his first play. He talked about being at Michigan and Jim Harbaugh.
The Panthers going to come back and do something.
How Jim Harbaugh was just so excited. He's so
Corey Young, how you feeling, Corey? How you feeling? Everybody in the chat, hashtag your team right now. Hashtag
out of his hand.
Your team, hashtag NFL.
To see what Joe Milton's first play was.
New subscriber.
Across the middle.
Get that. Oh, we got it.
Caught it.
How about Wilcox there? If he goes down here.
Just a quick heads up right now. The Giants are up 13-3 over the Lions. Quick little sidebar.
New subscriber.
Really good job.
100 people in the building right now. Everybody hit that like button. 100 people in the building. Everybody right now hit the like button. If you run the likes over 100, I'm taking another double shot right now. Everybody in the building right now, hit the like button. I'm taking a double shot right freaking now if you run the likes up over 100.
New subscriber.
All right. 2 minutes till halftime. See if the Patriots take a shot here. Be right back. Wait a minute. We have a challenge flag. And what people fail to notice, like, okay, Alex Van Pelt is your coordinator. You still have T.C. McCartney, quarterback coach. Evan Rothstein's still here. Ben McAdoo was brought in to sort of kind of oversee the whole offense. So you really have 4 guys working that quarterback room with a couple new guys in there.
Crazy.
And that's a catch. We'll be right back.
The food was just delivered right now from the kitchen from Brittany. As you guys know, if you watch our live streams, you guys know the kitchen, Brittany. brings the food in during all the games. Here you go. All kind of steak and rice and salad ready to rock and roll. But I'm not going to lie. She brought the fruity drink right here. I don't know if she's trying to be funny, but this is a fruity-ass drink.
Install it.
Everybody right now, smack the like button for that, though. Smack the like button for this fruity-ass drink. I'm about to drink it anyway.
What if game day was even bigger? Best Buy, official sponsor of the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
Trapper beefs.
Fruity or not, this is going crazy. No, hey, look, no harm, no foul. And I don't mean anything by that. When I say fruity drink, we don't want people getting all upset. I'm just saying it's a fruity drink. You know what I mean?
Don't forget the wood smoke flavor.
What about the clear bag?
That shows not a scotch on the rocks.
You're getting
Savory beef. Quality ingredients. I'm their biggest fan. I'm their
I don't know, but that commercial went a little crazy. Huh?
What's your beef?
Will you sign my bag?
We need to get to 100 likes on this live stream.
Well, I gotta fix.
Oh, come on.
Trade in any phone in any condition, guaranteed at Verizon, and get the new Galaxy S24.
I'm saying I don't mind the fruity drink. I'm just saying, like, man. You know what I mean?
Football is back.
I need everything you got.
And NFL
People see you out there eating, drinking something like
game. Big
you
name.
see you sipping on a little scotch on the rocks and some margarita.
NFL preseason.
This is all these an umbrella for this.
This is where we find out.
Quick question.
Little umbrella will be looking crazy.
What? What do we say? It's good, fair.
Get out of here, man.
Understood.
Hey, excuse me. We got you real.
What's your favorite drink? Drop it in the chat right now.
No.
Are you margarita? Are you what kind of drink? That's what I'm saying. Brian, you see this, right?
Give me so much peace of mind if we make a change.
You see it, Brian. This is a fruity-ass drink, right?
Knowing that I have a platform that
Drop your favorite drinks in the chat. What are you drinking? Are you drinking scotch? Are you drinking wine? What kind of drink you like? Tequila, vodka?
Get you back to Foxborough.
Are you a beer drinker?
Meanwhile, between the Giants and
Are
the
you drinking H2O? Are you a fan of drinking water? Like, drop it in the chat. Don't be freaking scared.
It is picked off here. Brandon Joseph with the interception would lead to the first point for the game. A 53-yard field goal by the Lions. Giants have come roaring back up 14-3. Right now under 5 to play. Drew Lock left with an injury. Update on that and full highlights on the way. Game day at the half. Coming up for you here in just a moment as we are getting closer to the half.
Four Youngs on the Don, Julio.
Where the Patriots.
Vinny, Coca-Cola, okay.
On the Panthers, just north of the 2-minute warning at Gillette Stadium. Now back to WBZ Boston.
So we're at 2:42 still left in the second quarter. Thought he caught that.
It's a watch party. We're all hanging out together. So look,
underneath the hood, and
I'm drinking the fruity drink. You guys are hanging out with the guy drinking the fruity drink. So I'm just saying, we're all hanging out together. Like, we got to take it for the team, right?
You would have got a first down and got a chance to really jump into that 2-minute.
We're in this together.
You don't do that now. You're punting, and
your defense gets a rep to 2 minutes.
Exactly. Now your defense was due 2 minutes.
Maybe with a line drive.
Running away.
Oh, you gotta watch that potential.
There could have been a little injury there.
That they could call.
This might be
drop tackle.
This might be
hip drop.
The first hip drop tackle.
Hip drop tackle.
Big Tom.
Double block in the back, receiving team number 87. It's a 10-yard penalty. First down.
I thought Dow did a good job holding off there because I think he knew he had him. He had him wrangled up, and he's got to take him down. But you know, I'm gonna let him go.
And what I'll be interested in is, will Dow get a FedEx next week
warning
and saying, hey, they didn't call it, but this is a hip drop tackle. And I'm sure after this first week,
so if you guys win a free pizza, I'm just saying, what do you put on your pizza? Drop it in the chat. Pepperoni. What, chicken? What do you guys put on? What do you put on your freaking pizza?
How they're gonna referee and call?
Drop it in the chat right now.
This year.
Did you guys get a lot of those?
Probably. Tackling big guys. I had to put my weight on them. I used to.
Let's go.
Called it a tackle back then, though.
The game is changing.
I've been the girls on here and talk live with me. I'm not. She even gave me the pink straw. That's crazy. The fruity drink was one thing, but the pink straw was over. Up the middle.
So since we had to add time back,
first time the middle
to get to 2:42,
we got like gain of 4, gain of 5.
Mark, we're gonna take a 1 minute, 2-minute warning. If that makes any sense. It's almost like the kickoff rule.
Wait, what's the reputation about?
guys, I don't know if you knew what yesterday was. It wasn't the 7th. It was Steve Burton Day in Boston. So thanks to the governor and thanks to the mayor.
Hey, Rick, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, where is the umbrella? Like, of all things, I could have got, like, at least a green straw, a blue straw. If I'm going to get the fruity drink, at least give me the drink where it's like, you know what I mean? Just sampling it out. But to give me the pink straw is freaking out of control,
it's not easy.
right?
It's not just cupcakes and rainbows. There he is in Germany last year with the leader hose.
Are you guys a fan of the pink straw? Drop in the chat. Why for yes and for no.
Congratulations.
Congrats. I appreciate that, guys. It's been a lot of fun over the last 30 years. A lot of parades, a lot of winning. It's all about the Patriots tradition. The other teams in this.
I say, look, if you're good with your manhood, then whatever, right?
First half, Patriots scoring.
You didn't practice that throw, did you?
No, I didn't practice that throw.
No, that was a lot of money.
No.
Steve, I gotta tell you. Whole day, maybe an hour, and she said your day consists of Skechers, unlimited hair comb.
Hey, can you ask Kayla how many of those shirts he has?
Absolutely killing.
Steve's been wearing a shirt for 10 years now.
You guys are killing me.
It's a good-looking shirt.
I appreciate it.
I saw you 4th of July barbecue down at Cape. You had that shirt on.
Steve, even your daughter's coming for you. Come on. You're supposed to be celebrating.
Steve?
I'm very humbled, very honored by it. There's no question about that. But my kids have been throwing me under the bus all day long.
All the great moments you've had. My favorite is the alligator moment. We got to watch this tape again.
No, not again. Not again.
There is in studio.
Don't show this again.
Hold him tight. Hold him tight.
Alligator moment is crazy.
I am.
Got him.
I am.
Oh, he almost got bit by the alligator. He went crazy.
Here's what you need to know. I didn't drop.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Deep ball.
I didn't drop.
God.
Steve, I'd like to present you with a gift if you don't mind opening it. I know your birthday is Sunday.
Me and Deb wrapped that for you.
You guys.
A little less fearsome.
Will the Panthers get a field goal or will they get a touchdown before the half?
Stacy from Patriot Place.
Yep. Yes.
Thank you, Stacy from Patriot. Hey, let me tell you something. I'm going to call this the McCourty.
Got my straw switch.
I thought you were going to call it I am.
You know, when that happened, I
got my straw switched out.
to my house. Hey, enjoy listening to you guys. Thank you very much.
Steve. What do you got coming up at halftime?
We're going to look at the content, NFL teams, and what the Patriots bring to the table in informing the fans all over New England. Robert Kraft has done a super job.
And they're going to get 7.
Taking this thing to a complete.
New subscriber.
Drop that alligator. The McCourter.
35.
Back to you guys.
Thanks, Steve.
All right.
Is there no Zola?
Oh! Got popped, got smacked. Ellis came through with the crush right there on 3rd down.
He's been causing havoc. He said he's a good football player, runs downhill. Hightower said, I tried to show him how to do certain things. He said, Coach, I just want to go hit somebody. That's what we call a good old swim move. Out quicks the offensive lineman and goes and gets his first sack of the
came in and popped him.
Christian Ellis.
And it was the 1-2 step that he hit him with. And he's a smaller guy going against a bigger guy who's caught flat-footed right there, the center, and he makes him pay right there. You get an opportunity as he's talking to his defensive coordinator, DeMarcus Covington, right there, and he's singing.
Is it the D-line that's getting, like, are they just getting straight through?
It resulted in a sack, so it's a lot easier to watch that in the film room tomorrow.
Just saw Slater.
The Bengals just say Joe Burrow is going to start in the first preseason game.
Talk Slater into helping out.
He's not sitting out. He's balling in preseason.
Mentioned Hightower, Mr. February. How much did he have to twist his arm to become a coach?
Yeah, I know. He told me he was just playing golf every day. So when they asked him, he was like, you know what, maybe I
like that.
Was something else other than playing golf. And I think he's been really good, even talking to some of the linebackers. When they talk to Hightower, they get a real-life experience of what he's telling them, in-game situations, how he handled it, how they might be able to handle it. And Hightower told me, he said,
who's the best quarterback right now in the NFL?
And all the stuff on the computer, and now he's getting, a little bit more familiar with that, more comfortable comfortable, and he said he's really enjoying coaching.
I mean, how cool is it for these linebackers? You have a coach and an inside linebacker like Dante High.
Who is the best quarterback right now in the NFL? Drop it in the chat. I want to see what you guys think.
Mayo, who was at that position before Hightower got there and passed the torch to him. So much experience and so much guys on this team that have won. And so you mentioned a guy like Matthew Slater, and he's on part of this staff. This guy's a 3-time Super Bowl winner.
You guys don't remember. You guys have no clue how easy we've had it with the iPads and Microsoft Surface. They can flip that around. No, you guys get on a flight. Like I travel with the team, and I see you guys get handed these tablets. An hour after the game, they flip the film.
1st and 10. Oh.
By hand.
You don't throw that pass to your running back like that, about to get cracked by that linebacker.
And tape it together with Scotch tape. With Jimmy D in the back room. Jimmy D, over 30 years here. Yep. Unbelievable. Great video guy.
You got Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen,
tape,
Dak Prescott.
I'm like, I remember having the pictures on the sideline. I thought that made me.
Ray Perkins with an overhead projector with a black marker.
Tua just got a big contract
on an overhead screen. Like, that's what we did.
And we're not that young. We had the big binders that you had to carry around and put in your book bag. And Coach Belichick used to make sure you had your binder with you on the road.
First down.
Sean Bootie's showing up again.
I'll tell you what. So as I said, Booty made a couple catches this week. And as this receiver depth chart shakes down, are they going to keep 5? Are they going to keep 6? Are they going to squeeze?
Jaguars defensive lineman Dixon, season-ending injury with a torn ACL.
Plays like that. Remember the one in Green Bay last year, the slant he took for the touchdown.
And that's the hardest thing in training camp mentally.
Kicker Foles from the Eagles kicker announces retirement from the NFL.
Warren against looking at the roster and looking at the depth chart. You got 2 rookie wide receivers and Baker and Polk. They're not going anywhere. Pop Douglas is a guy that jumps off the film when he's out there with his quick.
1st and 10.
Speed.
Across the middle. Oh, Pop.
There's a big hit coming.
Look his legs out.
As he holds on to that one. And then you bring in a guy like KJ Osborne. And you also have KB's on the side, Kendrick Bourne, who's going through an injury right now. So there's only but so many roster spots, but the only thing you can do is what Bootie's doing is making plays out there as Zappy's getting his 2-minute drill rolling.
Zapping a little.
Just a Desmond Ritter.
16-yarder to Booty to get you the first down there.
Some of these quarterbacks can set you up for the future to be great. And some of these quarterbacks can throw the ball up there and get you killed.
And I think one of the key things you talked about this 2-minute drill is good for the players, but it's really good for Alex Van since last season. So to get back in the rhythm of calling plays,
3rd-and-1, chuck 'em.
Getting guys that are in rhythm.
On 3rd-and-1, it's like lining up single back and run the ball off tackle, run a zone play.
Coaching style.
3rd-and-1, throwing the ball. Got tackled in the backfield, sack. Didn't even try to escape the pocket, like just put his head down and fell to the ground. That's what will make you not make the team.
You know, coming into this game, I thought, just based on, conversations we had, that it would be Zappy that would really get the reps that he's gotten here tonight. But they had a plan. So this is what we've been talking about here, guys. Here's your wide receiver depth chart.
They're watching Zapp to see if he's going to make the team. Really,
Javon Baker, we like the way he's been playing. You guys mentioned KB's on PUP. DeMario not playing tonight. Pop's not playing. KJ had a pretty good week. He's making some plays now.
And as you look,
great for preseason. The NFL season is going to be out of control.
A guy like Tyquan Thornton, who there's been a lot.
For preseason games, get 100 people in the live, 200 people. When we get to where we hit week 1, thousands of people, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Name on this list is a guy right here, and Juju Smith-Schuster. He's a guy that was brought in last year to be the veteran as Jacoby Myers went to Vegas, and we haven't seen much of Juju, if any, so far tonight and throughout practice.
Is off, and the fair catch is waved at the 6-7.
Telling because
as an older guy, and you got these young guys.
46 seconds ago in the second quarter.
There's only so many spots in that wide receiver room.
Dealing with that knee too, and reports were early in July.
Right, 10 receivers on roster. They got to cut like 4 or 5.
And sort of come back a little bit.
And it's always so interesting as we talk about the receiver depth chart, and you look at Tyquan Thornton right there. I think everyone tries to figure out of how much did this guy play in the preseason. This guy did this guy did that. It's so hard to tell. We didn't think we would see Zappy a lot tonight.
Yeah.
These coaches.
Who do you guys got for the GOAT, though?
Wait and see.
Of all time. Is it Tom Brady still? Do you think Patrick Mahomes is taking that? What do you guys think about that? Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes?
You have to just see how it works.
That's an incomplete. You got a guy here and there.
Jimenez is showing up tonight.
Yes, he sure is.
You talk about getting opportunities. He's off the edge again. He's been just very disruptive on this defense, making plays, coming off the edge. He's outside again. And I think he's like, hey, if you're going to put me one-on-one, I'm going to win. And you can see he does a really...
Over here just chowing down this food, barely even making it to the mouth.
The offensive lineman.
I want to go down to Brian Hoyer here. Brian, as we approach halftime here, do you think Zappy's going to get the call to make the turn to see how he comes out in the second half, or do you think they saw enough and we're going to go with Joe Milton here next?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You never know. I think
Jimmy G.
One of them, McCourty said, the coaches have a plan. So if they want to see a lot of Joe Milton, why not come out in the second half and give him the whole second half? I mean, I know from experience, they're like, listen, you're going to play the second quarter. Well, Bill's like, hey, you're going in the third quarter too. We want to see you have an opening drive. So I think it just depends on what these coaches want to see from these guys. And Zappy did a good job. So, we'll see what happens.
All right, that's going to take us down to halftime. Lone touchdown of the night.
I'll be honest, it doesn't matter how good you do. If the team is booing you, that's just not a good ticket. I'm just saying.
NFL game day at the half here with the Patriots up 7-0. This is your only score of the half. Kevin Harris, second-year player out of South Carolina, punches it in. A couple of explosive plays on that drive. Got the Patriots into the end zone.
Juwan, how you feeling? Welcome to the live stream.
Nothing over.
It's preseason football. We're getting ready. We're preparing. The players are preparing, and so are we.
Here on NFL Network.
We are preparing for the live stream, preparing for the NFL season to get started.
Newsroom here.
Getting ready because when the season starts, there's going to be a lot of people in here, so we're just getting all the kinks worn out, just like the players are doing on the field right now.
It was not raining a lot of scoring, but we did get a chance to see a lot of these young players, which of course is what we are really looking at here. Some thoughts here, guys, as we see guys make their first NFL appearances.
Well, I think this for the Patriots was about getting just Drake May a little.
You just subscribed. I greatly appreciate you. It's going to be a lot of fun here every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. We're live.
And then just
for the show, in the morning show, that's what we do every single day. We're building that whole brand, building the expansion of the show in the headquarters in the studio.
Give them a little.
But we have our play-by-plays, obviously, as well, that are happening Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday Night Football.
Rookie quarterback, running on first and second down, throw a screen on third down, find a way to just keep him upright and
subscriber.
And then hope that he can build on that going into next week. So that's just kind of a part of the process, getting him ready.
Rookie QB script, run, screen, like that. There you go. Keep it simple here. Bailey Zappi coming in next.
Let's see if we can get the wheel spinning right now. Here's our goal, guys, to get the wheel spinning right now, okay?
Sideline. Zappi really.
We got 73 likes on the live stream for preseason, not bad.
He's found some nice connections.
Everybody in here right now, the like, but if we could run it to 80 right now, 80 likes on the platform right now, we will spin the wheel before we get back to the live performance of the game.
Nelly, because he's going to be watching Joe Milton.
80 likes, and we're going to pick a lucky person to spin the wheel.
Okay, we're at 3. That's 4. Challenge.
And look, Bucky, I think, for a lot of young players here.
We are pretty damn close. 7 likes away, and we get to spin the wheel. A lucky person will get a chance to spin it and make some money right now.
Spot, making a name for himself.
The wheel is going to pop up on the screen. We're going to spin it and see if you can win some freaking money today. It goes right to your PayPal account.
He's a little more experienced at the gym. So now
you must hit the like button. You must subscribe.
Open. I got to make the plays that are there for me. Made a couple plays, show some rack ability. That helps him. Sets it up for next week where he get more opportunities to potentially play.
Yeah, I had a 28-yard catch that helped set up that Kevin Harris touchdown, the only score of the game thus far. 7-0, Patriots on top. Going to get you back out to Foxborough here momentarily when they get ready to kick that second half. Meanwhile, it's been the Eric Gray game for the New York Giants at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. This one of his 2 touchdowns. Get you some of the highlights from that one next here on Game Day at the half.
Let's go, run it up. Get to 80 likes. Subscribe right now. Let's spin the wheel, make some money.
lets any landlord find qualified renters and sign leases and collect payments from any place, even here.
And where's here exactly?
Steve, I appreciate this subscriber right now. I appreciate it.
Landlords acclimate to their newfound.
Welcome to the live stream. We're getting ready to spin the wheel. I'm hoping
Dolphins.
We're getting closer right now.
Oh, hey, you. That did it. Uh-oh.
Shout out to Inkaholic,
our
tattoo sponsor here in Miami.
Please.
Let's go. The preseason is crazy. You know, offseason, wait around. And then preseason gets here, like, put the starters in, you're like, feel like you're still waiting, right? Like, let's go. Let's get it cracking. 41 41,757 subscribers.
Toyota.
5 likes away from spinning the wheel for a lucky person. Hit that like button, subscribe right now, get a chance to win some freaking money on our live stream. Music playing here. Hopefully it's a fast halftime for preseason. Get back on the field.
When your bedroom has everything you need, it's okay to give everything else a rest. Welcome to the Good Night Club. Find your dream bedroom at IKEA.
You want to appreciate it.
This is your team.
We're getting ready to rock and roll. Obviously, it's preseason, but when week 1 comes around, you guys tell the people coming, you guys are going to see what I'm talking about. It's out of control. A lot of fun, a lot of giveaways, a lot of good times. Xbox, PlayStation giveaways, all that's going to start happening as soon as we get to week 1.
Tonight from East Rutherford, New Jersey, MetLife Stadium, Giants hosting the Lions after a couple of days worth of joint practices. We did get a look at Malik Neighbors in this game after a couple of joint practices worth of fireworks from his performance. That's Drew Lock, unable to find Neighbors or anyone for that matter.
Well, I think everybody.
Yeah, Joe, how you doing, man? How are you doing?
Giving him a shot myself.
In a tight window.
That's Missouri's Ennis Rich.
Everybody's been working hard, right? Lately in the summer, it's like, man, it's hot.
A little bit later here.
Working hard, getting ready, preparing.
Advised gets picked off here by.
Let's see what happened with the Giants and the Lions. A quick update right here.
3rd and 9.
On a 3rd and 9, that would lead to a field goal. Long one, 53-yarder was good for the Lions. They're up 3-0. Lock back out here, cannot connect, and he is hurting.
He took a couple shots.
Lions started off 3-0.
Hit pointer there?
Yeah.
Lock 4, 10, 17 yards in that interception before giving way to Tommy DeVito. And, of course, the big story this offseason, the departure of Saquon Barkley down to the division rival Philadelphia Eagles. Insert Tyrone Tracy into the ball game here. The converted wide receiver in his final year at Purdue there after transferring in from Iowa. And pretty good there early on.
Yeah, a really good spring working through the pro day of the combine.
12-yard run. But last year, Eric Gray showing some vision and explosion out in the open field.
Going through the draft notes here. Quick and sudden, elusive in the hole. Let's go.
Let's go. I love it. Right there, Eric Gray. He would add another touchdown. This one from in close to a 1-yarder to get.
Theo's in the building.
That game also at the half. Keep you posted on what's going on there. Here's what's coming up tomorrow on NFL Network.
We're at halftime right now.
Action continues. Can't wait to see C.J. Stroud and the Texans as they travel.
What's up, P? How you doing?
Justin Fields gonna play in that game.
It's preseason. Freaking week 1 halftime.
Preseason debut.
Backup players, and a lot of people ran into the building today so far, Pete.
And let's dig in there on Caleb Williams.
Over 100 and some people are joining us in the live stream. Lots of people coming in having a good time.
But for Caleb, number 1 overall
How are
pick,
you doing?
How much insight do you think we're going to get into where he is in his development
when
this
week 1 comes up, when all the people come running in here, we're going to have a freaking blast.
Not only in this first week or maybe in any of the preseason games. I think you have to wait to the regular season, and then they're going to cut him loose in this whole new look offense with not just a new quarterback, with some new weapons around him as well. We said it in the run-up to the draft, Buck. To me, Caleb, as long as he's majoring on time and minoring in the creative playmaking plays, he can't flip that. So that's something I'll be keeping an eye on here in this first preseason.
Yeah, because it comes down to his patience and his discipline. If he's disciplined within the pocket, if he stays on schedule and just allows the plays to just come to him and not force it, this offense is going to move. Because when he has been disciplined as a pocket passer throughout his time at SC, he lit up scoreboards, and I would expect him to do the same.
Everybody's running, getting their drinks right now, getting their food lined up, getting ready at halftime. Run and get what you got to get and come back, and let's get ready for the second half in a couple minutes.
Laying it out for him. Hey, this is what we want to see from you. And again, you don't want to take away the special, because that's why you love him so much, and that's where the Mahomes stuff came from. But again, we got to let's pick our spots here. And to me, in my opinion, the preseason is not the time to go out there and try and make all these crazy plays. Let's hit our back foot. Let's get the ball out and get it where it needs to be.
Good time to work on it.
Yeah, good time to work on it. And I think you bring up a great point when we talk about Pat Mahomes. I think if you're Caleb Williams, he should just look at how Pat Mahomes played the last season when he didn't have everything. He had to play a little more check down ball, and it worked out.
New subscriber.
To his game, and still has the explosive plays that are there available. Then he becomes that quarterback that everyone wants to see.
Yeah, by the way, I was a double minor, so I had a little bit more
Were
in
you
the
really?
toolbox. Yeah. Criminal justice.
Okay.
I was going to say, neither of them were television related. I know that.
There it is.
Mine.
That's there for you. All right, game day at the half coming right back. Drake May Get to see.
While we're waiting right now for the game to come back on, I'm just saying some of these players, some of these teams, I think the teams that are going to flourish are the teams that play their players. Like, literally get out there, let your quarterbacks get grooving. I've been talking about this for a little bit. I'm like, look, get out there, let them play, let your quarterback play, let your center play, let them get some work. I know right now David Andrews with the Patriots, if you let them get out there and play with your center the first couple drives, get down there, get some snaps, get some opportunities to ball, this is going to make the world, because then you head into the second preseason, they play a little bit more, and you play a little bit more, and then you get ready for the week opener, and you feel like you got something done. Like right now, it seems as if, some of the teams that are a little dry out there not playing any of their players, I'm telling you, they're going to show up come week one and be like, man, I should got a little more action, because some of the rust is still going to be there. Playing against your team all offseason and then getting out there playing for a week one opener without getting a lot of reps, I think you're going to have some rust. Now, obviously, as you head into week 2 and week 3, the starters get a little bit more burn. I'm not saying that. Maybe, just maybe, and this is some of the rumors, I guess, if you want to say, Roger Goodell, the NFL, have been talking about having, less preseason games, maybe having 2 or 3 instead of 4 to get it out there and get you started right away. I mean, there's a lot of games in the season, obviously, already to prove what team is great. You can start off 0-5 and still get to the freaking playoffs and Super Bowl. Doesn't matter. But the principal point is that these players should get some work, get some burn, get some opportunity to get out there and shine early on. At least throw a couple out routes, get used to hitting the ball off. Just get down the system that I think you need to do for your team, especially if you're a new quarterback on roster and you haven't been there. It's your first season. You got to get out there and play. I know Justin Fields this year has got the nod. This morning we had a conversation about Justin Fields. He's got the nod to go this season, and he's going to be starting for preseason game 1, which I think is smart. Now, obviously, he's not going to play a bunch, but I would imagine if he gets out there and does a couple drives, gets used to ball, and I think that's a good thing. And right now, here we go.
On NFL Plus, subscription is required.
We're getting ready to come back right here for the second half right now.
Okay, so here's what we have coming up rest of the weekend for you here live on NFL Network. Got a great one tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern. We'll see the Steelers and the Texans. Game day kick will get you started at 6.
I got this fruity drink thanks to Brittany.
Going to see the Bills starters for a quarter, including Josh Allen. So not just Caleb Williams getting a go for the Bears. And how about a quarterback competition on both sides in that middle game of the Saturday?
They say Josh Allen was starting week 1 in the preseason.
Right back here, Rhett Lewis, DJ, and Bucky. Guys, let's talk a little bit about the Steelers quarterback competition.
There they go. Steelers conversation right now. Listen up, everybody.
And look, Russell Wilson in pole position, right? But Justin Fields has been getting all the reps. How do you view this game in that equation?
Well, I think it's valuable for Justin Fields to get out there, get more reps to get comfortable in this new system. Obviously, Russell Wilson will be doing the same thing.
Thank you.
In my opinion, I feel like this is Russell Wilson's job, provided he can get to the starting line healthy. Now, hasn't been able to get the reps that you'd want to have as a new quarterback in this situation, Buck. But I do think if he's healthy week 1, he is that guy. But with his performance right now, Fields has a chance to put pressure on him to know, hey, if you don't get off to a good start, they know I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, and the preseason is built for Justin Fields. When you talk about playing against vanilla defenses, his athleticism, his arm talent, he is going to be able to make some wild plays. And if he makes a few wild plays, all the teammates are going to begin to kind of lean towards Justin Fields as a guy that they can depend on. Russell Wilson has to get back. Look, the job is his, but he's left the door cracked for Justin Fields to knock it down.
Yeah, and Russell did return to those team drills earlier this week in practice, so maybe building towards seeing him a little bit in the preseason. I don't know if it's up to him. He'd love to get out there, right? And maybe put some of those questions.
Get ready for second half here in a minute.
But a great opportunity, as you guys mentioned, for Justin Fields to continue to kind of take advantage of what what he's got out there in this new offense with Arthur Smith, and obviously some of these new targets as well, which we saw all throughout training camp.
I'm telling you, a lot of conversation right now is still circulating around the Steelers and Justin Fields. Like, I'm really excited to see what they do. I'm just saying, I'm really excited to see what they do, because they realistically have taken the stage from like Aaron Rodgers. Like Aaron Rodgers was the main talk conversation the entire offseason, and even during last season, even he was hurt, they still were talking about him. And now it's like, okay, what's actually going on right now? We will see how the Steelers pan out. Let's see right now. We got the Lions Giants game. That was going. We got some full game highlights coming up for that.
The second half. So can't wait to see what these
Here we go, second half.
have in store for us. And we are about to put the ball on the tee.
Now, kickoff here right now, Patriots, Panthers.
I'm digging the new kickoff.
Let's see what happens. Excitement. All right,
the new kickoff is great.
WBZ, Boston.
And this will be the Patriots' first time getting to do the return part of this new kickoff. They had 2 kickoffs in the first half, so I'm sure.
Who wants to bet on this game right now?
Even see what the return game looks like. These returners.
Who will score next?
And so it'll be important. Kevin Harris even talked to us yesterday about it. He wants to show that he's improved and that he can play special teams and can see him back deep as one of the returners right now.
Here we go.
All right, after we get this, we're going to head back downstairs. See how this plays out.
Aaron Rodgers did not practice on Thursday. Ball just across the 20.
All right, let's go down to Paul Perillo and Brian Hoyer. What are you guys looking for in the second half?
I'd just like to see a little bit of a cleaner operation offensively. Stay out of the long yardage situations. I want to see a little Joe Milton. I'm not going to lie, Brian. I think that the guy obviously has an intriguing skill set, but I'd just like to see it to be a little cleaner.
Yeah, 100%. I think as we see Zappe go back out here, the operation really is lack of penalties. Then you're getting in long yardage situations, which makes
We're back live right now. Let's go with the like button. Subscribe. We're live with the live audio coming in for the second half.
Penalties, cleaner operation, and then obviously looking forward to see Joe Milton.
Yeah, and one other thing, Zoe, here, we talk a lot about Drake May and the rookies.
Hashtag in the chat right now. If you're just coming into the building right now, who do you got, Panthers or Patriots to win this game? Hashtag Panthers or hashtag Patriots right now.
Your rookie class and see how they're holding up.
Nice catch by Baker.
Or hashtag NFL if you just want football to be back in regular season week 1.
Caught the ball. Strong hands. Those catches were contested.
Yeah, and so we saw that throughout the 11 days that we got a chance to see. If he gets his hands on it, he generally catches it. He's one of those really physical guys. It's a penalty on both sides, holding on both sides. Again, so my whole point about trying to be a little bit cleaner, first play, first snap of the second half, you get another flag.
And really negates a first down. Throw to Baker where you get the chains moving, coming right out of the half.
At least even the next game, at least get some starters back in the game, right? That's what people really want, right?
With penalties, it really makes it hard to have a sustainable drive.
Yep, holding both ways.
And again, I know the offensive line, not the most glamorous spot, right? But
first and 10.
Backup center, Jake.
Up the middle, hit the backfield.
When you did the reports earlier in the game, Jake Andrews was probably going to be the backup center. He's out for the season.
They didn't even have a chance right there.
Mafia's out there right now, second-year guy.
What's up, Rain? How you feeling?
Snapping the ball, I think. Feed him into being that backup center. Nick Leverett, we got a chance to see a little bit. They need somebody behind David Andrews.
That's a tough one right there. Michael Jordan pulling from right to left. This is the block right in the hole.
Yeah, and here we go. Second and 14.
Such an important piece.
Shotgun.
In other systems, the quarterback's in charge of making the calls. And
screen pass across the middle.
Center has to make those calls, so you really need to come up with someone.
Oh, okay.
Something happens to David Andrews that can really fill in.
Gain about 10.
And I think that is one of the good things about the preseason is we talked to Jacoby Brissett. He talked about there's been a lot of different combinations up front. So right now, it might not look ideal for is that you're building versatility. You're building depth that at some point these guys can play different positions. You just said Mafi's playing center. He struggled a little bit, but you're hoping maybe in September, October, he can develop into that backup center that if anything.
13-12 to go in the third quarter.
He can step.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Nice pass off the hands.
Mooney had a chance. Is that really the one you want on 3rd and 2, though? That's something you look down the road. And I know it's preseason and nitpicking here. They're not game planning, but
Hoyer.
Nah, he was picking at that right now.
Yeah, you're chucking duck.
It was 3rd and 2, and you throw a 40-yard fade route down the sideline.
Hey, man, Zoe said it. It's preseason. It looked like man coverage. In all honesty, that's always going to be your best chance to hit one of those little fades. And so, it didn't even seem like the type.
You can't hear what's going on.
Maybe that was something they were trying to emphasize versus man coverage.
And 5 on a punt return.
All right, guys. Bad penalty, offsetting. Didn't pick up 3rd and 2. Leads to a punt. Defense will take the field next.
So, how long have you lived here? And how are the restaurants around here? Are they good, bad, meh?
Marcy, we've got to go.
I'm sorry.
We got 17
no parks to visit. We bring you the best neighborhood info. Ding dong. Homes.com.
When the sawdust settles and the engine finally roars, the thing you care about most is a job well done. But when you get your tools from Harbor Freight, something about the job feels a little different.
These damn commercials are out of control.
Because we believe no matter what you're working on, you need high quality
Mars, what's going on?
price. And that's what we're all.
We got to spin that wheel for you.
Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Yeah, they're changing their quarterback sitting out. We'll see what the drive they do. They keep trying to decide who they want to play each drive. Obviously, people want to see other quarterbacks right now. They want to see what they can do.
GLP-1.
Every single drive now is different. When they come back on the field, we'll let you know.
Co/20.
Sorry, honey, it's a work thing.
Mine's also a work thing. I just need someone to cover my shift.
So is mine. Alan says your business vehicle is now covered with Progressive.
Protected 24/7, just like your home and auto.
Oh, that's great.
So dinner time.
Are you betting on the game? You need Plumber to stay in so you can get some money? Tell me what's going on. Are you betting on the game?
I heard that ground turkey is the healthiest poultry.
You know what? Never mind. Just be on your phones.
Thank you.
As fans,
and for NFL Week 1, we'll have stats up on here popping up. Everybody can see everything that's going on.
This is big for our country.
And that starts with registering to vote.
The average time to register.
Give you an update on all the yards at the end of the quarter so that you have everything going on.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the
Subscribe.
Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Seven to nothing. Your score.
Morris, I know that feeling when you're betting on the game. I know exactly what it feels like.
America, official bank of the New England Patriots. Prior to Drake May in 2024, he was the last player of the Patriots drafted in the top 10 overall.
I know one thing, whoever it is, they got the old CBA money, so they made a lot of money going in that top 10.
Seymour.
Well, I know for sure it wasn't Devin.
134 yards from Jack Plummer.
So I know
how much money do you have on the line?
At the end of the 6th round, which is probably a lot.
Marius, how much money did you bet on this?
Brian, it wasn't you, right? Out of Michigan State? Sure wasn't me. We got a
subscribe.
Top of the show there. That's your head coach, right?
Up the middle.
Did you get it right, so?
Yeah. Scott Gerard, yeah.
Gerard Mayo, 10th overall, just squeaked in that top 10.
Look at these guys.
No smile, guys about
Look at
business.
the hair. Look at the suits, too. The suits are so much more tapered now.
Yes.
Back in the day, man, we had these big suits, the shoulders.
Down.
Of course, that was Jonathan Kraft and Robert Kraft.
Are you going to get on the board or what?
Chairman and CEO of both the Patriots and the Kraft Group, and Jonathan, president of the Kraft Group.
Think about for Gerard Mayo, like as you look at that picture from that day, we're talking about back in 2008, to think that guy came here from the University of Tennessee, became a captain, won a ton of games. At no point did he think on that day, like at some point he'd be the head football team. And
1st and 10, outside zone play. Cuts it up, gain of 2.
Cool journey for Gerard Mayo.
Gain of 2, gain of 3.
In his playing career, and came back as one of the smartest football players.
Subscriber.
And now he's where he is because of that.
I remember when he came back from
Trying to do preseason is different. When week 1 rolls around, it's action-packed with the starters, boy.
And he talked about
a lot of fun.
His injuries being a part of why he's coaching, because if he would have never got hurt, he wouldn't have journeyed downstairs and started watching film with Steve Belichick and breaking down film because he couldn't play anymore, and started doing all of these different tasks that coaches were doing.
2nd and 8. Play action.
Got injured 3 years in a row, and he said that's when he knew, all right, I might be able to coach someday. So it showed up and worked out for Gerard.
No game.
It's not only the on-the-field stuff, it's the off-the-field stuff. He talked about that in his presser. The opening presser was working for Putnam. And guys like Larry Renfro, what they taught him. You know, people building, team building.
The people
how to
building,
be a leader.
The people building is huge because he said it to us. He's like, you got to show these guys that you love them, and then once you
Plummer's still in,
then you can start to coach them and start to develop.
Plummer's still in. You got a chance
To be around Gerard the last few days. I think the biggest thing you see is this guy's being himself as his head football coach in New England Patriots.
Shotgun.
He's just going
across the middle. Pass tip.
I think that's the part that you got to love. And this defense, you got
4th and 10.
They've been all around the ball. Joe Giles Harris again with another one that he's knocking down.
So you've had 8 drives, 4 first downs have been allowed. That's about it. But here he is again, guys. He's making plays here tonight.
Yeah, Joe Giles Harris, his second ball disruption, getting his hand on the ball. And you can see they're coming aggressive. This defense has been coming downhill. Oftentimes you'll hear coaches talk about when you stand on the sideline, you just look at the line of scrimmage. Are you going forward or are you going backwards? And this defense has been going forward.
Remember, guys, we're live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m.
Time for this New England Patriots team.
Punting away right now to the Patriots. Are punting right now from the 38. 37, 38.
Delay game on the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
They don't want to do that.
Back him up 5 yards and gives our guy David Wallace another chance to possibly have a big return and jumpstart the offense again. The pride and joy out of Randolph-Macon.
Where's it at? What state?
It's in Virginia.
Yeah,
Richmond, Virginia.
Get to the 20-yard line.
Close to not being a fair catch there. It's quick. 7-0 Patriots lead the Panthers. 10:31 left in the 3rd.
Goo gaga, I'm a big baby.
Ugh, someone lost
What
in
is God?
fantasy.
These commercials, I'm just saying.
Into just one way to play.
So if I finish last,
My, what's going on? Pitbull Mama, Kentrell.
Fantasy games means more.
Jesse, Damaris, what's going on?
So we got that. The crowd.
Let's shake this chat up a little bit. Let's get a little more live.
Okay.
Rain, how you doing? Corey, you still rocking with us right now? How you doing?
We've been watching.
Get it rocking in a second.
We're not trying to be you. We're trying to be new. We're bringing something fresh and reckless. Unpredictable and unstoppable. The game's not stopping. So neither am I.
We're going to spin that wheel and give away some money.
Does back pain
We're going to see how many people are in here right now.
Really keeps me
Wake
awake.
these people up. Everybody's got the live stream on. I know it's preseason, a little bit slower.
It's pressure points.
Everyone that's in the building right now, put the wheel in the chat. Spin it in the chat. You got a chance to make some money.
For lumbar zone
It's going to pick a lucky person that's putting messages in the chat.
to my body.
You must be messaging in the chat. It picks a lucky person in the live stream to spin the wheel, whoever is leaving messages.
But I'm keeping it because I'm finally getting the healthy sleep I deserve.
Drop an emoji in the chat. Drop your name in the chat. Put your birthday in the chat. Put your friend's name in the chat. Do whatever you got to do right now. It's going to pick a lucky person to spin the wheel. Jeff Lee's back in the building. Subscribe. You must hit the like button and subscribe. Got a chance to spin the wheel. We hit 80 likes. We're doing it. Next time it's 100. Drop a message in there. Hurry up. It's picking a lucky person right freaking now.
Feel the groove in the all-new Camry. Toyota. Let's go places.
There's a randomized pick of anybody leaving messages in the chat.
NFL Network has every preseason game.
Wake this chat up, right? Like, what are these people doing out here?
The NFL Preseason, live on NFL Network.
Welcome back.
Subscriber.
And there he is, Mr. Kraft, RKK. Change, guys. I mean, that's
what's going on.
You see Elliot Wolf. He's the new GM. Somebody's got to lead it.
Put USA in the chat. Drop the USAs in the chat.
You know, over
the flag out there.
Just talking to him, he's talked about being excited about some of these changes. He's talked about a lot of things have been the same for 24 years, and it was very successful. And he's also knows that when change comes, you got to be a good.
Slowing down right now. I was about to pick somebody right now.
Tell people, and you got to equip Gerard Mayo, Elliot Wolf with what they need. And we were just talking about it. Some of that came from extending guys and giving out new contracts, and they've done that. Definitely, you're talking about the change that we're seeing. Some of those people in leadership.
We got two people spinning the wheel.
Haven't changed with some of the guys that have made plays on this roster. David Andrews gets an extension. They make sure that Kyle Duggar and Jabril Peppers are shoring up the secondary. We watched Gottschalk kind of
What the hell?
Or whatever it was, but they make sure that they take care of him. So many different guys. Since
you guys are lucky right now. It's preseason.
They've shored up to keep those guys around here.
Fans get impatient because they want new guys. They want the big free.
We got 2 freaking MVPs spinning the wheel.
Sign these guys
we got
back.
Mile High, Pitbull Mama spinning the wheel. Also, one other lucky person.
Deb, I remember when they told you to go out, check it out, see what free agency's like. You came back. Glad you came back. But it sends a message that if you play well
we
here,
got 3 people spinning the wheel,
and we develop you, we're going to sign you back, and you're going to make money.
And that's always the interesting thing. Everyone gets excited.
Drop it out there right now.
Agent signings, right? Or Brandon Aiyuk's name has been everywhere, and everyone's like, oh, they didn't do this, they didn't do that. Sometimes it doesn't work out. You could offer, it looks like all the reports is, you offered the right money, you want everything. He didn't want to come here. His team knows, hey, we're building, we got to get better, we got to make it more attractive, all of those good things. But
here comes the people coming to the live stream right now.
We recognize who our good players are. We bring them back. We draft them. We develop them, and then we keep them here.
Mike from the Lions chat is sending some people over to say what's up.
And guys, draft
as soon as they leave, we'll spin the wheel.
Them, and then allowing them to go out and their best years be.
Everybody coming in, smack the like button right now. Like and subscribe.
Stay to the building.
New subscriber.
Really, it's culture guys, right? It's guys that Gerard Mayo feels comfortable with and that he knows and he understands are going to do the things that he's looking for. And I think that's why you saw so many guys like Kyle Duggar and Michael Wenyu. Those guys were valuable re-signings, and I do agree. And I am, believe me, I fall into it too. I get as frustrated as anybody else when there are bigger name guys, Brian, that are available, and you fall a little short. It was disappointing this week to fall short, but at the same time, there's a reason why they wanted to get as many of these guys re-signed that had already worked in that locker room, and they already know the message that Gerard Mayo is trying.
Comes the craziness right now.
Those are leadership guys in the locker room. David Andrews and Mike Onwenu.
Maha, he's spinning the wheel. Pippa Mama spinning the wheel.
What you see
and one other lucky person right now.
Your own guys, I think, like they were saying up top, people who come in, they realize if I do what I'm supposed to do, they're going to take care of it.
Yeah, you guys mentioned the Aiyuk stuff too. I mean, it's Calvin Ridley too. Elliott said we need to weaponize this offense, and you start that by bringing back
Rainworthy,
your tackle lineup, get your center, your all-world center back.
Rainworthy. We got Mahi, Pippa Mama, and Rainworthy spinning the wheel.
Top of the market.
One at a time. We're going to see how we do this right now.
Right there for Bailey Zappi.
Yeah, that hurts.
There's some big opportunities coming right now.
Pressure right there was off both edges.
Brittany's going to spin the wheel for you.
And Zappi, you probably know more than I do. Zoe and Hoyer looks like he was a little deeper in the pocket. So
hold on 1 second right now.
These tackles are trying to block these deep.
Pitbull Mama, you're up first. You ready to go?
And Zoe, hit on what you're talking about.
Drop a Y in the chat. Pitbull Mama, you ready to spin the wheel and make some money?
That comes out here, and we'll wait to see what the.
And Mahi just passed the spin off to Cantrell.
The offense, it's a 5-yard penalty. We're down.
So let's go. We appreciate the super chats coming in.
They're trying to clean up. There's one thing you definitely want to re-sign.
Hold on 1 second. Here we go right now. We're getting ready to spin the wheel right now.
Doing that with
to make some money for Pitbull Mama.
In today's world in the NFL, it's keeping your guys, but it's also making the right free agent acquisitions. We saw.
Here we go. Go ahead and spin it. Go ahead and spin it. We're spinning the wheel right now to see if we get some money for Pitbull Mama right now.
So I do think, to your point, Elliott Wolf going after Calvin.
Here we go.
Being in the conversations about.
We're giving away some money right now. Hopefully it's something good, Pitbull Mama. I don't know. I can't do that about it. We'll see what happens.
No, we're going to need talent from the outside and have to bring some of those guys in. And as you're going through a transition, and you're
spinning the wheel for some money right now.
You're going to have to offer those guys the money that they're looking for in order to bring them to Foxborough.
And it still might not work. Like Calvin Ridley.
We're going right to Kencho.
And that's a part of it. You can offer more money.
I can't see what it is.
But a guy like Calvin Ridley understands that, hey, there's no state tax in Tennessee.
It's a free pass. You get a pass.
The same.
Pitbull Mom, you got to pass to somebody. You got to pass to somebody. Everybody in the live stream right now, if you're watching, Pitbull Mama gets a chance to pass to somebody.
Guys, we'll take a quick.
Say pick me in the chat right now, and you get a chance for Pitbull Mama to pass you a chance to spin it. Everybody in the chat say pick me. Pitbull Mama's going to pick a lucky person and spin the wheel right now.
Listen coverage to all 49 preseason games.
Put in the chat, pick me.
Shine bright. Get a look at the
Pitbull Mama, pick a lucky person. We're going to spin the wheel right now.
Stay connected through the preseason with news and coverage on NFL Network. And relive every big catch, touchdown, and NFL game replays. Watch the NFL preseason with NFL.
Everybody put pick me in the chat. Pitbull Mama's going to pick a lucky person to win some money right now. All right, Pibble pick Jeff. All right, spin it for Jeff. Jeff, you ready to go? Here we go. We're spinning the wheel right now.
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that I would never be able to get over it and that my kids wouldn't have a father.
Here we go. The wheel is spinning right now. The wheel is spinning right now. The wheel is spinning right now. For some money, we're going to see what happens. I hope Jeff Lee, maybe put some money bags in the chat right now. Put some money bags in the chat to see if we can win some money.
Exhaustion.
Here we go. Here we go.
And her mom had a heart attack.
What's gonna happen?
A lot of
No! Oh yeah, we got $100.
just to us that
$100 going to Jeff Lee.
and I've always
Hey
rejected.
Jeff, you got a chance. You can keep the 100, or you want to pick somebody to give $10 away. You get 100, and you can give away 10, or you can keep the whole 100 in the chat. Let us know what you want to do right now. You get a chance to keep the 100, or you can pass $10 away. What you want, Jeff Lee? Hurry up in the chat. You want to pass 10 to somebody, Jeff Lee, or you want to keep the whole 100?
I know
He might be spending his 100 right now. He went missing.
I know things
He
are.
might be spending his 100. Where is Jeff
I
Lee?
wonder if you know that we can get help. Love, your mind.
Damaris, it's Plumber. All right, Kentrell's up. Let's spin the wheel for Kentrell, Brittany.
6:09 left in the third.
We're spinning the wheel right now for Kentrell. Let's go, spin it.
Not a lot of yards. Sloppy football.
Here we go.
That sounds about
We're
right.
giving away some more money right now to see if we can get a lucky winner right now.
Runners out on both sides.
Yep.
You know, Zappi has played extensively. I mean, he made the turn into the second half.
You never know what happens. We do this all the time.
I think Joe Milton's warming up over there. Take a quick peek.
I will say that has been a surprise. I thought when we saw Zappi playing.
Jeff Lee, you get a chance to pick a lucky person. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? No!
Hasn't happened, and they all said it.
Well, Jeff, Kentrell just lost 10. Who do you want to pass your money to, Jeff? Who do you want to pass your money to right
Figure
now?
this thing out as well.
Give Kentrell another chance to spin here. Who do you want to pass your money to right now?
Reed.
Everybody say, pick me. Jeff Lee's going to pick a lucky person right now on the live stream to make some money.
Comes off the edge. They dial it up. No pun intended.
And Dial's a young rookie that the coaches have seen.
Everybody say, pick me in the chat. Jeff Lee's going to pick a lucky person right now.
This is key times for him to get out here and be able to do it.
Take advantage of this, because during the week one, when all the people in here, it gets crazy.
Do it in practice, but the coaches always talk about.
All right, Jeff Lee sending 10 over to Kentrell.
Game time hits, and you get out there.
That's what's up.
New subscriber.
10 going to Kentrell, 90 going to Jeff Lee after the show.
New subscriber.
There you go, Dial. You want to see what I do when I come out for real? Come off the edge on a blitz. Running back picks me up, okay.
Spin the wheel in a second. Give me one more minute. We're going to spin the wheel again. Let's get back to the game for a minute.
It's not just about covering. You have to come up and tackle as well.
5-12 in the third quarter.
I love it. You can see right there, Marcel.
Preseason football, man.
Been training camp practice and showing up in the game. And I know Mike Pellegrino. You know Mike Pellegrino, the cornerbacks coach for the Patriots. He wants corners that will tackle, who are aggressive.
If we can get this to 100 likes right here on this platform,
I like corners.
We're going to pick another lucky person to spin the wheel.
So you're a guy that played with a lot of swag.
17 likes right now on the live stream. We'll pick another lucky person to spin the wheel and make some money.
Surprise me.
Used to shoot guns and stuff.
Delay game on the offense. That's a 5-yard penalty. Third down.
A lot of penalties.
Mile High, how are you feeling?
You're going to get that.
How nice is that for Mile High to pass his freaking spin-off?
Because you get the
subscriber
in the preseason. You know where this thing's at, guys, right? There's not going to be many more game threes in the preseason. They want the schedule to get to 18, probably cut it down to 2. Potentially talking about moving the league here to where it starts.
Let's go.
Beginning the summer.
3rd and 9. Dropped it. 4th and 9.
Another third down stop for this New England Patriots deep. I think that'll be one of the things that I'm sure will be Every highlight tomorrow in film room is how many stops they got on third down.
Just direct messages off the show on Instagram, Brandon Mason Show, and we get your 10-cent and $90 cent right to your PayPal account.
But he's able to make a play there, and you mentioned Dial.
I appreciate that.
Camp and practice is another guy. These are just amazing opportunities, and I was a guy that was drafted at the end of the 6th round. So my
third quarter's cruising through now, getting close to the end of the third.
At this point, finishing out the game, trying to do something on special teams, but trying to show the coach understood the defense that can make a play.
Come on, this is our guy. There we go. Hey, that's 8 more yards. That is 8 more yards around that corner. It's a 14-yard return. 2 big returns. Get a first look at Joe Milton, the third. Coming up next.
When the sawdust settles and the engine roars, the thing you care about is the job well done. But when you get your tools from Harbor Freight, something about the job feels different. Your wallet. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Marie is ready to buy her first home. But a down payment and closing costs?
Don't ever send anything in here, any information in the live stream.
Big news.
Direct message on Instagram at all times. We send it right to you.
And finance with Rocket Mortgage. You get up to 10 cash toward closing from Rocket Mortgage. Yeah, and one you can get only with Rocket.
In the chat right now, everybody hashtag Panthers or Patriots or NFL. Drop it in the chat right now.
To get started today. What I gotta fix.
Oh, come on.
Trade in any phone in any condition, guaranteed at Verizon, and get $800 Galaxy Z Fold 6. Only on Verizon.
So, I hear some of you are concerned about the fact that I'm taking over the company. Well, rest assured, company's in great hands. Marcy, hit the vid. Homes.com, we've done your homework. Now that is worth celebrating.
Let's go.
I love it. Thank you.
Homework. Very clever. Subscriber.
Homes.com.
I cannot wait for NFL Week 1, baby.
Sunday afternoons are on NFL.
Here we go.
7 nonstop hours of game-changing.
Cutting to the outside.
Fantasy winning.
Unbelievable.
Conversation-making football.
We did a lot for the win.
On up to 8 screens at once.
Wow, what a play.
See every touchdown.
Frank Rogers said we need a new QB in the building.
Afternoon during the regular season.
We're going to
talk about the Panthers.
Football together.
Once again. Get NFL Red Zone now.
Welcome back. 4:12 left in the third. Patriots lead the Panthers 7-0. Zappe ends his night 12-20 for 108 yards. Get our first look at Joe Milton here.
Joe Milton is in the building.
Yeah, guys, a lot of fun, a lot of energy, does the backflips, but has
Let's see what happens out Joe Milton. They want to see him ball out right now. He's in for the Patriots. Let's see what happens.
What's one thing that you want to take away from this game? So I just want a successful play. I want to get the play call in my ear. I
agree. The teams are a little off right now, Cameron. I agree with you.
Well, they're supposed to line up and let's execute just a good play. And here we go, Joe Milton.
We're back at it right now. Joe Milton's in the game. It's loud.
Takes it right on Baker. Little hook route to the right.
Nice throw.
You know, it's amazing to me how
on target.
Sort of the game has changed and evolved to where a lot of these kids and the way they're brought up, whether they're youth or high school or collegiate,
subscriber.
Look at the sideline. They'll hold up a sign or something or a code and just go to the line of scrimmage, not even call a play. And both of these guys, Drake May and Joe, have
Bill Timberlake came in. He said the Panthers are terrible, right?
Joe Milton told us he hadn't called a play in the huddle since he was 17 years old. So it's insane. And this is a guy that played.
Are we getting 100 likes on the live stream or what?
It's not like
we got to hit 100 likes on our first ever NFL preseason live stream.
And even still then, he didn't do it. So I think, to your point, Deb, that's the biggest challenge. And we know the cannon of an arm, and we know as you're looking at that 6'5", 246 pounds, how big this guy is and what he can do. I think that's the fun part about it. We asked Jacoby Brissett, hey, you're the veteran in the room. What do you want to see from Joe Milton tomorrow? He said he wanted Joe Milton to show everybody how smart of a player he is and how he can get the guys in the right call and make the right reads. Everybody already knows about his arm, but now show him what you can do with your mind.
Hey, and let's give Joe Milton some love. That thing said 246 pounds. He said he's down around 235. He said he's got on a good...
Joe Milton back in again on 32.
He's a dude. Lost weight when he...
Complete again for a first down.
Bowl of cereal instead of two.
Yep. And he can sour cream or cheese on his Chipotle bowls. Can't do both.
How much was Cam? How much did he weigh when he was here?
I feel like Cam had to be 260, 265.
No, he was probably like 250. Because remember, he told us at one point
he's cut up.
He was like 265, and he's been down since then.
That's when he's getting hit.
Can't wait to see Joe Milton. So far, shows up 2 for 2.
Well, that's what Cam used to tell us in practice. You know, as DBs, Scott, you know,
off tackle zone play.
Back in practice, right?
Gain of 4 or 5.
I possibly could.
Second of 5.
And Cam would start laughing and just like, you think you alone by yourself is going to be able to bring me down in the pocket? Yeah,
Bounce
right.
off it.
I couldn't really talk any trash because I was 190 pounds and he was probably right.
Joe Milton looks like an NFL-style quarterback. Looks like he can get in there and get it done.
Picking up some yardage here on first down. That's important.
Is Joe Milton the future of the Patriots? Him or Drake May, right?
On second down.
This has probably been the best they've run the ball on this drive with a couple run plays that have hit.
Play action. Joe Milton makes a guy miss.
Look out. Get out.
Makes another guy miss.
Fans love it.
Run the ball. Just making a big play. First down. Joe Milton just showed everybody in attendance why he was, drafted, why he's in the NFL.
73 yards.
That is exactly why the Patriots won him in the game.
That Monday night game down in Carolina.
He just showed everybody why he needs to be in the game.
4 tackles in the back end and get 13 yards. So Joe Milton, not sure if he wanted to slide at the end.
Makes a few people miss and gets down there and gets a first down.
I bet Van Pelt says, you know what, let's just hand the ball off on this play.
Wow.
So you got Caden Wallace at right tackle.
First down, single back.
Robinson at left guard. Your 2 draft picks. Here we go. Can't have it.
Delay a game.
First charge. Timeout, New England. This will be a 30-second.
Timeout. Got a timeout in before the delay game.
All right, let's go down to Steve Burton on the sideline.
Joe Milton made a guy miss, came back. You seen his speed catch up, right again, stops, gets back up, turns around, makes another guy miss, and then runs for a first down.
Great quarterback. We've seen him in practice day in, day out.
That is why people want Joe Milton in the game.
Long arm, but guys,
they got some issues because they got obviously a few people on the roster.
He has
Drake May,
great job of controlling the
Jacoby Brissett, and then Joe Milton.
He has that big play energy.
I was going to say, you mentioned
single time. Yeah.
Now you're 6'6". He's what, 6'5"?
He's about 6'5". Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about this Patriots defense because right now they're pitching a shutout. Mm-hmm. You happy with the way these guys are playing?
So far, all the guys are playing well.
Play action. Joe Milton scrambles out. Complete.
There he is.
This guy's making plays.
He's going to move the rock down the field. We've seen that in practice day in, day out. He's doing a great job with the small passes. He even throws little intermediate passes very well, good on the run. So I want to see more of him as he doing this game, but so far he's doing a great job.
One last
defense guy, they're also doing a really good job. A lot of guys are hungry right now.
They're making plays.
Making a lot of plays.
There goes Joe Milton again. Let's see what they do with him.
Obviously a defensive guy. How's he changed now that he's a head coach?
Well, in order to be a good defensive coach.
2nd and 2.
So he's been in his
off tackle.
He's able to
first down.
Take all the information that he knows and transfer it to the offense. He's very balanced. Yes, he's defense, but also in practice, he knows how to coach offensive guys to make sure that they get the best out of him.
Any message for the McCourty brothers up
in the box?
Got a lot of you guys to see.
What's up, guys?
I'm taking a look at this computer right here at the same time.
There you go. All right, into the third quarter. Patriots are still winning 7-0. We'll be back right after this. Stay with us.
Wow.
Patriots preseason football is brought to you by Bank of America.
Kencho, you said they're going to score on this drive.
And by JetBlue, official airline of the New England Patriots.
when we first
The
met.
Patriots are going to score a touchdown and a field goal on this drive.
It's like, wow.
What do you guys got? Pats get in for 6 or they kick a field goal on this drive?
Todd's a joy.
Yes.
Todd's really is a great joy. And you.
Learn about adopting a teen at Adopt You.
Hi, I was sipping. I had a few. Look, I had a couple drinks over here, a couple shots over here. Kind of happy because regular season games, when there's tons of people in here, I'm going to be taking shots left and right. So let's save the liver right now.
Subscriber.
What kind of freaking commercial is that? I know we're watching right now, and I got this screen doing some crazy stuff too.
Yeah. Tired already? Here, have a Red Bull.
And then?
Red Bull commercial.
Stir.
Make some
noise! We're fourth quarter now.
That TV.
I can't wait to see what Joe Milton does. I got to tell you, in the preseason, it's a long freaking game, right? Regular season, it's action-packed. Things are happening. When you get to preseason football, you're like, okay, it feels like a scrimmage, right? I agree. It feels like a scrimmage. We got to get it moving. They got to get turned up, get electrifying. So the chat can get rocking off right here, right?
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
¿Qué?
Can I play?
Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
Can I try?
당연하지.
Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can.
Are you ready?
Football is back.
I need everything you got.
And NFL Network has every preseason game, big names, and future stars.
Oh, what
the NFL Preseason, live on NFL Network. New city. New time.
Can't wait to add the camera up here. You guys can see the studio and see what's going on, see why we're expanding the show.
Good Morning Football, tomorrow at 8 on NFL Network.
We're back, fourth quarter, last quarter. Here we go.
The fourth quarter, 7-0. Patriots driving. Thanks to a couple good plays by Joe Milton. See if he can punch it in. Reminds me of Lee Cunningham about this time.
I like what we're seeing from Joe Milton right now.
Showtime in the first game, third, fourth quarter. Go make plays with your legs.
Oh, I don't know about that one. NFL got to get that a lot quicker.
Tell us about that throw right.
That corner read that easily.
Well, DB almost had a chance to intercept that and take that back to the opposite hash.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about like you throwing that throw to the field. That's a long way to throw the ball. I mean, I know he's got a strong arm.
A long way to throw the ball.
He's a little bit different in the NFL, and you know, J-Mac, you're licking your chops when you see someone throwing a field out to the field. It's a tough throw.
He plants that back foot too, and it just, you know, it's a little bit deliberate to where the corner could jump it a little bit.
Little draw off tackle. Out of the gun position there.
You can hear third and what? Third and 8.
Well, on the 18-yard line here. Patriots trying to punch it in for another score.
Yeah, it's a preseason. We got to be aggressive in a preseason. Any chance you got a chance to score touchdowns?
Starters have got to go for it, even on fourth.
Do you have a little kicking competition, though?
Yeah, that is true. So we might, yeah.
They got to get Ryland going.
So you're the head coach. You just said you're going for it now. You're like, you got to make those decisions on
I'll
the
go for it. That's why I'm not coaching.
We still got to figure out.
Let's have a shotgun. Here we go.
Part of it.
Off the hands.
That's a good ball by Joe Milton.
That's a great ball.
Booty had a chance to grab that. He's made some tough catches tonight.
They're going to kick the field goal.
With that one right there.
Yeah, you guys were talking about his size, you know, Joe Milton's size and the Cam Newton comparisons. And I'll never forget when Cam was here. We're in the weight room ready to go out, and I said, Cam, you got to step on the scale. I need to know how much you weigh with all your gear on. And without saying anything crazy, it was close to 280 pounds. And so, J-Mac, there's no way you're sacking Cam on your own. 280, I mean, he's bigger than the tight ends.
Damaris will let you know, if he stays in.
That's going to get in there.
Just punch it in there.
Kick by slide. It's a 40.
Right next to the post on the corner, left side.
10-0. Patriots over the Panthers.
Mike had a heart attack.
Take a look right now at the Lions game here.
High risk of another attack.
14-3.
Factors his recommended LDL-C level should be below 55. Find out if you're living in the red. Learn how to get a free LDL.
Fourth quarter, Lions are right now down 14-3 preseason game.
We'd only need one SUV. But what a boring world that would be. individual SUVs for individuals. Imagine that. Get offers on select models at the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event.
Every day, more dog people are deciding.
How many channels are giving out money, right? We got to be honest, right? How many channels are out here giving out money all the time? I just want to know. I do it for fun. Makes it interesting. Just when you're watching the game, you're betting. I do it for fun. Is there any other channels that are doing that? Put an N for no or Y for yes if you think other channels would do that. I just want to know. Yes, put a Y for yes if they are, or N for no. Put like, no, I'm the only person. Let me know. So you're the only person doing it, or not. I don't know. Let me know.
Without bending down or touching my shoes. Wide fit, hands-free Skechers slip-ins.
Old Trapper Beefs. Fancy flavors.
Hey, want a snack? What is that, rhubarb? I trusted you.
Let's go.
Oh, much better.
Old Trapper. What's your beef?
Representing is not a game. It's something each of us should take seriously. And for us Latinos, cada voz cuenta. By registering
again with these commercials,
making your voice heard, you represent us all. Our future is in play. Are you game?
10-0. Patriots over the Panthers. Take a look at the scoring drive. 11 plays, 44 yards. Consume 5 minutes, 1 second. That's what you want to see. With those double-digit drives.
Appreciate that, Ken. I just checked over there as well.
Nice and rested. Speaking of defense, 10 drives, 90 yards allowed, only 4 first downs.
For the first time, go back and hit our live stream on our platform. Go back to the NBA and look how crazy it gets.
And that's what we talked about
as a season
to the show. This defense has to continue to be a strength for this team, continue to play well. And I understand not everybody's on the field for either team, but defense is a mentality. You want everybody on.
Drop those USA flags out there. Put USA in the chat. Let's get a USA chant going.
Aggressive
for
down.
Our country in the Olympics. We can't forget that as we get through. The Olympics are still rocking and rolling. Put the flags out there. Get USA chants out there.
Well, gotta bring it up.
There goes that kickoff.
All right, talking about next week. Patriots' next preseason game brought to you by Sports Illustrated Tickets. 50 million sports, concerts, and theater tickets. Visit SITickets.com today. Next Thursday, we're going to be right back here, guys, at Gillette Stadium. When the Patriots host the Philadelphia Eagles, we're going to have it for you right here at 7 p.m. Tuesday, there will be a joint practice with the Eagles. Good time for fans to come down, get a look at the Eagles. Guys like A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts.
That'll be a fun watch.
That defense at the end of last year.
Yeah, Eagles is a good football team. Ball on the ground.
Sloppy. Sloppy. Check sweep action.
Yeah, joint practice is always a time
to sloppy gameplay.
Starters go against each other.
These plays, they look so easy when we see it all the time, the jet sweeps.
Yeah.
And right there, Plummer, he just loses the ball. Defense doesn't do anything. But those plays, they have to time up so good. But so many offenses throughout the league, they make those things look so easy. But it's not always easy to execute.
Here we go, 2nd and 17.
Offense.
Shotgun.
2.
Throws it. Caught. 25.
You probably had to love being that second corner in the cover 2. They throw that inside out route. Just sitting there waiting for it.
And Plummer did a good job for Carolina, throwing it low. So an old friend of the Patriots right there, Jacob Hollister, catches the ball, is able to fall down before he takes a big hit from Dial coming in on the edge.
It's funny when Zoe talks about that cover 2 and making that hit. All I can think about is a guy like Asante Samuel.
Chips everywhere.
Getting some really big hits on throws like that.
Shotgun, pass the ball. Tight end, cuts it up. Gain of 5.
Defense very content. They dropped into a zone, took away.
Fourth down.
That would have been beyond the first down marker. Made them make count. Subscribe. And then you can see that whole defense rally and tackle again. It's a mindset. Whoever gets on the field will run into the ball. Everyone's trying to get a piece of that white jersey if they're still on their feet.
1 for 11 now on 3rd down.
It's crazy. This has probably been the most exciting time of the game. Our guy, David Wallace, back there to receive another punt. Looking to be showtime.
So he's had what? 24-yard return. I think he had a 14-yard return. Yeah. So he's get 38 yards of return. That's some good field position.
Yeah.
That'll get you noticed.
Definitely noticed by obviously the New England Patriots and by 31 other teams of someone that could possibly be looking for a returner. So a great job by him of taking advantage of the opportunities.
You know, right now he's just got to make sure you're making big plays. First, like you said last time, Zoe, his last catch was all hands. It was a little iffy. He has to make sure ball security. The ball is the organization. It's the most valuable thing out there.
Can't even punt off career out of this. Like, remember the first hard knock.
Patriots catching it.
Yeah, they didn't want to cut
Call for a fair catch.
him, and he bounced around. Look how it turned out for him. All right, we'll see Joe Milton again. 11:59 left in the fourth.
Turn up your summer with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea.
Twisted Tea fans love the smooth, refreshing taste of Twisted Iced Tea. Made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea.
We got that Mason Bob shirts coming out there, Mile High.
What's up?
Who are you?
I'm your inner child. Get in.
Ready to rock and roll.
Listen, horsepower keeps you going, but torque gets you going. Oh, now we're torquing.
The Dodge Hornet RT, the totally torqued out crossover.
I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms.
With my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. But just okay isn't okay.
And I was done settling.
If you still have symptoms after a TNF blocker like Humira,
don't worry about it there, Damaris. We'll get you that update.
And may help. Rinvoq is a once daily pill.
Rick Rogers, we'll see you soon.
Stiffness and
Monday through Friday. Rick Rogers, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. live in the mornings. All the updates from the NFL. What happened the day before?
PSA
Make sure you tune in. And remember, our night games. Monday nights are on, Thursday nights, and Sunday nights every freaking week.
Blood clots, some fatal, cancers, including
Love having you part of our show, Rick. We'll see you soon, buddy.
Stroke and GI.
A lot of people will be in here, thousands of people for the season as it gets started.
Increased risk of death.
Subscribe. We'll see you soon, buddy.
Reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Done settling?
Ask your rheumatologist for Rinvoq.
And take back what's yours.
AbbVie could help you save.
The NFL is back on the world stage. Kicking off in London, then Munich. It's smash mouth, in your face, lay it on the line, crowd roaring football. This waits for.
Let's go.
The NFL London and Munich games, only on NFL Network.
Fires to the corner of the end zone. Caught, touchdown!
The crazy part is when you're watching these games, you're literally sitting back and you're like, man, I want to see starters, but if you look at who's playing, actually, there are some big-time players that just aren't big names.
Gillette Stadium, just under 12 minutes to go in this game. Let's get to our Toyota drive of the game. In order to start a great drive, you want to start it off with special teams. David Wallace gets the punt return, and he takes it back 24 yards, gets to the...
I'll say some of these players are not big-name guys, but they're still draft picks. First round, second round, third round. They're still big-time players, and you're like, look, even if the starter's not in, these are still big-time players that are elite-level players competition. And you're like, man, people are like, I'll watch it when the season starts back up. It's like, man, these guys are great talents too, but it's always good to know who you're watching. Matthew Schroeder, how are you feeling? Okay, nice little run right there on first down.
Back, hold.
Carrying. There is a flag on the play.
Smart for a quick 9-10.
Legal use of hands, hands to the face on the offense, number 68. It's a 10-yard penalty. First down.
It's 65 on the legs.
Cheers.
They're going to get Moffey here. There it is right there.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right
That's
at
a good call.
New subscriber.
Ooh,
the helmet comes off. That makes it a lot easier to figure it out.
And I was just going to say, before we saw the flag on the field, their best drives have started with a successful run just like that. But then
there we go.
The flag now, instead of being in
first and 15, single back.
Second, first and 10, you end up in a
play action.
Team.
Joe Milton steps in the pocket. Just scrambling, running. Whew, gain of 7. Oh, no, sorry. Gain of about 12.
And we'll talk about his feet and running, but the big thing was just in the pocket, looking down the field to get rid of the ball.
The guy is so great to watch.
Probably helpful to have those big mitts on the ball. Then he runs, though. But when
trying to think who Joe Milton reminds me of.
Pocket and look down the
Definitely not a third-string quarterback.
Good job. Good decision by Joe Milton to just tuck it and run and pick up some yards.
That's 13-yard gain right there.
Outside zone, first down. Did he call him out early?
Harry Jennings was known in college as a guy who broke a lot of tackles and made yards after contact. You saw
Giants are still up 14-3 over the Lions in the fourth quarter.
A lot of yards, but it was enough to pick up a first down. You love to have running backs who, if there's nothing there, they still find to get 2 or 3 yards, because that's what you call home run guys. They break tackles, they run hard, and Jennings has done that throughout his career. Let's see if he can keep doing it for the Patriots.
Play action. Joe Milton throws a deep ball. Flag on the play.
Confusion on a route here.
Flag, I think they're going to get a legal contact on this one.
A little miscommunication.
Got away with
Prior to the pass, legal contact on the defense number 34. That's a 5-yard penalty, an automatic first down.
Yeah, so Joe's been able to come in and move the football here.
He has, and one thing we talked to him about is he hasn't really had opportunities in practice to throw the ball deep down the field, which a lot of people know him for. And he said, hey, if I get an opportunity tonight, I'm letting that thing go, and I'm throwing the ball down the field. And right there, him and Jackson not on the same page, but still is able to create the illegal contact.
Got a good cushion here on the bottom. First and 10 again.
Big run. Cuts through right there, breaks loose.
Big strong run.
Strong run right there. Jennings.
20-yard scamper right there off right tackle.
And credit to the big guys up front. Deb, you mentioned it. Their best drives have started off with them being able to just keep the ball on the ground and make something happen. So much we've talked about this offensive line and figuring out which 5 it should be. And I know it's later on in the game, but it's so important for these guys to get in there and to be able to open up holes, because we're going to talk about
9:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Patriots up by 10 and driving.
Drake May clean
hand over the middle.
But the main thing for this football team is they have to be able to move people to run the ball to have any success on the offense.
And you saw right there, we talked about Jennings making yards after contact.
We got 87 likes on our first live stream.
But we
need 13 likes right now to run it up to 100, guys.
That's when you come
We needed 100 likes on our first NFL live stream.
Job, making movement, creating.
Lane, how you doing?
Our old retired but
subscriber.
So Jennings does a good job finishing the run, but really big credit to the offensive line and what they were able to do on that play.
Don't refer to me as old.
Here we go. He steps back. Throws the ball wide open. Touchdown. Joe Milton throws for a touchdown.
Woo! Joe with the reset. 38-yard touchdown to Jackson. Gave him a little stutter on the outside.
Joe Milton looks fire.
Boundary. Take it from here. What are we going to look at as we look at this replay here? Man. We'll take a look at the outside receiver here.
Joe Milton looks like the starting quarterback for the Patriots.
From Rutgers University, and that's what we call a double move, folks. He makes it look like he's running it out, and he turns it up, and Joe Milton puts the ball right on him, and they celebrated with a handshake. Joe Milton said he was going to have one ready for the guys.
Yeah, we asked Joe Milton. He said no backflip, just handshakes.
His dad's got to be fired up.
Heck of a play.
Here with the 19 jersey.
Yep.
Sitting in the stands.
I remember, it's preseason. You got to remember that. Panther fans got to remember that too.
Yards to Jackson. Patriots up big. 17-zip.
Touchdown in the chat for the second touchdown of the season. Touchdown, the mother. I'm just saying, look. This PT is pretty good, though, Ketra. Think about it for a second. You had Jacoby get out there.
Your teams.
Zappy out there. Drake May out there.
By August 14th.
Joe Milton comes into the game and just runs the operation. I'm not saying he might not be playing against the same defense either, right?
9 preseason games. See the
Panthers could have some different defensive players out there, but listen, he's still out there playing against professionals and still making it happen.
Stay connected.
And looking smooth, making people miss, running play actions, hitting people on the dime, just throwing it right.
Catch, touchdown, and
looks like a player that could potentially start for the Patriots. And I'm telling you, Jacoby Brissett, he's not going to be there forever.
NFL
Brissett, it's gonna be Drake May, Joe Milton for the long haul. They got to make a decision. For sure, a different defense. I agree.
New subscriber.
Find your next possibility on Cars.
I agree.
Where to next?
We got a lot of games coming up this season.
What's next?
A lot of awesome games, a lot of great people coming into the live streams, especially when we get to week 1, obviously, when it gets rocking and rolling. So we're getting some of these kinks out and got a couple different changes. You're going to see some stats on here. You're going to see some things called RSS. When you guys subscribe, it pops up. When you guys message, it pops on the screen. All kinds of cool things are going to start happening. Obviously, when people pop up on here, have things to say.
And plenty of space to
But also the stats, the game cast, each play will pop up on the screen. You can see what happens.
Make more of what's yours.
I'm back with another girly drink.
Stadium, the big touchdown throw by Joe Milton, 17 zip, 6 plays, 75 yards, just a tad under 3 minutes off the clock.
Said no, did.
That was a good look. That was a good look.
Speaking of Diddy, is Diddy getting arrested or no?
Don't set up the double.
In the chat right now, if Diddy's getting arrested, put a Y in the chat. If Diddy's not getting arrested, put an N in the chat. If you think he's not going to get anything, nothing's going to happen. Yes or no?
Looked like a double move. Then he stopped, and Van Pelt goes right back to the double move, probably seeing that he beat the cornerback on the play before and able to put one in the end zone.
Little girly drink the game. You got me all buzzed up. Christopher Fields, how you feeling out there?
Brian Hoyer, inside.
New subscriber.
Sound pass by Joe Milton here. If we let it run.
Preseason Patriots are doing it though, 17-0.
Free safety.
I know it's preseason, but nobody wants to be shut out, right? 17-10 is okay. 17-0. You start getting a little mad at the Patriots score again.
Right here, when he gets to there, we go right there. You see Joe, he looks here, he gets the vision going there.
You think Keywan, tell us what happened. What do you guys think? Did he get arrested or no?
I'm taken care of, and this is a great route. He knows that the receiver.
He paid her off. You think he's not going to get in any trouble?
Getting picked. This corner goes all in, and he throws a great ball. Like right there, you want to get it to him just the way that Joe did.
Good stuff right there. Great breakdown there, Brian. Jake Luton in at quarterback now.
And it's a good point by Hoyer that we watch this throughout the NFL. Sometimes these receivers run great routes. They're wide open. They beat the defensive back.
They got number 2 in the game now.
The quarterback just throw it too far, or he throws it a little bit outside and it goes out of bounds. And I used to always hear
Plummer is not in right now.
Ball on him. It doesn't need to be the prettiest ball. He's wide open. Just get it to him so he can catch it and go score a touchdown.
Subscriber.
That's a dream scenario as a quarterback. When you talk about like a double moves being called and I'm going to move the free safety and I come back and my guy has burned them, it's like get him the ball as fast as you can. Don't lob it out there. Just
make sure you guys go to BrandonMasonShow.com and put your email in. BrandonMasonShow.com. Go to my email right now. BrandonMasonShow.com. Put your email in the newsletter. I email every single day.
First down, but we got a flag, guys.
So you guys know exactly what's going on, the live stream, the games, and some awesome bets to play.
Did not reset. That's a 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Some of that's on the quarterback too. You gotta give it a peek. Let him get set. Yep. Feet aren't set. A little sense of urgency. Not there.
I just shoved the link in the chat. Go right there and put your email to the newsletter.
Sound passes with Brian.
You'll get email from us every single day. You'll know the live games. You'll have some bets and some giveaways going right to you.
You all over the place.
You open it up and it'll say, you want a giveaway. You'll be like, shit, I'm glad I subscribed to this freaking newsletter.
Dialed up, and you can get ahead of yourself, and you're already thinking about making this pretty pass down the sideline. But him taking his time, setting his feet, knowing what he's doing with his vision, and doing it with a purpose. It's one thing when we say, hey, quarterbacks lift people off, but knowing he was going back I think that was a really good job by him.
Yeah, there's kind of two rules of thought with a double move. There's
7:40 left in the fourth.
And down, pump it, get the corner to commit, and then you have to worry about the safety after that. And so the other way you can handle it is look to the opposite side and let the receiver do the work on the corner. So you got a guy like Devin back there. You got to move him one way or the other, and so that shows his experience. I mean, we talk about a guy who played a lot of great college football, not only at the University of Michigan but also at Tennessee. So you're talking about Big Ten and SEC school. He's played a lot of football, a lot of experience.
Subtle move with the shoulders too, right? That's how he gets the safety to react.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you can't just look. I think we could ask Devin on those are the things that they're going to study. Those safeties are going to study that. Well, if he just looks one way, maybe he's going to come back the other way. So a little shoulder nod, maybe a separation of the ball off the hand, and then come back and throw the other move.
Yeah, Paul, that's a great point, because at this stage in the NFL,
6:50 to go.
These are grown men. They're studying film. They're trying to find any
fourth quarter. 17-0 Patriots up.
When you move your whole shoulder, you do something like that, it really makes a player buy it. So I think that's the difference when you come in the NFL. The way guys study is so important.
New England, 30-second timeout.
All right, guys, we're going to rack up some highlights here of Joe Milton tonight. See the big man, number 19. Quick little flip out to that right side, gets it going to Baker.
Even the media is on Joe Milton.
Exciting part right here. I think it's a 13-yard gain. Big scamper. Got the crowd into the game.
Yes.
You can hear it.
As soon as he checked in, the crowd started to cheer, and that's the stuff
they're pumped about Joe Milton, I'm telling you. First down.
Fourth down right there. A little bit of a pick play up top to get the receiver open in a man-to-man situation for the Patriots.
Yeah, and it's cool, talking to Joe Milton yesterday. And just, you mentioned it, like just go out and execute and have fun. And you could see him, the celebration there. He talked about how his dad was coming to watch him play. Like, I'm thinking back to my, first year, how exciting that would be to go out in your first game, scramble around, make some great plays. Your dad's in the stands, and then cap it off with a great
outside zone.
That's a good point, Brian.
Cuts up middle, gain of 3.
Again,
gain of 2, 3.
Yep. And where you're slotted, and I know the team put out
5:50 to go in the fourth.
Fourth behind Zappy. But Gerard's like, you gotta look at the opportunities in the actual reps, and what are we getting out of each guy?
Preseason football.
Take this game tonight, and he's probably gonna get some more run next week off of this. Speaking of reps, let's go down to Steve Burke.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Well, this guy really doesn't need any introduction, but I will anyway. Patriots captain David Andrews, and you liking what you've seen so far?
Yeah, there's obviously a lot to clean up, right? First game action for a lot of people, myself included this year, and so we'll go in and clean it up, but it's good seeing the young guys go out there and make some plays, and that's always brings me joy, especially now at this point.
How do you think Gerard Mayo's handling everything as his first-year head coach?
I think he's done a good job, and we talked obviously before the game, and he said something that kind of resonated with me. Obviously the game doesn't count. There's no record or anything like that, but that doesn't mean it doesn't matter. And I think there's something to the preseason, and I still remember my first preseason play backed up here against Green Bay. So
3rd and 5.
There's a lot. It's a great opportunity for a lot of guys. It's good for veterans.
Little draw play.
Out there, because obviously we've got new players.
First down.
So get out there, work all the kinks out, and put your best foot forward going forward.
New players, new system as well. Alex Van Pelt. What does he bring to the table?
Yeah, I really like a lot of stuff we're trying to do offensively, and it's a lot different than things I've done in the past, and so I've enjoyed learning, having to learn it, and adjust to that. That's been fun. To learn about it, learn the new system.
Something people don't talk about too much is these players are all great, but coaching is really big. Even National Football League, you're not going to teach a guy to pass, how to throw the ball, how to run, how to jump. At the end of the day, you are going to bring schemes together for these teams. And right now, I got a pass right here. Let me see what happened.
8 years ago, he was here.
Big guy miss.
Right along with him.
Catch a pass here. Gain of 6.
Great. It's been awesome.
But what I'm saying is you got to remember this too. Sometimes you forget. There is a big time situation of a learning curve of how the operation works from a coaching perspective, defensive schemes, how to read certain things, and coaches putting their teams in good positions to be successful. Like any great quarterback can be great, if they're in the right position and the right skill set around them, receivers, the right cadence, are the defense line jumping the gun? Like, all these things are kind of important to make a play happen. That's why in football, why it's so great is it takes all 11 people to come together to win football games. I should say I appreciate you guys. We're live every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. on our morning show. If you're in there, haven't been there, make sure you're there Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
He says something like that.
And then we're live for all the games, the night games, and this is preseason. When we get to the live, week 1, week 2, week 3, there's going to be a lot of people hanging out with us.
Former offensive lineman sitting at home saying, man, David Andrews sounds soft. Be nicer. I don't hear him talk about that. He sounds soft, Dave.
Man, he had a scare this week, and I know it got reported on. His son got sent to the hospital with a virus, and I was a little worried about that. Spent a couple days away, and it's going to get him back and feeling good.
Yeah,
safe and home.
Him and his wife, Mackenzie, talked to them, and they were in good spirits. I talked to him when it was happening, so always good. And me and him joked about it. When you have that second kid, you're a little bit more calm.
Yeah.
You're not going crazy. So David Andrews is one of those guys. I joke with him all the time, but he's one of those guys. As a rookie, he played every single snap in the preseason. Nothing bothers him. He showed always just get the job done, whether on the field or at home. So great leader, captain, and a guy I'm happy to extend it because he's a guy that I think
2 minutes 15 to go in the fourth.
Program around and get it pointing back in the right direction.
Kind of last of the triplets. Dev, you've been such a great leader off the field, doing the community stuff. Slater, you guys are retired. He's still kicking it.
Yep.
Oh, picked off.
What a pick.
They called it incomplete.
You got to play it up. Got to play it up. Pretend you caught it.
Yeah.
They called it incomplete.
Let's see what we
get one more quick look. Ooh, got him on a double move. That ball kept
Mikey
outside.
Victor.
See you, Paul. See you, Brian. See you next week. See you next Thursday.
You guys got it easy. Already leaving.
2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 17-0. Patriots have been running away with this one. Preseason. A lot of things to clean up, obviously. Preseason, there's a lot going on. I mean, you're seeing a lot of people coming together for the first time. A lot of, some flags here. They're not too bad. But just some of the opportunities to make certain plays happen, not happening, obviously. And then, captains making some, people aren't even playing. You got quarterbacks playing with centers. Maybe they didn't think they were playing with that center. Receivers are in the game. Maybe they never played with that quarterback. Sometimes the ones play with the ones, the twos play with the twos, and now they're mixing up a little bit. So this is going to be a little bit different, a little harder gameplay, a little rough around the edges. It is the first week, obviously, in preseason, but just for teams to come together, players to come together and play in the first week gets a little tough. It always is. It's not. This is the first time.
I think he's
but it's been a little rough around the edge. I'll just say that.
Plays. Great effort by him to lay
Hope
out.
you guys are ready for freaking. I am ready for the fucking season to start.
This is one of those moments. Rookie head coach Gerard Mayo, he just wants to get the feeling of throwing that challenge flag.
Joe Millen's balling out today. I mean,
so you can find it.
Well, if you win the
hasn't missed many passes. I think he's like 5 of 7 or 6 of 8 or something like that. I didn't get the exact stats.
First half,
go for a touchdown.
The game
ran, broke some tackles, made some people miss. Shows athleticism.
Stoppage and play because we're going to review.
Yes, Joe Milton has played. Joe Milton has balled out, to be completely honest, either for the snaps that he's taken tonight.
He's over there. They're all looking at the surface right there. Mikey
he has a major opportunity to start the season.
And he's explaining to them segment by segment. Fellas, I caught this ball. You got to understand. Look at the left hand. Look at the right hand. Don't worry about the ground. I held on to this one, and you're having a debate. And you're going back and forth trying to figure out what it's going to be.
Ring finger is under there.
After reviewing the play, ruling on the field of an incomplete pass stands. Third down, New England will be charged with their third and final timeout.
Second loudest they've been today.
I was about to say, the crowd showing some love. They're not happy about that call.
Gerard Mayo 0 for 1 in challenges on the preseason.
That's
Is that something you're going to get after him about that?
No, you can't take those with you. Be aggressive. Be aggressive in everything.
Who charts those down? That's later.
It should be. We got
Here we go. Only 2 minutes left
on the sideline over there. He has a headset on. He's got the ball head looking good. But we got to find out what exactly is he doing on the sideline.
Keep the guys back, guys. keeping them off the
There you go, 406, 56 yards, and a touchdown. Thank you, Kentrell. Drop pass by the Panthers, wide open.
The official 2-minute warning.
Wow, wide open.
Nothing, Patriots.
New subscriber.
We'll be right back.
Sloppy gameplay so far for the Panthers. Some sloppy plays by the Patriots too, like I said. But Panthers today will walk away and make some changes for sure.
Into just one way to play.
So if I finish last, I don't
Appreciate the stats, Kentrell.
If you want to. More fantasy games. More shots to win. We get you. So we got it's yours.
Jeff Lee, how are you feeling? Brian, how are you doing?
With flavor.
I love the college football corner. I like that name.
Wow, come on, let's eat.
Hi, what's going on, man? You know it's preseason football. You know it's going to be like Rocky, right?
Of local insight.
I can't wait for the freaking season to start. You guys already know that. We said that a million times.
Around here? Sometimes. No,
live tomorrow morning.
You'll feel in the summer.
At 10 a.m. We're live. Our show is building every single day. It's expanding. Some big opportunities, big time sponsors. I've been telling you guys during the season. I'll make some big time announcements for you guys as well. Some stuff heading out to all the Mason Mobsters. There we go.
You break it, we take it.
Wow.
Trade in any phone in any condition.
New subscriber.
And get $800 off the new Galaxy Z Fold 6.
We are 1 minute and 58 seconds to go in the first preseason football game we've done here on the platform.
Engine finally roars.
I remember we did our first basketball game.
Job well done.
And it was like, but it was a playoff basketball game.
Something about the job feels a little different.
We're in the same position as if it were the playoffs, and then it went crazy. We had 116,000 views.
Quality tools at a great price.
Today, first playoff game, pretty excited about that. Had over 100 people in there. It's great.
Whatever you do,
exciting time.
Do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Football is back. And NFL Network has every preseason game, big names, and future stars. The NFL Preseason, live on NFL Network.
All right, Rhett Lewis here with you for an NFL Network game break. Get you back out to Foxborough here for the conclusion of the Panthers-Patriots in a moment. But this
I like the NBA too, Kentrell. I'm not gonna lie, NBA was rocking, right?
Get that juke from Eric Gray.
That's because we did the playoffs, right? If you do an NBA regular game, it's fun to watch, you know.
Touchdown later, nearly.
When you do the NBA playoffs, it gets rocking and rolling.
Running back.
Imagine the playoff football in the NFL, what that's gonna be like.
Full highlights on game day final.
It's gonna be wild.
Plus, we've got 6 more games coming at you live here on NFL Network throughout this week of the preseason. Tomorrow night, Texans and Steelers. We got a triple header for you on Saturday.
Well, Brian, we appreciate you, Brian.
A lot of fun still to come.
We appreciate you. I'm telling you, when this grows and expands, what you're going to see here this season.
Now where we are.
I will tell you, there's some people in here that have some opportunities coming to them.
To our friends at WPC.
I'm going to say it right now, they got some good opportunities coming to them.
These players, offense, defensive players, and go. He's been a great leader for this organization for 16 years. So he's a key guy, I think, that they were able to keep in this building. And anything he brings will be dynamic to this Patriots football team.
All right, field goal attempt, 41 yards. Just trying to get some points here, Carolina.
Carolina get on the board with a field goal. It's good. 17-3. It's always good to have something on the board.
One more kickoff, guys.
You can see Jeremy Springer letting everybody know, signaling return. And I got to say, I've heard in practice meetings, this guy is always juiced up.
I like knowing that Joe Burrow is going to play on Saturday.
Everybody is locked in.
For the Bengals. I can't wait to see that.
And people don't always understand that special teams is the one unit where you get offensive guys, defensive guys that all come together. So you need to always have a good leader of men that brings guys in, gets them believing in what you're doing. Because
Geno Smith is not playing on Saturday.
Play. Good or bad, it hurts the team. So it's fun to see Jeremy Springer and the energy he's bringing, and let's see if they can get a return that they can go in the meeting room and say, this is exactly what we want to do, guys.
He's got a different challenge, too. You got to bounce back from the slot.
Does this game mean anything? That's a question people want to talk about. Does this game mean anything, yes or no?
Helps them, the culture part of it.
Look, they might not win, might not lose. At the end of the day, the game goes, but there's a meaning to it, right? Like, you got to play football somehow, way, shape, or form.
Going to be here.
It doesn't mean a lot. But I'm saying you either win or you lose a football game. Still,
Bodies.
Players are still trying to win. It's not like you show up, you're still trying to win. Your starters are in. Some of your starters are not playing. It just depends.
That influx of 7 or 8 that can make the team. They're bubbled. They're all special teams guys.
And I think this.
Yeah, I'll send you an email, Mile High. I'll be live tomorrow morning for our show in the morning.
Guys like Matthew.
At 10 a.m. tomorrow, I'm live for the show, as we are every single day, Monday through Friday. I'll get you an update for other preseason games tomorrow morning. Let you know live for any of the games. I got to keep building it up because the platform and YouTube, these know that we're live all the time for the games, and that's what brings all those freaking crazy fun fans into the platform.
Tonight there was a few that got subscribed, but we haven't seen a big return. Now obviously we're seeing teams that are returning the ball, as Zoe pointed out when we first started. Last year was a low in the history of the league of only 22%.
I can't wait when the season gets started. Everyone's in. You're going to be traveling around some state teams. Some people will be going to your states, hanging out, get some pictures with people, posting. Like I told you I was going to come out here and hang out.
All the returner has to do is make one person miss and they could be gone. We haven't seen that at all.
Kill formation. 6 tight diamond. Usually have Slater back there.
Jay, you ever line up?
I agree, Kentrell. The depth charts are going to be rolling.
On the defensive side.
I'm talking about that tomorrow morning.
As Matthew Slater was hurt.
Make sure everybody that's in here right now, make sure you guys are live tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for the show. Tomorrow morning, live on the platform, 10 a.m. Make sure you guys are there.
But the reason Matthew Slater back there is if anything goes
happens,
wrong,
a short tackler.
A short tackler, and that might be a reason why they never put you back there, but
just be thankful I brought you a Super Bowl.
They are kneeling it down.
That's fun
as people start walking out.
That's still one of my favorite games.
I'm going to tell you guys a game. They're taking a knee here, riding it out. The Patriots are going to take the W 17-3 over the Panthers. And all I got to tell you is tomorrow, make sure you guys are live in the morning, okay? 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Every day we're live, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Make sure you guys are. That's going to be our main show as guests come on the platform. You're going to see when the calling players are going to pop up on the screen on Zoom calls. You're going to see them coming in talking about the game. Before the game, you guys are going to love that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then we have all of our freaking live stream play-by-plays, and the season gets started. It's going to be action-packed. So we got a couple weeks of this. This is just week 1. We have 3 more of these. So we got week 1, we got week 2, we got 3, 4. We're heading in. We got 3 more weeks left. We're heading into the NFL season. I cannot wait for that. It's going to be exciting. I love hanging out with you guys. I'm so excited that you guys are able to jump on here and, bullshit with me a little bit. I know it's a little bit slow, a little sluggish preseason. The action-packed. I think just thousands of messages going on crazy in preseason, a little slower. I get it. So I appreciate the love and respect that you guys give to hang out, bullshit with me, and have a good time. We will see you guys again tomorrow. Kentrell, I got something for you special. I got something going to you. And Mile High was awesome to pass that your way. I'm going to do something special for you. And also, as we move forward, remember to be in the morning show. And come at 9:55. I'm going to start spinning the wheel early in the morning. I'm going to start doing some special things for people that show up for the live show in the morning early. And some awesome, cool gifts. You guys have a great rest of your evening. It is 10 o'clock already, p.m. on Thursday. Get some sleep. Tomorrow's Friday. And get ready for the end of the week. And I got some opportunities coming your way. Make sure you go on there, BrandonMasonShow.com. Put your email in if you haven't so you get the updates. And I'm going to be reaching out to everybody on there, everybody in the Mason mob as the shirts get sent and done. We'll be sending right to you. I appreciate you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 9:55. Be there early. I need the Mason mob in there early. Hit that like button and get it rocking and rolling as we expand our show. I will see you guys soon. Be safe. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Guys, appreciate everybody that's in here. Throw the dice in the chat. Without you guys, it wouldn't be possible. We'll see you guys soon. Leave a message after on the live stream. I'll see you guys soon. Until next time.
No doubt. And that screen does, in fact, get him a first down. And so we do extend that drive. So on that first down, following the third down conversion,